24/7 Video Game Podcast.
Happy Halloween, everyone! Whether it's a beer, a shot, or even a glass of wine, grab your favorite beverage and welcome to your favorite video game podcast. That's right, it's the Level 857 Video Game Podcast with your host, as usual, in costume, Algie857.
The 23rd
Count 23rd Stallion.
Count 23rd. Blah, blah. No, sorry.
Sticks.
Turbo 857.
And your boy Purge Chalk.
Perv chalk?
I said Purge. What is wrong with y'all?
Oh, damn, man.
So you got a mask on. You can't really
That's what you wear, man?
I said Purge. I said Purge.
Yeah, we got some ghetto ass costumes
Yeah,
for
man.
y'all. Mad ghetto.
Oh, yeah.
Ghetto Sonic.
Let us know in the chat which one is the most ghetto costume.
Yo, do we have a free code to give out if people can guess all of our costumes?
Dude, I don't even know what I am. I'm just wearing a cape.
It's Count 23rd Stallion, man.
All right.
Oh, man. Man's producing the chat. World Bizarre, the chat. What's going on? What's good?
Count.
Count 23rd.
Count 23rd.
from Sesame Street.
Wow.
One. Two. How many ass whippings? One.
How many dollars was this costume?
And you're just silent.
99. 199.
$10 shipping.
He said Sticks is Sly Stone.
Wow.
I'm this guy right here.
He's ghetto ass Sonic.
Ghetto Sonic. It's Sonic.
Sonic.
He's ugly Sonic.
He's cracked out Sonic. He's cracked.
Listen, he's this is a different character.
So he got real teeth and shit, and human teeth. What's going on, everybody in the chat? What's good? What's good?
Happy Halloween. Y'all.
Thanks for joining us as usual. And like
Hell
we always
yes.
start the podcast when we don't have a guest. We started off by talking about the games we've been playing.
We started off right.
So speaking of which, who'd like to start?
Well, actually, before we start,
What's that?
in the chat, if you guys know what you're gonna be, if anything, for Halloween, let us know.
Or if you celebrate it.
Yeah. If you didn't, you need to order that costume right now. You got time.
Seriously.
No, you don't.
Actually, yeah, you don't, man.
Nah, you do. We got these in like a day. I mean,
Yeah, all the
it doesn't have to be
I
great.
got this in like a day.
all the
It's
costumes.
actually a bed sheet just cut right.
Full disclosure.
Pillowcase.
Ordered this shit from Party City, and I ordered the online pickup,
It's a you.
Oh, word.
in-store pickup, and let me tell you, I was actually surprised. The service was really good.
Right.
Bought it online. I went for it right after work. I drove right to the Party City. Went in. They have like their own parking lot, whatever, parking space. You go there. It says to press the button on the text, and somebody will come and help you. It was like within like 30 seconds they were out there.
Well, it's the
And it
only
was like-
time. This is the only time they get to do business, so they better do
yeah.
it right.
Yeah, I'm sure they got like extra, like they do for Christmas and stuff, or they get extra staff. But yeah, no, it was good. And I was like, that was awesome service.
It's
But yeah.
you, Alvio.
Shout out. We're not sponsored or anything, but shout out to Party City. Man. That was good stuff.
sponsor us with this.
All right.
Don't shout
I just
him
gave
out. They
him.
ain't
I just
paying
gave
us.
him a shout out.
They ain't paying us, so
What
forget
is
that.
this, though? Why is this a cone?
Enjoy this.
Because
Sir.
those are your quills.
That's
When you pay $5 for a costume, that's what
I feel like
you go through.
I'm a rhino.
Looks like you got a bunch of
Wouldn't
like
think
blue dildos on your head.
Damn.
Wow. Wow.
Before
You go in there.
Jeez.
I don't know what kind of shit you be buying.
Oh man.
Yo, he said Turbo looking emo as hell.
Yes.
I told him he's Kingdom Hearts Mickey Mouse.
It's supposed to be, what is it supposed to be? The Emperor, but this thing is more like the Grim Reaper.
The Emperor. The
Okay.
Emperor of what?
Nah, it's not.
Style. You should get the.
Star Wars Emperor, but
You should get the
nice.
wig, man. They gotta see that wig.
fuck
Actually,
that wig.
They gotta see that wig. Somebody's gotta wear that.
I'll wear the wig. I don't give a
It's
damn.
off camera, but somebody's gotta see it though. It's just
Give
hilarious.
Turbo the wig.
Yeah.
I gotta like move and shit.
Yeah, it's
Let's
from the
turn
year.
to a bad fly over there.
turn
No,
to
it's
a bat.
actually a Joker
Batty,
wig.
batty.
I wore that years ago, right after a breakup. I was like the drunk Joker. It was hilarious.
Terrible.
Oh, I remember that. You were hanging out the taxi.
You were definitely.
I was like,
You were hanging
Well,
your
you were
head out
hanging out
the
the taxi?
He was hanging out his head out the taxi window.
Wow.
you remember in the,
Like the
you remember
Joker.
in the,
I remember in Dark Knight.
Batman Dark Knight,
Ledger.
right? Yeah.
What the hell?
Yo.
Why is it so long? Like a rock star, dude.
Yo, what am I?
It's the Heath Ledger. It's the Heath Ledger.
No, it's not.
It's not, dude.
Yo, what
Yo,
the
that shit needs a
Yo, this shit went sideways mad early.
Yeah,
We're
you
not
look-
even 10 minutes into this shit.
You look like a.
If y'all are watching or listening to the audio podcast, please tune into the YouTube. You got to see what we're wearing right
Turbo's
now.
Judge Judy.
Judge Judy with a bad dye job.
At the hair salon. They fucked up her hair. Man.
Judge Judy with a midlife crisis.
Damn.
No, last time I wore it, it was a bad breakup. I was drunk. I was hanging out the side of the taxi because in Dark Knight, Joker
Yes.
did that scene.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I remember you sending that fucking.
I was
picture.
drunk as hell. I was drunk that
was
night. It was
funny.
so bad. It was a
Whoever
great
you are,
night.
your ass is guilty.
You had the face painted and everything. That was funny. Oh man. Yeah, that was something I thought of today. Actually, I was like, "Yo, what about face painting? That's the easiest."
I was thinking
that's like the
about that.
easiest.
I wish I was good at that.
I was like, "Shit, man, I should have saved some money."
See, John Wiesenberg knows what he's talking about. John Wiesenberg knows
Yo, we got the
exactly
Wheeze.
what he's talking
Oh
about.
shit, John Wiesenberg. Hey, John.
He knows
Huevos.
exactly what he's talking
That's
about.
an inside joke. That's an
I should
inside
never
joke.
cover my handsome face. I
That's
mean,
right. That's right. I said it. Huevos. That's right. I said.
you know what it
That
is.
means
He knows
balls,
what it
right?
is.
Huevos?
Yes.
Balls and
Did
It's
they have
actually eggs, but
Yes.
They have those,
Exactly.
they have those Master Persona, right? Didn't they?
I remember Maven in WWE said, "You don't have the huevos."
Oh man.
That's who you bring up.
Yeah,
That's the one.
That's how you
person?
learn it. That's how you learn
You
it.
said Weibos?
Yeah, it was Maven. It's Maven.
The one guy. That's a,
Yeah.
okay.
Very random.
All
right, who's
starting
playing,
this
man?
off?
What are we
Who's start- What are we playing?
What have we been playing? So,
all right, I'll start. Whatever.
Yeah, go ahead.
I've been
It's
playing
a-
a whole lot of Gotham Knights.
Perv chalk. Perv chalk.
Purge. You savage. Purge. Anyways, I've been playing a whole lot of Gotham Knights. That game is sick.
You damn right it is.
I've been using Red Hood. I used Red Hood mostly. I used a little bit of Batgirl today and yesterday. I haven't tried out. Actually, I haven't tried out Nightwing or Robin yet, but I will.
I tried Nightwing.
I'll get around to it.
Yeah, we're gonna get that online this weekend.
You got to do that early though. Early on, you got to try the characters because the stats don't. At least for me, it didn't carry over. I was like, "Yo."
No, I mean the abilities do, but you just have to get the.
Nah, I was weak
The-
as shit because I did it way too late. I beat the game Monday and I was like right before. I
you
was like
started
maybe
Sunday?
Yeah, it started. Not Saturday. Saturday I started. But great game by the way. Great game. Highly recommended. No, I was like 75% through the game, story mode wise, and then I was like, let me try Nightwing. I'd like to try because you could switch anytime you want. You could
You're playing
Only
on PC,
only
right?
in the Belfry.
yes,
In the belfry.
You're playing on PC, right?
yeah, play it on PC, my laptop, which is awesome because I brought it to work for the first time and like
Yeah, you
was able
shouldn't
to
say
play.
that out
shit.
loud, bro.
What's that?
You shouldn't say that out
Well, I
loud.
don't know where I
You
work.
play it on your break.
Yeah. Play it on my downtime.
Chuck, is Red Hood still your favorite, or did anyone climb up, or you only just play with the two, right?
Yeah, I still like Red Hood. I mean, I really like using both characters, but
Yeah.
Red Hood I'm still gonna focus on.
It gives me hope. When I saw the mechanics of Red Hood, I was like, "Oh,
It's DC
yes.
Marvel. No, it's different. It's
No, it gives me-
it's not gonna be Punisher. No, I'm
It gives me hope for Punisher. Damn it! It gives me hope for Punisher. I'm like, this is the way I would like to see a Punisher done. Like
Who's the DC equivalent for Punisher?
Red Hood.
Red Hood,
Is it?
very similar.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah.
Kills
Pretty
people.
much, yeah. Red Hood.
It's got the same
Well,
demeanor.
no, Red
same-
Hood stopped killing people. He uses rubber bullets. now.
Yeah, but still, his anger and everything like that is very similar. His vigilante attitude and shit, very very similar. But yeah, what else did you play, man?
There was that, and what the hell else did I play?
Mass asked if
What'd
how
you
was
play
it
for
at 30?
Fighter Fighters?
How was it at 30 frames? You said?
I played Gotham Knights on Fridays.
Are we just gonna ignore you, Mass?
No. How is it at 30 frames? I don't mind it at 30 frames per second.
I don't even notice, to be honest.
You're not a graphic guy like we are.
I don't even notice.
Yeah, I mean,
It's not choppy or anything, so it's fine.
Yeah.
There's one animation I think that needs to be patched as soon as possible. When you're perched onto a grating, when you hop over a grating, mad smooth in games.
Yeah.
It's like a weird, like a jump, like a skip. It's a skip because
But that's just the animation itself.
no, like
It just skips a frame.
there's a skip.
No, it's a frame. It's an
There's
animation.
a whole
for-
animation that's and like all right. For example, if
Really?
I'm perched right above someone and I just want to kind of drop down like just a little bit,
Right.
he goes flying and skips over there, and I'm like, oh, that's something you guys. It's kind of like a what was the first Arkham game, Origins. It's kind of like something like, oh, you gotta patch that. You just gotta fix
Well,
that. There's
it's-
something there that you guys forgot to fix.
So
funny
hopefully they do improve.
Well, funny you said oranges because there were
said
the
oranges?
Oranges. Because I was going to say
Oranges.
apples. No, he said, no.
Wow.
It's funny you said that because they're the same developers that made the Arkham Origins.
Hmm.
That made
Gotcha.
Gotham Knights. So it's what is it? Montreal. Something
Warner Brothers Montreal.
Warner Brothers. Montreal.
Combat's still incredible, but when I did that
Yeah.
shit, I was like, yo, that's messing up. I got to like one of those side things where you have to like disarm the bombs.
Yeah.
And I jumped right in front of the dude. I'm like, that's because of that bad animation. Why isn't it like, come on, man.
Now the way
Maybe you're just bad at the game.
Nah, man.
the way I see frame rate is I see
I'm the
frame rate.
best one hitting those.
I see frame
Wow.
rate the same way that when you go to a movie theater and you're sitting too close or you're sitting too far or you're on the corner, just 10 minutes later your eyes get adjust and you get used to it. That's the same
Well,
way.
that's all you have. If that's the only option you have, yeah, you're gonna.
no,
get used to it.
you get used to it. You get used to
But
it.
if it's like Spider-Man, where you can pick 60 or 30,
Right.
and you see the difference right in your face, you're
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
oh,
yeah.
this is a hell of a difference.
It's a
yeah.
sin. It's a sin.
All right, we're gonna move on.
I mean, it's,
To be honest, I just didn't even skip a beat. It was just like whatever.
Didn't look bad.
Yeah,
no,
no,
it doesn't look bad. It's smooth.
It's got reflections.
yeah, it looks
It's
it's a beautiful looking game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And anyway, they could patch it down the line anyway.
Yeah.
Get rid of
That's
my
not-
reflections and give me 60.
Yeah, and I played a little bit of Dragon Ball, and yeah, that's it.
All right.
Not
Did you play
bad.
Turbo?
Live Alive. I'm on the last chapter before the last chapter.
Beat that.
With
already.
the hidden thing. No, man, it's easier said than done.
I got the yeah.
It's easier
I got the
said than done.
caveman thing, and it's like now you gotta go through them.
Oh, so you're the best part of the game.
This is
for you.
this is the part of the game where I felt most at home.
Yeah.
You know, it's like everyone's going. That's how they communicate.
Bro,
with each other.
there's no dialogue at all in that game.
You
That's all-
gotta stop that.
That's the dialogue.
That's awful.
That's how it is.
There is no dialogue.
Yeah, there's
It's
no
just grunting.
there's no text, no nothing. It's like
Yeah, I was so confused in that shit. That's probably why you like it.
Yeah, guaranteed it's his favorite part.
It took me a while
I
to play
understand. Yeah, it's funny too. I had an easy time understanding everything that was going on in the story with no words.
because you
It's just-
speak caveman.
It's,
Exactly.
You
it's my native language, so it's very very easy to understand.
Exactly, man.
I played that and I played a little bit of Final Fantasy VII Remake. Yeah, so
How could you do both at the same time?
SquareSoft because it's SquareSoft, man. I'm playing a modern game and I'm playing like an old school game, both by Square. Square owns the library right now, man. It's crazy, it's absolutely crazy. But Final Fantasy is an amazing game. That is an amazing, beautiful game. You know, so it's yeah. Looking forward to getting into Gotham, but yeah, no, that 30 frames, man. They need to get that up to 60. Get that.
You'll be
performance
fine.
Get that performance.
You'll be
going.
fine.
I mean, why we buy these systems? What's
play
the
games.
point of a PS5? It can't get 60 frames.
Shut
To
up.
collect.
sound like
dust.
the internet right now.
Yeah, for real.
It's more the game's fault, not the hardware.
Exactly.
The
It's not the
hardware
hardware's
can do
fault. It's not Sony's fault.
It was a decision from the developers.
It might be Microsoft's fault for freaking Series X.
I'll tell you who's fault.
Series S. Sorry.
What's going on, Cafe Fox?
I mean, it was supposed to
How
be
are
for
you?
last gen consoles, and then they
cut it off, so
they
there's no
cut that
excuse.
off.
There's no
It's
excuse.
Multiverse's fault. They've been busy. Man.
Yeah.
Warner Brothers can't do anything now.
Gotta talk to Tony Wynn.
Exactly.
Other than that, playing Smash Brothers. Got 5 people currently in the Elite right now. Looking
Smash
forward
Brothers?
to playing that for Multi-Smash-Matics this Sunday. I missed the last one. You guys played really good, actually. You had a good stream.
We're gonna talk about it.
I was watching some of that while I was driving home, but I couldn't watch too much because I didn't want to get into an accident. But
that makes sense.
yeah, it makes sense, right? It was. I was like, all right, good. I was like, it's going pretty well. But that's all I played pretty much. It was just mainly those 2 games.
I feel like an excited Sonic.
All right.
That's
you,
you
feel like
I was gonna say sad, but all right,
no,
excited.
you feel like Jaleel White.
Oh, was
Leo White.
And then he do
Jaleel White.
Jaleel White.
Wow.
I'm sorry, Jaleel White.
Jesus.
Wow.
Sorry.
All right. So what I've been playing. Basically I bought Resident Evil 8 this week.
Oh, Village.
Oh, because the third person.
Well, yeah, Village, I should say. Because they're dropping the third person DLC this week. I think in 2 days.
Damn.
So I think I'm gonna play through that. It
That's
looks
a
good. Like I've seen the game. I've seen most of the game in first person. It's an action game. It looks fun. And now that it's not in first person, you have a choice.
Yeah,
I'll definitely try it out. I wish they would just add it to 7. I could play them all, but it still pisses me
I'm
off.
surprised they didn't.
I would
Yeah.
play it.
Well, plus it has the other download, the DLC with the chick, and that's coming out at the same time. I bought that already too, so
Okay.
they had a good sale. So I'm looking forward to playing that.
How much was that? If you don't mind me asking.
I think it was like 15 and 10, 25 total
Really?
Yeah, it was not. It was not
shit!
expensive.
I might get that shit too.
Yeah, you know,
That's kind of
just
cool,
gotta
man.
gotta look for the deals online. Resident Evil's always Capcom's got deals on all their games all the
That's
time.
true, man. They're always on sale.
Yeah, man.
Capcom, Namco, Ubisoft, you gotta watch them.
Namco, what I bought Tekken 7. Didn't I? Yeah, I did buy Tekken 7. It was like $6.
Oh, word?
Damn.
Yeah.
What?
Actually, no, I bought the
Smoke?
definitive
Well, I mean-
version. Definitive version I bought for $13.
You want the smoke?
It's been out for a while.
So PC is it cross platform?
I don't know. You want the smoke?
I don't think so.
Well, we'll find out.
Oh,
And
Just like I need an excuse to not fight you.
I put out that fire.
Wow.
You want
That
points.
smoke.
Yo, you want the
Oh,
smoke,
man.
son?
I put out that fire.
Put out the fire.
Yo, come put out the fire,
Put
son.
cigarette butts
Smoking
out.
section is
Listen.
open. Let's go.
If it's not cross, bring it over.
Turbo was in the smoking section. He got smoked.
Chalk, all right. Let's play Dragon Ball.
What else you been playing, Jake?
I actually played on the Steam Deck. I played Ridge Racer for PSP,
Ew.
and it was dope. It was dope. It had turbo, not you. It had turbo in it.
Had me. I made a
And I
cameo.
was like, I don't remember there being turbo in a Ridge Racer game, but I was having fun, and it's on a bigger screen. I that is an emulation dream. It really is. It's cool.
Bro.
I've been setting it all up, and it's finally coming together.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, because you got to get the BIOS and everything and all this stuff.
Yo, I
working.
did an 8-player in that game.
And what?
In Ridge Racer. Too.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Why?
for the PSP. Yep.
Oh, really?
Got
8 players.
yeah,
How
we
the hell
linked
did
up. It was the first time I ever did. It was fun as shit.
Mm.
Oh man, mad fun.
What?
Racing games are more fun when you play with when you have stuff like that, when it's like that and Twisted Metal also for PSP.
Twisted Metal Black.
For
That's the only
PSP.
Twisted Metal.
For PSP, man. For PSP.
Oh,
but to
nah,
do
I
like a
didn't
multiplayer like type of thing, it's mad fun. Mad fun.
I played that. I played some 8-bit, some like a bunch of stuff, but that's just testing, see if everything's working.
Right.
So I'm not going to go and name all of them. And then we just streamed it early this week. Me
Young.
and Stallion. We played Young Souls
Yeah, what'd y'all think of that?
multiplayer. That is,
Very impressive.
yes.
Very.
It looks good.
Very
It was
impressive.
crazy. It
Did
was
you
like
guys
playing
feel
a
like
cartoon.
Young Souls when you played it?
Very, very impressive.
Feel
Yeah.
young
man.
again.
Very stylized graphics,
Mhm.
cool combat, cool little story going on, good voice act. No voice acting. Good dialogue.
Yes.
Very
It's
witty.
quirky. It's
Very
quirky and
witty and quirky.
I like the art style now.
Yeah, it was cool, man.
A lot of personality in those characters.
It felt like a 40-hour game, but they said it's like 8 to 12.
Yeah, it's like 8 to 12.
And 12 was pretty big for
for
beat 'em
a
up type
co-op
game,
beat 'em
yeah.
up, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But it's just weird. The way they start you out, it feels like you're in Earthbound.
No, it has.
Yeah.
You know what? And it also reminded me a little bit of Arcane for some reason.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well,
you
if
know
they
what I'm talking
actually,
about.
if they made it into a real cartoon,
Yeah,
and they just put
something-
all the money into it,
Yeah.
then it's definitely.
Yeah, I
a
wish that
cartoon.
was an actual cartoon.
It gave
that
me
would be dope.
Arcane vibes.
I wish there was an arcade game like that instead of League of Legends. You know what I'm saying? I wanna play that.
Oh, if they did it that style?
Yes.
Oh, that'd be fucking
But
great.
they're doing a fighting game. I might get into.
Oh, they
that.
are?
Yeah.
Oh.
But I want a game just like that.
I would see a Young Souls animation though.
Yeah, it didn't look like an indie game.
No,
it looked like
no.
a polished. Like,
It's very polished.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's like slight hiccups when it's transitioning.
Yeah,
into
when you're
another screen.
transitioning,
Yeah.
when you're walking through the gate, yeah.
Yeah.
And there's
but everything is
there's
great.
some difficulty in there.
Oh, you gotta learn.
There is some difficulty.
You gotta learn.
Yeah.
It's not we can't handle, but we're
What
not putting
level
that-
you guys
we're not
playing
putting it
it
on a
on?
different level.
Oh, just
Normal.
857.
Normal.
You didn't put on challenging?
Oh no,
No,
hell no,
Why not?
because we can do that later.
because we
Y'all
want
professional.
because we want to finish games.
yeah, exactly.
I got like 9 games in the
Y'all
backlog.
y'all professionals.
Chuck,
We
do
getting
you
paid? Are you
understand?
getting paid? Because I'm not.
We don't play the same games.
Understand? January 20th, everything stops.
What do you mean everything?
And Fire
stops?
Emblem comes out. I'm not playing anything else but Fire Emblem.
That's January.
okay.
How many games?
I got
coming out
tons of
before
games
January?
to finish before that. I got 5 of them that aren't even out yet.
Oh.
I got this game.
And you
It's
got
called
game-
Sonic the Hedgehog. That's what I'm representing. I don't know what this is though.
Wow.
But that's coming out in like 2 weeks. When is that coming out?
very soon.
I don't remember.
It's coming out pretty damn soon. I'm gonna get that.
Frontiers,
like,
yeah.
What, next
Yeah.
week?
I want to
coming
play that.
very soon.
I actually do want to play that.
I'm gonna get that.
Oh, it's November 2nd or something. Maybe I'm wrong. But yeah.
Yeah, it's coming out soon. And then God of War, got to get.
God of War.
Definitely playing that.
There that goes.
Yep, that's gonna be my whole month basically.
Dude, man, it's
If I can get through those in a week,
I'm not touching God of War till I play Horizon.
I still haven't touched Horizon, but I don't own Horizon, so
shit,
I'm not
I
really
don't
pushing
own
for
it either,
Yeah,
and I want to play it.
so maybe for Black Friday, I have it for cheap.
Wait, who
We'll
has
see.
Horizon?
I do.
Yeah.
He's the only one that
in
has
this
it.
house. In this house, who?
Nobody has it.
Really?
Yeah,
Not
But I only have
Mike.
PS4.
Mike
not
has
for what?
Mike has it.
The physical, right?
PS4. Yeah,
Wait, the new one?
yeah.
He does?
Yeah, he got the second one.
When?
I don't know.
When it came out,
Yeah, that's right. He did.
he didn't beat it. He stopped playing it.
Oh my God! I gotta buy it from him, man.
Ooh, Cafe Fox
I'm gonna
is
buy
a Shining Force fan. There we go.
For CD, really?
Yeah.
You like CD? Didn't you say CD was okay?
It was good. I wouldn't say it was one of the better ones, but I liked it a lot. But if you haven't messed with Shining Force 3 Cafe Fox, please
Oh, that's the pinnacle.
find a way to play it, and you'll
That's
best-
the pinnacle.
thank
The best
me,
Shining
thank me
Force
later.
is on Game Gear.
Stop it.
the little Game Gear.
Stop it.
It's on
Oh, what
there.
this fucking thing?
The best Shining
If
Force
you're
is
a
on
true
the
fan, you'd have
on the
that.
Sega Genesis on the Switch. I'm sorry.
Imagine if you add that. I'm gonna see how much. It's probably way too expensive. I'd be like,
Shining
yo,
Force
this is
2 on the
perfect.
Switch.
The Shining Force,
This is how-
the Shining Force 1 remake on the Game Boy Advance was good.
on the Game Boy Advance.
Game Boy Advance.
Yeah, they
was
did do that.
I
Yes,
played
they
that.
did,
I
they
own
did
that.
remake it.
Yeah, I still own
That's the
it,
one
yeah.
that I played.
That was part one.
Part
Yeah.
1, yeah.
That's
It
the
was
one
good.
that I played that I was like, it's not bad. I like
And what they make it look like too.
No, it looks
Not
like
really.
it's kind of like
No.
almost I don't know. It was like sprite based.
It's old
very super deformed on the map. But look good. Look good. It was a nice little remake. I didn't fuck with it. 'Cause I didn't
Yeah, there
care.
was no towns in CD.
'Cause I never played the first one for Genesis. Never played first.
Yeah,
just
they
the
got rid of the
second
towns in Shining Force CD. It just battle, which is I like the towns.
That killed the world. Though.
Towns is awesome. I love the towns. Shining Force 2 is incredible, but 3 destroys all of them.
one. Yeah.
all of them,
2
easily.
Is, 2 is crazy. 2 is really,
But yeah, I was
really good.
Was that all you
I was
played,
happy to
Ron?
play something new this week.
Oh, okay.
so yeah,
All right, good. Yeah, so I played quite a few games, man.
Here we go.
Here we go. Ready? Bring out the. Let me stop. Multiverse was the first, my first time on Multi Smash-O-Matics.
that's right. That's right.
And
had a
yeah,
blast.
and also my second time playing the game. So I was like, I didn't know what to expect at first. 'cause
Second time playing.
seriously, it was like when it first came out, I tried it. I played like maybe 30 minutes, 25, 30 minutes of it. I really enjoyed it. I was like, it didn't feel like Smash Brothers, which I'm not a big fan of,
Just pick up and play. Man.
but I really enjoyed it. I like that there was no block. It's like the dodge button. And actually, one of the things that Stout told me, because I was doing the dodge or whatever, and I was doing the face buttons, using it to dodge. And what is it? A button.
It was a B button to dodge.
Or B button
but
to dodge.
The triggers is where it's at.
Yeah, and you're like, yeah, you could use the triggers to also dodge. And I said, dude, that makes so much more sense. And I was using it ever since, and we freaking dominated, man. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, like at the beginning.
At the beginning, it was getting.
I was, because you guys never played the game. You played 20 minutes, so it's
Yeah.
like you're gonna kind of you're not sure who they're gonna pair you up against. You know, like are they gonna give you the killers, or are they gonna give you people that are around your level? So I picked Arya. I
It
didn't
was
pick.
probably still based on how much you played.
Yeah,
too.
so they paired us up with a lot of people that like you could see one's more skilled than the other one. So it was kind of evenly. A lot of the matches were very even, to be honest. So I'm like, all right, that's perfect for him to learn. So I want to play in tag with Arya. I never played in tag with Arya.
Yeah.
So I want to see. He picked Wonder Woman, and we did a couple of matches, and then there was like a clicking point when Al started picking up.
Yep.
And I started learning Arya more. And then we went on, I don't know, like a 7 streak or something. Yeah, we were.
Damn.
Yeah, we were killing people.
Yeah.
Like, we were like, when you start laughing at the opponents.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
so
yeah,
like
yeah.
that's what we started getting to.
We still have to put up that clip where that shit was like almost like we both called it before we did it. I was like, oh, I'm gonna throw this guy over here and just threw him off the stage. And at the same time, you fucking hit the other guy up off the top.
Oh, the
It was
Superman.
like, yeah.
when I came
They're like,
in,
oh, hey, go
Superman.
ahead and throw him. All right, let me get rid of these guys.
Oh yeah. You were like, there was one match you knocked them both out with the Superman punch. You were like, all right, I'm gonna punch you, dead.
Yeah, yeah.
No, I'm gonna punch you, dead. I was like, all right, now he's learning timing. Now he's learning that skill level on how to beat people on that skill level, which is a good thing. And then something. Then you run into the killers.
Yeah. Oh, we
You know,
we were into like maybe two of them that were like they were both really, really good.
Yeah, I was like, yep.
I was like,
That's when I had to bring out Superman. I had to bring out Superman. I'm like, I gotta teach these motherfuckers a lesson real quick.
I was like, all right, these guys are, and they kept switching characters too.
Yeah.
They kept switching their characters, so it's like I can't get used to your.
I'm noticing some of the due to the last patch, the tightness of when I was using Superman, it felt better. Something felt better with the attacks connecting.
It wasn't
Really?
like wild swinging.
Yeah, it was. There was like, especially on the when he flies and grabs you and punches you. It wasn't more like usually. There's like I think they added more frames to it, and it looks more official. and some of the like regular attacks I was doing, I'm like, he feels better.
Man.
I think they're continuing to work on shit, which is fucking great. But there was one of the matches you'll see as a short. Mad close. I charged up a shot with Arya, blasted the person, and Al punched him the opposite direction. He flew off the stage. And I was like, there we go.
Yeah, man, that was dope.
I
There
saw
we
one. I was
fucking
like,
go.
I
That
was
was
like,
crazy.
Jesus, that was Stripe, right?
Yeah, Stripe's there.
Yeah.
Get us up out of here.
I haven't
that
even
was-
seen Stripe yet.
That was ill.
He's a good character. Stripe's actually a good character, but
That
we
was-
had a good time. I
that was
thought
very
we
fun.
were gonna get massacred. To be
Same.
honest.
Same. I was like, oh,
Because
dude.
I'm like, if they put us with who me and Kev have to deal with every fucking week, then I'm
Right.
like, oh, this is gonna be some problems.
Right.
This is gonna be some problems. But yeah, no, it was good. It was fun.
That was
Lot of fun.
surprisingly fun. I was like, wow, I'm doing a lot better than I thought I was. gonna.
Multiverse is a special game. I'm just gonna say it's a special game.
It's dope, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to Tony Wynn, man.
Yeah, man.
Good
Can't wait to
stuff.
have him back.
Hell yeah, man. I finished the Live Alive, not the whole game, just the distant future story where you play as the android.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't really feel that.
You
Like we were talking off air. I didn't really feel that story too much.
didn't
man.
like the story, huh?
I mean, it started off good, but I just felt like it just needed. It was too much dialogue. It needed to be more battles. Like
You were
you know,
looking
like
for more battle?
tied to the story. Like it needed more of that. And yeah, I get it. Like they're all every story or whatever, every character is different. So I'd like to see what what is the eighth character, whatever, the hidden character at the end.
Yeah.
I'd love to see how that all plays out because it's supposedly supposed to tie in together, and it makes sense. But I still got the other two characters to play. The Imperial China and Japan.
Oh, those
Those
are
are the
good.
last two,
Those are
right?
actually good
Yeah.
scenarios too. Both of them are really good stories.
But that's pretty much where I'm at with that. And then also, damn,
You didn't like this in future? How like if we're too reliant on AI, what's gonna happen?
that was good.
That's what happened.
That was, I mean, that's
That
I got the premise, I got it, but it just, I'm talking about like as far as like a game.
okay.
Like I felt like I was doing more reading than I was like actually playing a strategy type RPG. You know what I mean? Like all the other ones had like battles and stuff.
Well, it has one battle. That,
And
that
but
scenario is one fight. and
Yeah, but it's
against
just
the boss
one
of the
big
scenario.
story. It's a big, and the story was good.
Yeah.
But if I had to judge it like gameplay wise, it was the weakest for me out of all the
You didn't
everything
like
else that I played.
making coffee and giving it to a crew member?
Dude, that shit. I was like, "Are you serious?" I'm like, "I haven't done anything yet." Like, what the fuck is this? Anyway, but
man.
I do like the game. I do enjoy the game, and I can't wait to play. I think I'm gonna do the Imperial China.
Go try next. Either one
next.
of them is good. I like them both.
Those are the better ones of all of them. That
I
you
did
think?
like those better than most of the other chapters.
okay.
Yeah,
So good. That's
both of them are good chapters.
Then that's a good way to end that off. Then
Come on, I gotta go fast.
after that we got Gotham Knights. Well, y'all are taking mad long.
I'm Sonic though.
Wow. Wow. All right. Gotham Knights. I chimed in earlier, but yeah, Gotham Knights. I haven't stopped playing it since I got it on. Started playing it on Saturday. Beat it on Monday. I literally played.
Al, how does it rank compared to other Batman games that are good?
Well, I'll tell you this: you can't rank it based off of the other Batman games.
Is it better than Batman for Genesis?
You can't base it on any Batman game because there's no Batman in the fucking game. So you can't.
Batman and Robin.
You can't base it on any Batman game.
It's part of that universe.
It's
well,
a different.
Kinda.
It's a DC game. All right.
DC
Takes
versus
place in Arkham.
Mortal Kombat.
It's
Well,
a
Gotham.
different.
Gotham
yeah.
takes place in Gotham.
Oh, wait a second.
Gotham.
Check it. My costume's Batman, right?
Well, Arkham isn't.
This is like a bat symbol, right?
Oh, there you go.
Shut up. Shut your
Oh,
face.
that's a ghetto Batman.
It's the hood
Wow.
Batman.
It's Black Man.
Black Man.
Anyway,
That's a character, man. That's a black hero.
no, but very good game, and the story. I beat just the story mode. I did some side missions, but I'm dying to go back and finishing them because the main story was awesome.
Who'd you use?
Red Hood.
Ah, you read it.
Yeah, man.
Did you like it better than Arkham Origins?
This guy with the same question he asked
But,
over and over
Arkham
again.
Asylum,
I gave him
Arkham
an
Asylum.
answer, and
No, it's a cop
you
out.
refused to. You refused to.
Did you like it better than Battletoads?
Blank Man, yeah.
You might as well just ask any game.
Yeah.
Look, I'll say this: I love all the fucking Arkham games. I love all the Batman games, except for the really bad ones on.
Actually, all of them are pretty good. Even the one on PSP.
What was the one that came out on? Oh, you mean Blackgate? Blackgate was good.
Yeah, all of them
That
were
was a Vita.
Yeah.
Blackgate was really good.
Beat the Vita up.
Yeah, they all had a charm, man. You know. But anyway, good game. The other game I played for Tactical Tuesday, which, by the way, if anybody out there was watching it, I apologize. I had no idea this was going on. But Scorn, I played for the Halloween. You know, my
That
Tactical
game is
Tuesday Halloween.
disgusting.
It is a creepy, nasty,
Disgusting.
fucking game. But I apologize, not because of the game. I apologize because apparently the frame rate was getting all choppy on the stream, and that was because I was playing it on PC and also using the same PC to stream it. So it was eating up a lot of resources
Oh.
on the computer.
I can imagine.
So it started off, if you watch like the first 20 minutes of it, it's fine. It's buttery smooth. On my end, I was seeing the game smooth, 60 frames and everything. But when I watched it back, I was like, oh, this thing was stuttering like crazy. And it was like
That
all
was blurry. Yeah,
motion
it's
blur
motion
and
blurred
shit.
to death.
I was
That
like,
happened with one of
oh.
our matches in Multiverses.
Really?
One of the highlights, one of the matches that I wanted to use a highlight from it.
Yeah.
It said, when I looked it over, it said,
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
why just that one match?
I don't know what the hell's going on. But it happened like towards the, maybe like
Someone's shitty
25,
connection.
half hour into it, it started a little bit, and then it got worse and worse, and then it got real bad after like an hour. It got like real bad, where I was like, oh, I can't believe, I'm surprised people actually watched it because it was like very choppy, and I can't even use any of the footage of that, unfortunately,
That's fucking trash.
which sucks. But
I just wanted to see torture whatever that creature was.
dude, first of all, it's a it's a first person puzzle game, right?
I thought it was going to be a shooter.
But it's a horror. It is supposedly. Supposedly,
That's a puzzle.
From what I read about it, but it's its own thing. It's like it's mostly a puzzle game because they don't give you any hints.
Dude, I thought you were playing Myst.
Dude, they
When I
don't give
was
you.
watching.
They don't. There's no text. There's no dialogue. They don't give you any hints at all. You just have to figure out what to do, how to get out of wherever you are. So I'm like trying out and I was surprised because I was about to end the stream because I'm like, I'm fucking stuck. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but let me try this. And it turned out that it was the right thing to do. And it was like this arm that came out and it plucked this, what looked like a walnut or whatever off the wall, but it was actually a human inside the thing and it was all deformed and he was stuck in the half shell. He was like stuck in it and he's like, and then you have to like there's like a track where you like figure out like where to put him, and then you push the track, and you have to like look at him in the face and shit. He's like reaching out like this, like to the screen.
Looks
I'm
like he's in pain the
yo,
whole
this
time.
And
shit.
this is when I reach over and turn the game off because I'm not playing this
The
shit.
fuck is going
I'm
on?
not playing the
So,
game like that.
You have to figure out how to open this door. So
Demented.
I pushed the dude into this fucking chair. All right, and this big claw comes over, picks him up, and puts him in another chair, and then a fucking like it looked like a forklift scoop, like goes in and scoops him out of his shell. He's screaming in agonizing pain, like blood everywhere. And I'm like, oh shit, I didn't know I was supposed to do it.
Now you
And then
turned
it
that
scooped
dude.
him
You
and
turned
it
that
threw
dude
him away into
garbage.
it threw him into like this garbage whatever pile or whatever. I was like, yo, this
It
thing
said you
just
did this wrong. Get this shit out of
she
here.
just killed the dude, and I had to watch him in agonizing pain just die right in front. I'm like, what kind of game is this? This is
Who
crazy.
makes shit like this?
That's hilarious.
It's like trying to pop a walnut out of the shell. Like,
Yeah,
if you
that's
took-
what it did.
if you took a
the
Ninja
shell was
Turtle-
like part of his
if you
back.
took a Ninja Turtle with a spoon and
Yeah,
scooped him out
and
of his
scooped
shell.
him out of his shell. It would be
That's
like
what it-
all
that's
the
what it
blood
looked
and
like.
everything was like,
Oh,
yeah.
Not good.
bad visual. Bad visual.
And then another thing was like it cracked the shell, like it was like a chainsaw thing. Like it just came down and it cracked the
Buzzsaw.
shell, and he's like and then he falls out into a bloody mess. And the shell is off of his back, but you see in his back he has like sores and shit from the thing freshly cut off his back. It was nasty, man. It was disturbing. I was just like, this is a
pretty bad.
disturbing ass game.
Everybody, I looked online while you were on the first puzzle. I did look at it, and everyone was like, I can't believe this first puzzle is so hard.
Yeah, no, it was
And
tough.
everybody's like, I'm so glad everyone had trouble with this too because
I
they
had
were going
trouble.
to turn this shit off.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
first puzzle in the game,
Yeah.
10 minutes in,
Yeah.
they said
Man.
this is too much.
No, it's a lot of. I was surprised I figured it out though. I was so surprised. I was like, oh shit! I was about to turn this shit off. Like, all right, guys.
Like
thanks
I
for
knew,
watching.
I didn't want to tell you. but
Yeah,
I
yeah,
knew.
yeah.
I was like, just look around.
Yeah, no, I figured it out eventually. I'm like, this has to be. When I got to the top part, I'm like, this has to be it. This has to be the freaking. But I'm like, I just, you know those what is it? The parking puzzles where you have the blocks or whatever. You have to move the car over,
You gotta try and get something out of
You
the
gotta try
middle.
to get the car from one end to the other end by moving other cars out of the way, sliding puzzle.
Yeah.
That's basically what it was.
Yeah.
It was a sliding
It
puzzle,
just
one of
looked
those.
decrepit, nasty shit.
But it was like, yeah, and it was like, oh shit, this is tough, and that was a tough damn thing. Like,
It sounds
'cause I had
like
I had to solve it twice.
By
The
moving.
first time I solved it, I messed up. I had to do it over again, and it's like, yeah.
That's hilarious.
That's a
Good
no,
game, though.
That's a no from me.
Good game. I did enjoy it, man. I love puzzle games, and I love getting stuck in a puzzle and then eventually figuring it out. I don't like it when I'm like,
Glad he said it in a puzzle.
Yeah, that's a no for me, dog.
dude, if I thought it was like a Destiny or something, and then I went in and played that, but I would have been like, this is
Oh, no,
done.
yeah.
This is done.
a
You
lot
didn't
of-
know what type of game it is.
That's like when you just slowly.
Yeah.
That's why I said it looked like Myst. when I
yeah,
was watching.
it is like Myst. Yeah, it's very similar, but apparently there.
And hell,
yeah, it's Myst in hell.
it's a misty hell.
But apparently that there is a shooting
They
part
do have some
to the
parts, yeah.
game, but
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like later on in the game. It's not the main focal point of the game, but
Let me guess, it's when you turn the gun to yourself and shoot your head off.
I imagine that's how you kill enemies. You kill yourself. What the hell?
Bounce the bullets off.
Yeah. But it's a very gruesome ass game.
Terrible.
Very weird. Anyway, that's it. That's all I
Awesome.
played.
Cool. I haven't been playing much. Just the usual that everyone else has been playing. Obviously, Young Souls with Sticks game is the shit.
Yep.
Multiverses with Al,
Yep.
which was a ton of fun.
That was awesome.
Ton of fun. And Arya is, listen, I'm becoming a really big fan of using her. She's
Really?
a lot of fun. She's a lot of fucking fun.
Have they changed anything about her? Because I haven't heard nothing about it.
I
But
mean,
you haven't used it like
they
that.
complain because you can't use her, like, whenever she would do her up special, you can't link it to her up regular attack.
Didn't she
'cause-
have an infinite at one point?
Only when
that was just Harley.
Only when I played against her, there was an infinite track down, beat me down, and I can't do anything. Like, So like, there's people like I would say I'm decent with with Arya. I'm climbing up to actual because I was fighting some pretty good like I fought a Batman who was pretty good who beat me, but like it was a close match.
Is she more like a Fire Emblem character?
Yeah, she's close to it, to be honest. Like a fast Fire Emblem character. She's like a fast Marth with some cool, little projectile type shit when she throws her blade. But she can, like, I think they put her under expert, maybe, because, like, if you're good with her, there's some shit you could pull off that's insane. That's why I like her a lot. She's a lot of fun.
I like the other pointer you gave me was the which I completely forgot. And when you told me, I was like, oh, I gotta utilize this. Was the shield?
Oh, that was hilarious.
Thing with Wonder
I was
Woman?
like, yeah, you should. It was funny because he didn't know what I was saying. I was like, dude, that would be a good time for a shield. He's like, yeah, I know. And I was like,
It's like,
no, use this shit, man.
No, use it. I'm
Use
like,
it.
Oh shit! Word.
I'm like, just hit down the button so we could both at least take a hit. I need one hit so I can hit this motherfucker out and use it. I'm like, bam, boom, there we go. It's like Batman
Yeah.
with the smoke bomb.
Yep.
Utilize that shit and it helps
Down
me
is
out.
special. It gives you.
No, I know.
You could ward off a hit. You could take a hit without getting knocked back. If you take, if you press down and A, it'll give you armor. So it's like you'll get hit, but it'll be a little bit less damage, but you can still do an attack while you're getting hit. So it's pretty cool.
No,
She's got
it's like those attributes are.
her down attacks are good.
Yeah, they help, especially like when I'm Superman and you drop the smoke and they're all up in there. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, let me get them up out of here
Smoke
real
is
quick.
great. I try
Yeah,
to use the smoke all the time.
Chris, I agree. Eric should play a scary game.
Hell yeah, man!
Chalk, your Broly got the smoke.
What the hell was that? Yeah. Sound like you just got it.
Chuck, what scary? Chuck, what
They
scary
do
game
want you
you
to play
play?
this
No, I'm
Friday.
good, man. I'm good.
They do want you to play this Friday. It's Halloween.
I'm good,
Yeah,
man. I'm
dude,
good.
come
I'm
on.
good.
Yeah, how you gonna mess up
You gotta do
Halloween?
for Halloween.
Yo, it's a Halloween special, dude. I played a creepy ass fucking.
Nobody
game.
asked you to.
Time flew by. It was
Yeah,
like
people
yesterday
did.
when you-
People were looking forward to it, man.
Yeah, man.
Where that?
You know what? Resuming Resident Evil
Resident Evil
remake.
2.
Maybe. We'll see.
Yeah, no.
Word, that's actually good. That makes sense.
Yeah, you don't want to just waste that plate.
We'll see what
You know
happens.
what's
man,
funny?
you
Every,
can't-
every time I see someone play that, I want to play it. I love Resident Evil 2
Yeah.
remake. It is so good.
Oh, dude,
It's a great game.
amazing.
See what you started, Chris?
It is so good. and 3. 3's awesome. You love 3, right? 3 remake.
I like
It was
3 a
fun.
lot.
It is fun.
I forget
Three
about
remake
that.
is really good.
Who has
It
it
was
here?
fun.
Who
I
has
have 3 on the PC.
I have the physical.
I borrowed it
physical.
from one of you.
Me, it's
stream
mine.
I think I brought it's yours,
You can
right?
stream it on Steam.
I think I own the second
Oh,
one.
you have it
but I
down here?
borrowed 3.
It's on Steam.
Even though I would
Al,
own 3.
Al, I have
don't
the
have a problem
physical.
with it.
Oh, you have,
you have
I
it.
have physical.
But
Kev,
where?
Kev just has to give it back.
I know, but
do you still
that
have it?
Of what?
You
Resident
still
Evil?
have it. Yeah.
Of what?
No, I could have sworn I gave that shit.
Okay,
back.
so it's probably here.
It's probably.
Yeah,
I think I gave
I've been
three
looking
back.
for it. You said it was
What?
down
You
here.
had it. You had it.
I got three. I got three back.
Didn't you?
He has it
take-
for PC.
Didn't you?
No, I bought it for PC.
Oh,
I'll
okay,
double
so it's
check,
here.
but I
So
could
it's here.
sworn to give that shit back.
Yeah.
All right, let me know
yeah.
where it is. No?
It's over here.
One of us
Yes.
stole it.
But yeah, the physical's here. That one's awesome.
It's a mystery.
It's with my Tony Hawk.
Started Gotham Knights today and played like, I don't know, 3.5 hours. Fuck all the negativity, man. That game is awesome.
Yeah.
That shit's dope. That's a fun fucking game. I love the voice acting. I like the story so far. I like the combat. I like the little missions that you got to do. You know, the little crimes that are going on while you're trying to do the main shit. I like the bat cycle is tight.
oh yeah,
That that controls very tight.
Yes,
That's like
Yeah, it's very, very fucking good.
a lot better than the bat.
I love the customization of the costumes. Love the customization. I was using Nightwing, and then I fucked around and used Robin. And I said, Robin is dope. He is good. I loved using Robin. I'm like, you know, I'm still fucking pissed off about the Jim Lee costume. I'm like, I'm not paying for no fucking deluxe just to get a costume.
Right.
And he has this other costume that's cool, but he has a full mask. And I'm like, oh, if they only could remove the mask, but I forgot. You could switch between the 3 cowls. So I have his regular mask with that outfit. I said, oh shit. Now it all changed.
Have they ever made a Teen Titans game?
Yeah.
Of
Yeah,
some
haven't
sort, they
they-
have.
haven't
They had a Teen Titans game on GameCube.
Yeah.
It wasn't good though.
No, it wasn't bad.
Yeah?
No, it was like a 2-player game. It was pretty. I remember it being kind of difficult.
What, was it a beat 'em up?
Yeah.
So was it kind of like the Sinzu, Batman and Batman Sinzu game?
Kind of, sort of, but not definitely like it.
Yes, Mortal Bazaar said it wasn't bad.
I
Yeah,
can
I
see them doing
remember.
one like this now though.
Yeah, but
If they ever make one.
But yeah, it's funny because when I'm playing Gotham Knights, it makes me think of like so much shit. Like obviously, I don't know what goes on in the game. I don't know how it ends. But like you making all these characters in their own game, and you're using the cycle and that the Batmobile. You know, I want future games that have Batman and all these characters with the Batmobile. You know, playing online, having whoever picks Batman use the Batmobile, and then someone uses the cycle. Like all that shit is possible. You know, like
Oh, yeah.
because they usually don't fuck around online when it comes to Batman, and they you know did it, and it's I can't wait to try it out. But
The studio that did most of the Arkhams is doing Suicide Squad, right?
Yeah.
Rocksteady,
and that's
Rocksteady,
4, and that's
yeah.
4.
Rocksteady.
But they're doing that though. Not-
That's
they're
4-player
not doing
co-op.
Batman yet.
Yeah.
And I know they're starting to like link. They're trying to like drag in other shit like from DC because there was like you get emails from Clark Kent after Batman's passing
That
or
was
whatever.
cool.
I said, oh shit,
Yeah.
the little Superman shit
Yeah,
in here. I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, get the fuck out of here. I'm
That
like,
was
There's
cool,
defi-
man.
and there's a whole bunch of other DC characters. that
mad
are
Easter
up, too.
eggs everywhere,
Easter
and I
eggs, yeah.
fucking love shit like they did a
Yeah.
great job with this.
Well,
That's why
James-
like.
James
And
Gunn's in
normally I
charge
don't.
now.
Normally when shit like that happens in games, like I don't really.
I usually don't care.
I don't read emails.
I'm all
in the
over
fir-
it. I'm all over it.
I don't
in
even
this
read
game.
emails in real life.
Yeah, I'm all over in this game for some reason. The presentation is
But
so
yeah, no, it's good.
And everyone who has like they're posting this is the worst game of they're cocksuckers. You know, like fuck all of them because they're doing it for clicks.
Yeah.
And they play 2 seconds of it. It's a lot of people are taking the negativity of the 30 frames thing to say the whole game's terrible. Like no, that doesn't make the game terrible.
That
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
make the game terrible.
And
Or
I agree. It should have been. They
Yeah.
fucked up by doing that. I agree with that.
And
But
it's also fucked up to compare it to Arkham game
Yeah.
because it's not the same.
it's
thing.
different.
It's a completely
it's
different game.
It's different.
It's
Yes.
not even the same
I
universe.
see it.
It's
Yeah.
not even the same.
In a technical sense, I see what they're doing.
Yeah, it's
And to be 7 years apart, I can see why they would do something like that. But
But
it
like
doesn't make the game bad. Those games weren't bad to begin with.
no, not one of them.
they weren't.
Even Origins had glitches, but that didn't make the game bad. I didn't
Right.
experience any, so the game was incredible.
I
to
did,
me.
but even still, I
Yeah.
like the game.
Boss battles were dope.
Origins
Everything
was
was
awesome.
it was
That was a
incredible.
great
it was
game.
really good. So everyone like gamers are so fucking spoiled with everything that comes out to them that they're like, you know what? No, this doesn't have what I want, so that makes it a 2.
Right.
No, I'll show you a
But they
2.
were mad when they said Batman wasn't in it to
That's,
begin
yeah,
with.
yeah. It's like
When the
then
second
don't
they heard
fucking
that, they
buy
were
it.
gonna hate.
Don't buy it. It's like that doesn't make it a bad game. You know, like just don't buy it.
Is it a perfect
no
game?
Batman, but
A bad game is
Yeah.
Superman 64. That is a terrible game.
I don't know.
Yeah,
It's kinda like
Dragon
Hollywood.
Power for NES is a terrible game.
Is Gotham Knights a perfect game? No, not by any means, but it is a fun game. And if you are a fan of
Burnout.
What?
It's more.
No, but
racing
if you're a
than
fan of,
Total Recall for Nintendo is a bad game.
if you're,
That is a terrible
oh,
game.
God damn, that's a terrible.
Any
game.
Arnold
this is-
Schwarzenegger
no, but
game.
this
I played
is a
4
great
hours.
game.
This
It's
is
great.
a fucking awesome game.
I told you this.
And there's co-op.
I said this
So-
before off air. I started playing it Saturday morning, and I was like, I'm only gonna play like 5 hours of this and stop because I had Mario Rabbids Sparks of Hope that came in that afternoon, and I was like, I'll play for like 5 hours. When Sparks of Hope gets delivered and I get it, I'm gonna start that. Dude, I didn't even touch the freaking game at all. Like I was like,
Dude, I
was
want to play
hooked.
it after this podcast.
I
Like,
beat the game on Monday,
game
and I
is
still wanted to
good.
play it. I was like, I still want to go back and play it.
It is a fun game. Everything like I pay attention to the
good.
little things like the customization
Yes.
of everything, and it has a similar system that Avengers has with the loot boxes. You know, the
Yeah.
loot boxes.
No,
you
no.
know, like the fucking
Loot boxes. I was about to say what?
You know, like the-
Microtransactions?
Yeah, microtransactions. You get to pay.
That's the good. part.
Well, no, it's got loot boxes during the freaking stages. You know, you hit a box and it's got loot in it, so that's not a bad thing.
Well, it's
yeah.
currency,
You mean a
really.
treasure chest?
No, it's
But
currency.
the crafting,
It's
of,
got loot, too.
the
It's got
crafting
armor.
to make better weapons, the crafting to make
Yeah,
better
yeah.
outfits.
Like,
Like
they don't OD with that stuff. I'm fine.
You know what's funny?
No, they
it's
don't.
cool. Like it's and a lot. And sorry to cut you off, Kev, but like someone complained, it's so hard and complicated, and I'm the first person to fuck. I didn't understand God of War. God of War had too much. I'm like, I was lost. I was lost in how to do shit. I'll tell you that right now. But I was not lost in this shit.
Yeah.
I was not lost in how
No,
to
it's-
fucking do the equipment. I learned very quickly.
It's pretty straightforward, man.
I'm gonna deduct 5 points for that. Go fuck.
Some people were criticizing the fact they were just like, "Yo, they got this freaking crafting thing in there that's just like it's not needed. It's not needed. The level
probably
up
not.
system not needed."
It's probably not.
Oh,
but
if you
it's
wanna
not-
see-
if you want
if
to
you-
play the other game, play the other game.
It enhances the game for me because it makes it cool.
Yeah.
And it adds role playing elements to it. Stop finding reasons to complain about a fucking game and find reasons to say this is actually pretty fun.
If you want to see a good review, watch Victor Lucas in Electric Playground. And
Don't listen to IGN or any other channel. Look at Victor Lucas.
It's a
Electric Playground.
fair. It's like the most fair review because it's not a perfect game,
Yeah,
and he
but it
does
doesn't
mention
deserve-
the hiccups in it.
It
and
definitely
it's-
didn't deserve a 5.
no.
5 is you need to get slapped in the face
it's
for
like-
that.
No.
You gotta get slapped in the
If you
face.
play a game you enjoy playing it, you can't give it no 5. Like
It's
5
way
is,
above mediocre. Like
Yeah.
that, a 5 is harsh
Yeah,
and
Five's supposed to be average.
unrealistic.
mediocre is 5.
No, the problem
Five
is
didn't
supposed to
ruin
be
the
average?
ruin the system.
Average, yeah.
you know
Yeah,
what it-
anything that's below an 8 is the worst game of all time.
I gave Batman Origins an 8, and people think that's crazy. I'm like,
no, it gets an 8.
that's just an 8.
It gets at least an 8.
Doesn't
it should
get
not
anything
get
higher.
under an 8. Yeah, it should not get under an 8. Arkham
It
Origins.
should
I
get
agree with
higher
that.
than an 8.
Listen, online
Arkham
I can see a
City.
9. I can see 8. I would probably give it an 8.5. I don't know if I would give it a 9. But
Online
I would give it an
ruined
8. But
rating
I
systems.
could see someone's giving it a 9 though.
magazines ruin rating systems.
Well,
Everything-
because now everyone's spoiled. They're all spoiled.
Well, it was because of out of 5. So if you say 2.5 out of 5,
it's a bad game.
It's not
It's
online
terrible.
that ruined it. It's the numbered system that
yeah,
ruins
that
it.
too. Yeah,
The numbered system ruins it because it's like if you like these types of games, you're gonna enjoy this game.
But
why
ever
can't
since-
why can't it just be that? Why do you have to add a number to it? Because the
ever
number is
since Game
subjective.
Fan, when it was like 9999, oh, this game is amazing.
Right.
But that's all you see though.
Well,
you
people
don't read anything
people
about it.
fast forward through IGN
Well-
reviews and then they just go to the end when they give a number.
Well, we live,
which is arbitrary.
Well, we
It's
live
like,
in
what?
an era where every negativity sells. Negativity is like the bandwagon. If
Well, no,
some-
they all do. They all
yeah,
do sometimes.
yeah, if
A lot
something
of
sucks,
Well, it's a
I guess
bandwagon
it
culture.
sucks. So let's just jump on that and say it's terrible. Same
Right.
thing with Sonic Frontiers, right? When they released their first thing a long time ago.
Yeah,
Oh, it looks this, it's empty, blah, blah, blah. Then they started showing more stuff. This game looks incredible. Then people played it. Oh, this is actually pretty fun. Shut
No,
the
they
fuck
should
up.
kill it. Kill the game.
Shut
kill the
the
game.
fuck up.
They should take it back.
And play it. If you enjoy it as a
Right.
human being and you're like, hey, I'm actually having fun, that means it's a good game. I don't know if you know what that means.
Another good channel
But,
is
come on, man.
what is it? ACG, I think it's called. The YouTube channel. This guy doesn't do numbered reviews. He goes what is it? Rent or whatever. Try,
buy,
buy,
or
and
garbage.
or forget
No, it
about
doesn't
it or
matter.
whatever like that. Like and he goes through reasons why. He's like, if you're the type of player that likes this and this and this,
It should be try, buy,
you
or
should
why.
you should buy
Try
this.
buy or what?
Try by a what?
Yeah.
No, but if it's
If
like,
he doesn't do that, that's our thing.
well, you can do that. Well,
But it's
I
like
don't want to get a cease and desist from
it's,
this.
it's I haven't
yeah.
personally I haven't played a bad game in a long time. You know why? Because I do a little research. I look online if I'm skeptical, and sometimes I'll do an impulse buy like Ash of Gods. And funny thing is, if they fix that little part in that game, it doesn't mean the game play is not bad.
Still good.
It's just broken.
It'd be like a 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be like 6, and if they fix that 7,
Right.
that's not a bad game. So it's
Can
like
you believe I saw people arguing because they said Bayonetta had a 90 instead of a 91, and they were bitching about it.
See, that's what I'm talking
I was like,
about. Man.
what?
That's what I'm talking about.
I
The
said,
number.
yeah, the first game had a 91. This one has a 90. That means
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not as good as the first
you
one.
go.
See, that's,
What?
see, that's why the
Yo.
number. That's why the number system. Needs
But
to
everyone
go.
says 3 is better than the first one. But they said, but the time that
They
it
said
came
3
out,
is the best.
crazy.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
say
they
3
say
is
it's the best out of the series.
But that's just the number system is terrible.
Well, 2 is definitely better
See,
than 1.
that's I'm so
Absolutely.
happy I was born when I was born because like when I look on these ratings, I don't do it to see if it's good or not.
Right.
I want to see the fuckery. You know, like when I saw Gotham Knights get a 5, I'm like, oh, this is some fuckery.
Why did they
I
say
know?
that?
I know it's some fuckery.
Well, I would be interested to see why they would say.
Yeah, that's the only reason. You want to see why they why.
Because they're not
what's the
qualified
reason?
to rate games. They're not qualified.
I love it when they do the rating system and they like when they grab all of them and they put them on what is it there's one site that brings all
Takes
the
all the
Metacritic.
ratings.
Metacritic.
Metacritic.
When they go to Metacritic,
Metacritic,
like this
yeah.
one site said it got a 40, and then they name the site. I'm like, who the fuck are they? Who are they?
Oh well,
Why does that count?
It's funny that you said that.
Why does that site count?
There is a channel that actually goes through Metacritic scores, and
They literally do a bad review to make
no. It's not a bad review. He's non-biased. Like he goes right down the middle. He'll go to Metacritic and he'll read the best. Whoever left the best review,
Yeah.
he reads all the score. Like he just reads what
Yeah.
everybody said, and then he'll go to the middle, like the people who are on the fence,
Yeah.
and he reads reviews from that, and then he goes to the poor reviews, and he'll read that, and then he's like, "I'll let you guys decide." From this, I'll let you guys decide. But it's good content.
Dude, a game
he
would
doesn't
have-
give his opinion on it.
20.
My
He's
man
like-
made a channel out of reading.
Yeah, and it's good.
It's hard, man. It's hard to do.
I forgot the name of the channel. My bad, I forgot it. But when I do remember it, I'll let you guys see it. So you
Reading
can be like,
window.
oh, this is, and I'm like, that's not bad. And then it's like he starts a conversation basically.
But the thing
instead of
is-
just saying this game sucks.
There'll be 20
because they say
positive.
this.
There'll be 20 positive reviews. There'll be 5 middle reviews or mixed reviews.
Right.
And then there'll be like 1 or 2 bad reviews. And the thing that people talk about in the news is the 2 bad reviews.
Most people can't form their own opinion, so they look to see what's
They'll look
popular.
first.
So if they looked at a negativity, yeah, it must suck. So I'm gonna jump on this bandwagon. They don't have opinions.
Imagine if you played it and loved it, and then you said, hold up. Before I let people know,
Guaranteed.
what
that's
does
a
everyone
lot of
else
it.
think? Because I'm having a lot of
That's
fun.
high school. That's what
Yeah.
people do in high school with popular people. No, I'm not friends with this person because everyone hates him.
Yep.
It's the same exact shit in games.
Groupthink.
It's the same thing. People
No,
don't have a voice. They don't care.
If I look, if I'm buying something on Amazon, right? If I'm buying a game on Amazon, I look at the reviews. I go on the
If you
reviews.
do read a bad
But you're
review,
gonna-
though,
you're gonna read- but no, you're gonna read-
Between a game
No, but it's-
or workout equipment, I'm gonna look at the workout equipment reviews and be like, all right, is there something wrong with this shit? You know, like,
But there'll always be one that says that,
What
you know, they got it in the mail wrong. It's
What I'm
broken.
getting, that's what I'm getting at.
Those you gotta
But
read.
that's the reason why I look at the bad reviews. I look at the bad reviews to see why they gave it a bad review, and
Yeah.
sometimes it 9
My
times
shit
out of
was
10,
broken. Okay.
yeah. 9 times out of 10, it's just like you just got unlucky on a defect of whatever, and that's it. Or I got the wrong color, or whatever the hell it is. You know, like
Or how
it's always
about, hey,
something
this
stupid.
game was awesome until I fell through the fucking floor.
Right.
You know, and I'm
Right,
stuck
right.
in a building. Yeah, I get it. I get your
Yeah,
upset.
yeah.
That makes
You're-
sense.
No,
I
that
get
makes
it.
sense.
I understand. It doesn't mean the
Or they-
game is bad. It's
yeah.
just the company didn't fucking take the time out to make sure those things are gone.
Exactly.
You know, like there's a difference.
exactly.
But you know, today's gamers spoiled bunch of bitches, and they just hop on this shit. And it's annoying,
Little bitches.
especially for Gotham Knights,
Oh,
man.
man, that's
That game
fun.
is fucking fire, dude.
It's good, man. It's good.
I can't wait to play it tomorrow.
And they did the same shit with Battletoads.
Yes.
Same
Yeah,
shit with
yeah.
Battletoads.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, but Big Lucas didn't like Battletoads.
Well, he gave it a 6 because he doesn't know about it.
Well, he didn't play it. He didn't play multiplayer, right? I
Nah,
think.
he played with his daughter, but you know she's young and she doesn't
Yeah,
know
he's
about
probably young, yeah.
Battletoads.
Right.
And he didn't jump on the Battletoads. He doesn't know those jokes
right.
because you know. So he's I'm still mad at him about it.
But he liked turtles, though, right? I don't remember.
Yeah.
I'm
sure- I'm sure
there's
he's
not one
like-
person that didn't.
I'm
like
sure
that.
I don't
was
think
like
there was a
shows
bad
around.
review of that shit.
Yeah,
There was a one.
I don't think there was a
There's
bad.
got to be
made-
one bad one, and somebody did a whole news report about it.
There would be a bad review if
Oh,
it
the
was,
online.
if
There
it
was
was
online.
if it was popular that it was a bad.
There was some
review.
stuff about the online.
.emu made some money off of that, man. They
Oh, no, they made mad dough.
millions off
Mad
of
though.
that.
In a week.
Yeah,
In
that
a
was
week.
Crazy.
They made more than whatever the arcade
Good for them.
made.
Shout out to .emu.
Yo, they all quit. They're not doing games no more. They have enough money.
They retired.
They called .cu.
Not see you, please.
That was a well-made game.
Yeah,
Incredible.
Yeah, they retired already, man.
We should do another run.
We should do another run. We're gonna get one.
Too many good games, man.
Yeah, we got too many games. We can't go back.
Yeah.
Can't-
See,
can't go back.
with the negativity of the saying that good games are bad games, we need more bad games so I could actually finish the good games. I need a break. I need a break in all this.
I'll get you some. I'll round up some bad games.
Yeah.
Even bad games are
What was
fun.
it? What was that Contra game?
Oh, Contra.
the last Contra game.
I was gonna give that a chance too, man.
I've tried to play
I
through
saw
the
the
first
panda.
level. You saw it. I played through the first level. And I was like, what the hell is going on?
But see, that's the difference, though, that people don't do. They don't play.
I tried it. Yeah.
You don't give it a
just
shot.
wasn't my thing. It reminded me of 1 for the PlayStation. Remember 1?
yes.
It reminded me of that.
That
And that was
game.
like one of the first action games back then.
That game was tough.
It was tough, but this was this year, or last year.
there was only
There's
5
no way it
stages
should
in
remind me of something from the 90s.
I couldn't believe I beat that game, and I was like, there was only 5 stages in that game.
Dude, his especially like shot like a missile out of a fucking thing. He jumped on it and was like, I was like, get this shit off.
What's going on?
Turn it off.
Remind me of Apocalypse and 1.
And they had some nostalgia in the Contra intro.
Yeah, they tried.
I was like, oh, there's some nostalgia shit.
It was disgusting.
But here goes some fucking diarrhea shit that we call a game that
the
we're gonna
graphics
try to
are
feed
muddy.
you.
You know
Hey,
what?
Listen to those reviews.
You know what? I'd like to see more of in the industry.
Fucking
Which I don't know. Some companies do this, but I'd like to see more demos also released. Like
Because then they won't make
We got a lot of demos on the
I'm saying, there's not enough.
There've
I
been
think
some
there
good
should.
ones.
There
Oh,
has
yeah.
been
Like Dio Field, that one had a demo because it
Field had a good
required a demo. That needs a demo.
Yeah.
That's how you sell that
But
game.
if
Sometimes
have
you
a
can't
bad
sell it
game,
with
you ain't
a-
gonna put no demo out.
I mean, you sometimes
Triangle strategy demo because you got to play that game.
Octopath-
You got to learn how that
did
feels.
Octopath Travel?
Well, it's a
that
good-
might have had a demo too.
it's
I
a-
think.
It did.
It did, yeah.
You can save it in it too.
Dragon Force, Dragon Quest, freaking 11 had it. That was
They're like
that
a 3
was
hours. 3 hours.
Dude, no, it was more than 3 hours.
Really?
It was
Wow.
more than that. I felt like I played 10 hours of that fucking demo.
Valkyria.
The demo?
10 hours. I got
a whole game.
When you first get a party of 4, and then it cuts, and I'm like, no, no, I gotta buy the game.
no, but there needs to be, especially for indie games. Man,
Valkyria
there needs to
4
be.
did a demo.
There
They
needs to
did,
be.
yeah.
I was talking
Yes.
about mostly indie games. There needs to be
I
more.
play that
demos,
again. I
man.
want to play. I got 3.
You didn't
Since
play
I got the
Valkyria
PS2 back in
4,
action.
Play that game,
Guys.
man.
I have 3 on
about
that.
Guys, I think we derailed.
What?
I think we derailed.
No, we're waiting for
Get that stupid mask off.
No.
I think you derailed with Purge over there. It's not even a game.
Yeah, right.
The Purge.
The only one without a gaming.
What is he? What is he?
He's the emperor.
He's the emperor. Man.
Emperor of what?
I'm Alucard.
Yeah,
Hello.
dude. Come on.
I'm the Grim Reaper. I'm either the Emperor or the Grim Reaper. It's the Castlevania.
There you
Works.
go.
Either one works.
I'm telling you, you're from some game.
I'm telling you, he's from Astral Chain, man. I'm telling
From
you.
that hacking game. I'm telling you.
Oh, that guy. Yeah. he's
Yes,
from, you're
yes.
from Astral
Remember
Chain.
that
There we go.
boss?
We just saved you.
That boss battle was the shit.
Oh, there's a Tales of Arise demo. That's like $23 right now.
I heard that game was crazy.
I was this close to buying it.
I heard that was.
$23.
I heard it was
Nah, that's
incredible.
supposed to be nuts. I'm gonna. I might play that, but then I got we got
Bro,
like.
I was looking at
Zillia
all the
2
Tales, they're like $11.
Hysteria, Berseria. We
We're
got
behind 5 of them.
We're,
This
we're
is,
behind a lot of them. It's
Right now
sad.
it's October 26th.
like $6 for it.
This Friday, I got Bayonetta 3,
The series is like $6.
and then a week and a half
What?
later, then I got God of War Ragnarok, which is I already ordered them. I'm gonna get those games,
Bayonetta 2 is gonna be my next
and
game.
then I have to play Mario Rabbids Sparks of Hope. I have to start that, so that's like already.
Well,
I'm already
Mario's this week, right? Isn't that out?
It's been out.
About to-
I've had
It's
it.
been out.
I've
It's
had
been
it
out for a
since
minute.
Friday. Yeah.
Well, we're fucked.
So that's gonna take my life. That's gonna
Get
take my
ready.
life.
We're gonna have to boost.
It's gonna be a
the
busy
streaming.
month though. Busy
Boost the streaming.
And I'm gonna stream it actually for Tactical Tuesday,
I'm
so
just
you'll
gonna
see it
play
this
it.
Tuesday.
boost the streaming.
I'm just gonna play and tell you about it.
Boost the streaming.
But yeah, you know what I'm thinking? I should do more. Not really so much backlog break, but let's play,
Yeah.
single player let's play for the stuff that's out because it's too much.
Whatever you want to do.
It's too much.
Whatever
stuff
you
out.
want to do.
Whatever you want to
Too
do,
much.
but I
Well,
think
you
it's
know what
time.
we gotta do? We gotta do the news.
We gotta do what the news do.
Oh, and please, can you follow along? Please,
Yeah,
with us?
absolutely,
Please?
Absolutely.
Al, you know he's not.
Absolutely.
No,
He's not-
man.
I got this time.
Don't
I got
just follow what everyone else is doing.
No
please.
problem. No problem.
See, you hear how we said
No
that?
problem.
That means fuck you.
Let's
I'm
do
gonna
it,
do what I
guys.
want.
Exactly.
Let's finally get it going.
Ladies and
There we
gentlemen,
go.
it is time
For the
for the news. That almost threw me off so bad.
Yeah, I was trying so
Dude,
hard not to.
That was like
and I
worse than
asked you
usual.
nicely, man.
That was worse than usual.
Next time I'm gonna throw something at you.
So,
All right.
to start with the news.
Man does not care.
No, he doesn't
Exactly.
give a fuck. He doesn't give a fuck.
Look at this hat, though. Look at this thing, man.
Astral Chain is
fall off.
life.
It's pretty
Astral Chain is life.
Is Jay freaking Sonic or is he Super Saiyan Blue?
No, he's crackhead son.
Crackhead. He's yeah.
You never knew Sonic is Super Sonic? He's saying.
He's ugly Sonic.
See what I'm saying? All right.
Wow.
Callisto Protocol confirms it's not delayed. Promises 60 frames performance mode. Why would they say that they have 60 frames performance mode?
Because
Yeah, what the
now
heck is that?
that's the thing to say.
Nah, man, because freaking
Because of Batman.
Warner Brothers Montreal dropping the ball. Sorry, it's Series X, PS5, 60 frames.
They specifically said it because Gotham Knights.
Absolutely.
No, it has to be because
If it ain't 60 frames, it's
they were
a
like, oh shit,
goddamn
bad press,
shame.
bad press.
Give me names.
If it ain't 60 frames,
It is weird. It is weird.
goddamn
It
shame.
is weird that the new systems are dropping the ball like that. Like it's
You should always have a choice.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
bad enough that I don't because I don't have the next current gen, I should say now, not next gen, but I don't have the new gen system, so I couldn't get Gotham Knights on.
Worked out
anything.
overtime, Al. Worked out overtime.
Nah, man.
Well, this is a game that I thought would come out for Halloween. I'm sure they probably wanted it to come out for Halloween.
Yeah.
But apparently the date is December 2nd. So, Christmas game. This is like
A Christmas horror game,
this disgusting game.
which I want to get this game, man. I'm excited for this.
Yeah, it looks like, I mean, these are the creators of,
Fuck this.
Dead
game.
Space.
yes, the original creators of Dead Space. Looks very much like Dead Space in a different atmosphere. Like, what is it, like a prison? What is it?
Yeah, it's a space prison.
Space prison, okay.
Yeah. That's like infected with some crap or whatever. I don't know.
But it looks just as disturbing
Yeah.
as Dead Space did in its trailers when it first happened.
if not
Wow.
worse.
And they have the same vision. It's like, how is this not a Dead Space game?
It's the same director, so
Yeah.
he's like, yo, I want to make the scariest fucking game.
Well,
I want to scare the shit out of you.
We'll have it. Truck's gonna stream it live.
Negative.
Well, people were getting worried
Negative.
because they said it, they weren't talking about it. They were just showing you trailers and they weren't saying anything about the release date. And they're like, it's going to get pushed back. It's going to get pushed back. So it's cool that they did tweet out and say, listen, shut up.
Yeah.
It's coming out. It's gone gold. It's ready to go.
Spoiled ass gamers.
Yeah.
Spoiled.
Exactly.
So spoiled.
And then what are they going to say? And it's 60. So shut up.
Like
Yeah.
Like you have nothing to play.
Yeah.
The fuck out of here.
I'm anticipating it. I don't know if I'll get it right away, but I'm sure someone here will have it. And I'll try it out from there.
I'll probably get it.
Yeah, you'll probably get that.
Yeah, it's Al.
I'm a fan of Dead Space, man.
I just want to know how far they go because I just want to know how far.
Oh, how far they go with it?
Yeah,
Oh, they're gonna
yeah.
take it for way further than
From what I've seen already,
from what I saw in
fine.
Scorn. I
I
was
can
like,
deal-
oh damn,
I can
I'm
deal with what they
torturing
showed in the trailer. if it's just the trailer stuff, I can deal with stuff like
you
that.
know that's the lowest.
But-
like, of the
All right.
You know it's way worse than any.
But it could be funny though. It could be funny.
I
though.
felt bad. I felt a little bad. I'll say the first time really it ever happened to me where I felt bad for a character that I didn't even know in the game, like Scorn.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, yo, I'm like,
But that
oh
was
shit,
torture,
I'm sorry.
That's torture,
I'm
though.
sorry. He's like, ah. I was like, oh my god. And it was graphic as shit, man.
But the funny thing about the guy who makes this, like the way you die in Dead Space, and I'm assuming in Callisto, when you get hit,
you die.
like it's quick. It's very fast.
So-
Like if you get chopped in half, you fall. It's over. You're done.
No, sometimes
in part
They have
two-
animation. Like they
No,
have animation.
in part
It's
two is
gratuitous.
worse.
It's gratuitous.
That Space one, I was like, can you stop?
But it happens fast though sometimes.
Sometimes, but
Yeah.
in Dead Space 2, they upped the ante. They made it worse.
Because what was it when the wall hits you?
And they have different animations for different things.
I know.
When it's the environment, it's quick.
Yeah.
But when some enemies will be
dude.
like chop, zit,
Bro.
open.
Like I
stop
don't want
it.
them to grab your head and have you talk like like grab your spine and move your mouth and talk with you. Like I don't need all that shit. But like they did it in Tomb Raider.
I know
They
they're
had gratuitous deaths in Tomb Raider.
They're gonna
and
push
it was-
the envelope with this one,
It
man.
was
they
a
will.
lot.
They
They're gonna
will.
push
It was
the
a lot.
envelope.
So I want to
will.
see if it's gonna be like a Mortal Kombat fatality every time he dies.
It's gonna be like a
And y'all
hot.
get to
But then
see
it could
Chalk
be-
on the channel playing that game.
Nah.
But then if it's that bad, it could be funny though because games mess us up.
Nah, man. It's the
Game
only,
messed us up.
the only game only movie to make me cringe was Hostel.
Oh no, I can't do
Torture
Hostel.
scene.
I can't
Well,
do
I'm
Hostel.
saying that,
yeah,
that
that's
would
too
be
much.
like the gaming version of Hostel.
That's too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that, I can see them doing that though.
I'll turn it off.
I could see them doing that. Something
don't pop
along those lines.
I don't.
No.
I can see them doing it though.
Don't cut like.
I can
Don't
see
show
them
a
doing
close up of a motherfucker ripping the eye out.
I
I'll be like,
can
all right,
see.
I'm done. I'm
I
done
can
with
see them
this.
doing that though. Seriously, I can see
But
that
if they
happening.
do it,
But if
if
they-
they have a close up of dude's eye pops out, I'm gonna be laughing though, because it would be like it
catch you off guard.
Remember when they stepped on the head? And
That's different because that looks stupid.
Yeah,
I
Well, House
guarantee
of
it.
the
Will,
Dead, the
House of the
movie.
Dead, the
I
movie.
guarantee it won't look stupid if they pop an eye out.
well, it's gonna look realistic, of
He
course.
goes, I would laugh. I would laugh.
They'll do it in the way where you won't. I'm telling you.
No, they
Yeah,
don't.
yeah.
If it's disgusting, I'll be like, all right.
I feel
If
like
it's slow and agonizing, that is not funny.
no.
no.
If it's just like a pop, and you see an eye fly, that's hilarious.
Like I remember when Prey, the first Prey game,
Oh, dude, that game was
where
awesome.
they
man, by the way.
took a drill to this dude's head and it went in his eyeball,
Yeah,
and it was
yeah.
mad slow and gratuitous,
Nope.
and he
Yep.
was screaming.
He was screaming for help. I remember that. Yo,
I
that
didn't like that.
that was crazy.
I didn't
That
like
actually
that.
creeped me out, man.
It was too much. That
I
was too
tried to
much.
go to sleep after that. I played it late. I was like, yo, man, I need
That game is slept on.
I need a light on.
I have to talk about that again.
That's a no from me, dog.
Now that was a good game though.
Yeah.
I did enjoy it.
You might hear about that next week.
We'll see how that goes.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to the game. I'm glad that they announced that it is coming out on time and everything.
I'm glad they announced 60 frames.
I want one of y'all. I want to watch one of y'all play it. I'm not gonna play it. Yeah, I want to
I'm
watch
sure,
one of y'all.
Al, you gotta play it.
I know
now,
I'm gonna play it.
Yeah,
in
you're
front of
gonna play
people.
it?
I'm most
If
likely
you're playing
gonna
it first, you gotta play it in front of everybody.
I'm
It's
gonna
gotta
play
be
it
a
on.
spectacle.
I'm gonna play it on stream.
We'll be all on camera, like a viewing party, and you'll be playing the game.
Yes,
Play-
It'll be like the pause menu.
I
pretty
will
much.
play. Yeah,
it'll be like
I'll
pause
play it in the dark with headphones on,
menu. And you'll just see us in the background, like,
and
We'll
I'm
have,
gonna be
we'll have flashlights on.
yeah.
a red
No, that'll be
light.
dope. And it'll be like as soon as you start playing the game, we'll all be watching.
Okay,
Yes,
That'd be
yes.
dope.
all right.
It'll be a
I'm
viewing
looking
party.
forward to it. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool. All right, we should have watched that.
When does it drop?
December 2nd.
Oh, damn, man, 1 month away. All right.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah,
It's
I'll
still-
do it. Fuck it.
Hey, Fire Emblem's not out till January, so I have time to watch.
So let us know if you're hyped for this and happy about the announcement in the comments below.
Yeah, man.
There you go.
So leave it to hackers to make something positive into a negative. Yeah, you always want too much.
Army of the Sexless.
So Capcom deletes Street Fighter 6 beta from players' hard drives after hackers find a way to keep playing.
That's fucked up, man.
So they give you guys a code so you can enjoy the game, test it out,
Yeah.
make sure everything's cool. Everyone was having fun. The game was working, from what I saw, pretty
It looks
good.
awesome.
Pretty great,
Yeah, it looks
actually.
amazing.
Everyone's having a blast.
That's
Time runs
amazing.
out, and everyone's like, no, not for me. Not for me.
Use the hacking skills.
I'm going to keep playing.
Spoiled gamers. Spoiled gamers.
It's to test their servers, so I don't understand why you
Yeah.
want to. I think they hacked it to get a multiplayer. They can play two players, like one against each other.
Okay.
They could do that, and they found a way to get into the training mode. And,
Wow.
I mean, listen, if Capcom, y'all should have just left the training mode for everyone to just keep practicing. I mean, it'll be a disadvantage to everyone who gets the game later, but
Yep.
it would have been all right if you kept the training mode.
But I have a question. How the heck did Capcom delete their?
Because it's on there. I mean, I don't know exactly how they did it, but it's on. It's not the game. It wasn't a one-player game. It wasn't the story mode or anything like that. It was directly tied to their servers. So if you cut the thing that signs you up to the servers,
I see.
then it's gone. But they
I
said
gotcha.
deleted it off the hard drive. So that's kind of like, wow.
that's crazy because that's like, dude, that's
They came to your house and said, give me the,
yeah, man. How the hell did they do that?
give me that
That's-
EXE.
Well,
it's
I'm
done.
sure they had the terms and conditions that they had to sign off on, and it was probably in the fine print that they could delete it if they needed to.
It's just crazy that they
No,
have the technology to do it.
they
a
probably have.
self-destruct button.
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
this probably had like its own self-destruct thing where it was like activated.
It's just something that makes
Yeah.
you not be able to connect to nothing.
Yeah.
And it's like, all right, they're done.
That's
Like if
crazy.
you had a game on your phone.
A kill switch.
Well, if you had a game on your phone and needed online to play, that's why everybody doesn't like online to be needed to play the games. Because all they got to do is cut that online. You cannot log into the game.
That's why I have. I'm like 50-50
son.
on online only games.
Dude, that
Like,
Double Dragon on the iPhone, I wanted to play for a long time. That shit looked dope. I
Double
found out
Dragon
too late.
It looked very good.
Double Dragon.
Yeah, Double
Looks
Dragon.
very good.
Multiplayer.
iPhone? It looks
Multiplayer
very
looked
good.
amazing.
What?
And they took it away. And you cannot download it. You can't get a fake copy. You can't do it because it goes to a server.
What?
It's like it didn't exist.
Can
Yeah.
you play multiverses like the training mode offline? Or no, you have to be online to play multiplayer.
You sign in when you start that.
Yeah,
You do sign in, right?
You legit sign in
sign
in,
with your name and everything.
Because I'm like, damn, that would be cool to play, like to practice.
I don't know, though.
You know, on the go. You know, because I'm at
It
on my
might-
downtime at work. I'm like, all right.
It has to keep track of your stats. So if you play it, it's
Well, it
it's
would just
cross-play.
upload it when the next time you
know.
go online, right?
I never tried it. Yeah, I never tried it offline.
I'll try that, man.
Yeah, let us know.
I'll turn off my internet and whatever and try it.
But it's crazy that people just can't wait. I mean, obviously it's a good thing and people are having fun with it.
Yeah.
And it's like, all right, you guys, why are you trying to hack it now?
Yeah.
For real.
And
What
like,
up, Heavy Metal?
Heavy metal.
Oh,
heavy
God.
metal. What's going on?
Yeah, this sound effect is coming soon. It'll eliminate all this crap. So sorry about that.
You can
It's
headbang
not
with
crap.
this
That's a
thing.
tribute.
You can
Oh,
headbang with
that's-
this stupid hat.
It's noise, is what
The
it is.
Sonic hat. Yeah, it is noise.
It's peaking the mics, is what it is.
But-
anyway, go ahead.
But yes, it's cool. I'm glad. But the second the game comes out, you know they're gonna be hacking that too to try and get in and see what's available on the cartridge. That's why on the cartridge, on the disc, or
Oh, I was gonna say, why did I get excited when you said cartridge? I'm like, oh, cartridge.
I should say
I got
in-
excited. I was lying.
I should say in the files now, since it's all gonna be on a hard drive.
It's a cartridge.
It's a cartridge.
But they're gonna try and see what's in it. They're gonna ruin the game. They're gonna try to at least. But it's crazy that they figured out. And they said even though they deleted it, there is a hack to get it back on your system. Like, just leave it alone, man. Just leave it alone. Just wait for the game.
It's crazy.
Everything went smooth. Hopefully the game comes out pretty soon because I didn't see any big problems with it. So just wait and buy the game when it comes out and support the games that you love.
Yeah,
That's
man.
all. Stop trying to hack shit.
I just hope it doesn't delay anything.
Wait for
because of these-
announcements.
because of
wait for
these
characters.
bad
Stop trying to look
actors
for a string of code.
Yeah.
How about you just
Tired
wait
of
till it fucking comes out?
Exactly.
Jesus Christ.
It's like, remember the hackers that got the what was it, PT running on fucking PS5?
I mean, if they take
got
it
it
away
running
from
already.
you. No, I'm saying if they
got it.
take it away from you.
Yeah, it's a different
That's
story.
another story. That's
Yeah,
for
yeah,
games preservation.
Yeah.
Make it happen. That's
No.
when I applaud you guys.
I just brought that up because that's like, damn, that's some talent right there. That's some like
yeah.
you just focusing it in the wrong
you know how
area,
many
man.
bootleg, you know how many bootleg PTs are on the PC? They just
Yeah,
made
yeah.
it over and over and over.
That's crazy.
But
man.
nothing beats the
That sounds so
real thing.
bootleg PTs on the PC.
That
sounds so weird.
It's like a tongue twister
on the PC.
On the PC.
Bootleg
Bootleg PTs on the PC.
Sounds like a verse.
Believe me.
Sounds like a bad fucking rap.
But yeah, you guys think that they should have done this, and you know, are you surprised that Capcom could delete it off your hard drive?
I'm not
And what if
surprised
that
at all.
becomes a thing?
I'm
for
actually.
people
I'm
who
just
cheat?
surprised everyone's amped about Street Fighter 6. It's
All
crazy.
right, let us know in the comments.
I'm telling you that their ability to delete that from a player's hard drive was probably in the terms and conditions.
Yeah,
That
who
nobody
Yeah,
reads that?
yeah.
No one reads
I just
that.
don't know the technical aspect.
Yeah,
No,
yeah. I guarantee not one of them read that shit.
No one reads
And it's
that.
like, oh, word, you don't want to read? Boom,
Let's go
that-
Street Fighter 6. Let's go.
it's gone.
I just want
But
to know
if they
that-
did it to people who bought the game, that'd be fucked up.
No, on a technical
Yeah.
on a technical aspect, I'm wondering how the heck that's possible. You
It's
know
just
what
a
I mean?
kill switch. There's about a kill switch in it.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Christian.
Anyway,
See what I did there?
No.
No, man.
yeah,
That's the name of his
Yeah,
finisher.
I know his finisher.
Anyway. Anyway.
He said, I know his finisher.
I do. I know. All right.
The army's coming back,
Shut
y'all.
up. Shush. They're not back. This is just a game.
Jesus.
Everything announced in Konami's Konami. How you say it?
Konami.
I know that's how we say it, but people be saying it different.
Konami.
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 No. Silent Hill October. October.
Yo, I can't.
That's not what it's called.
October, it's a new game.
That's not what it's called. All right. Everything announced in Konami Silent Hill October 2002 showcase. You can't stop in the middle.
Silent Hill October.
That's threw you off.
That's not a game. Silent Hill
Silent Hill
October.
October. What?
Well, listen, Konami, they announced many Silent Hill games, and people are waiting. I don't know.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, there's a huge fandom for Silent Hill. It's one that I don't quite understand because
I never liked the first
Silent
one.
Hill is it's a rough game. It's a rough game.
I like the movie.
Listen,
Yeah.
it's a franchise. I get it. I get it. Silent Hill is a big franchise. It's a horror game. It has never resonated with me to being one of the top tier horror games. And I played them. It was a little botched up. I would love to see a polished, like, you know how they did Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil
Well,
Over?
I was just gonna say that
I would like to see them.
there's two camps when it comes to horror, survival horror games. There's
Yeah.
people that like Silent Hill aren't
what
really,
is psychological thrillers,
right,
and there's puzzles.
but they don't
and they
like
do like that, but they don't like the combat.
right.
Yes.
So they don't like Resident
But they
Evil.
have broken combat in
But
Silent Hill.
dude, it's
always
a
been
flashlight,
broken.
a fucking
You get a crowbar,
weapons.
you beat demon babies.
A pistol for like
Yeah.
3 bullets.
3 bullets, and you have it for like the whole game.
I understand. I would like to see a
I get it,
polished
though.
Silent Hill. That's what I want to see.
Right.
A polished one that has good
Trailer looked
gameplay.
good.
I mean, it's ambitious because the first. I'm talking about the original one, PS1,
Mm-hmm.
Silent Hill. That was an ambitious game. That's the first time you ever had anything
I
like
think
that.
it was on
But
Nintendo 64, amount of 5 that
Yeah,
was in there.
but that's why it was ambitious because
Did
it
you
couldn't
guys-
handle this shit.
You guys
Oh,
like
hell
the
no.
trailer?
Yeah.
I was here and there with the trailer.
I liked it.
because it seemed like, all right, the people who made the medium for Xbox One,
Never played that.
it was like a puzzle horror type game.
It looks similar to this then than the trailer because I never
It was for the
seen
new generation system.
I know that game. It was like
Yeah.
Split, right? The little
Yeah,
the
it had a little gameplay mechanic with
It was
splits
like light and dark,
stuff.
kind of like.
Yeah, it looked interesting, but
Yeah.
it didn't make waves when it came out. People are like, we don't trust this developer to make a Silent Hill because of blah blah blah. But it's a remake, first of all, so it's not like they're coming from scratch to make the game. I just want to know what improvements they make. In the trailer, it didn't seem like the trailer was super polished from what it looked like. No.
I did
we-
not get that.
did
I
we see
disagree, man.
different- Did we see different trailers?
Yeah, dude, I didn't
No,
get that.
well, listen, the original thing that made Silent Hill pop when it was released was the CG. The CG in that was done by one dude, and it was amazing. And for back then, the way it looked crazy. The CG, like, it didn't look like this was all gameplay. It looked like there was CG in this, and the facial expressions threw me off a little in the trailer.
Did we see the same trailer?
Yo, dude, I don't
Yeah,
know
for
if
Silent Hill. They showed him running around a little
seriously,
bit.
I'm like,
This is complete opposite from what I've seen.
same here.
I wasn't impressed by it. Yeah.
Wow.
You
okay.
sure it's a trailer?
I don't know if
Yes, I saw the whole showcase when they released
Wow. Okay.
it. He was running around. It
I
didn't
remember
That's interesting.
thinking it was all right.
He dropped to the ground to his knees. He just, I can't believe, and he didn't look. He didn't.
I
And
said-
you thought the old CG looked better
You know
than
what?
this?
I
no,
thought
I'm saying that's what blew that game up. That was the highlight of it. This is not. That was not highlighted CG. There's much better looking.
But I
stuff
mean,
than that.
compared to like the way the game looked back in
Back
the
in the
day.
day.
Well, the
compared
game
to
looked like
this-
Atari back then. I mean, yes.
I mean,
it looks
like-
better, but it doesn't look like it's for
it
the new
actually,
systems right now.
in my opinion, from when I saw it, I thought like it actually got me interested because I never really liked, even though I had it, I didn't really.
But we're talking about
didn't
Silent
show me.
Hill. We're talking about Silent Hill 2, by the way.
Yes.
This is the announcement that they had. For
Yes,
this.
That
yes,
shit was
yes.
still ugly.
But
But 2 is better than 1
Yeah,
for looks. And I remember there's an ending in there that's hilarious. But
no,
we'll talk about
but it actually made me intrigued. It made me intrigued because I'm always down for a remake, dude. Especially for a game that I wasn't originally into. Like I would like to try it. Like I've never played. Well, we were just talking about it. I'm gonna. You said you had it here. Resident Evil 3 remake. I never played the original 3, so I would like to. I'm excited because I hear good things about it.
Well, there was
And-
a lot of technical difficulties
During the trailer.
in Silent Hill, and the original and the sequel and 3 and all of them, and
Yeah.
all of the Silent Hills, there has been gameplay mechanics that didn't quite pan out.
Too much fog. Let me stop.
No, there needs to be. There needs to be fog. That's what sucks in the new stuff. You need to have that atmosphere right.
Yeah,
like in the
I got
movies,
it.
they had
Yeah,
the
yeah.
atmosphere right. I give them that. A lot of stuff, there was problems in the movies too.
Yeah.
But the atmosphere is what they always got right. And the transition from normal to hell, that always was done right. So they announced that. Looking forward to it. Like I said, I want to see if they. I don't know if it'll be great. I don't know if it'll be in that 8-9 standings, but we'll see how it goes.
Oh, you got some like
I
high
said we'll see.
standards, man. That's yeah.
Well, if you're remaking
doesn't play
something,
around.
that's a
if you're
high
remaking something that was considered a classic back in the day, it has to be at a higher. standard.
looks
I'm
good.
saying, but from your opinion, you played 2?
I beat 2, yeah.
Oh,
I
okay,
beat 1
so-
and 2,
So from what you okay,
but it had
All right.
a lot of mishaps. It was bad.
but you're
I would just like
you're
to see an improvement.
you're like skeptically optimistic. Like you're
Yeah,
you're
I'd
like
like to
I
see-
want to see this do good, but
But they did remake 2 before.
scares me a little bit.
They did remake 2 before, and it was
They did.
complete shit. It was complete.
Well, they also made-
made it before.
it was a
remaster.
HD remaster.
Oh, yeah, that's bull-
yeah,
yeah,
No, they
that's
also
bullshit.
made like
it was done bad though.
they also made corny. What was it? Shit, Book of Shadows, I think it was called.
Book of Shadows actually, I heard was good.
Shadows.
It,
It was
just
like a-
wasn't the same game.
It's not.
It's an overhead
it-
like Diablo type game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was-
yeah.
But it wasn't Silent Hill.
I heard it wasn't bad. though.
No, it wasn't, but it wasn't Silent
And they
Hill.
actually had mechanics in there where you could fight.
Yeah, it was Diablo. Though,
I
right?
never was intrigued by Silent Hill because you can't really protect yourself.
Right.
I think that's
I
what
wasn't-
made the horror what it was.
Yeah,
Also.
that's the different style I never got into because I always like going into things where it's like, all right, I could actually kill this sumbitch that's chasing me.
It's the two camps, man.
Yeah, I can't.
Resident Evil,
yeah,
Silent Hill.
That's
Two
why,
camps.
like, the fall.
Star
all those,
Trek, Star Wars.
Yep.
Start what?
Yeah, no, I actually got what he was saying, dude. That actually did make sense.
No. He said Star Trek, Star Wars.
But I never.
Did you see his face when he said that?
The amount of people clamoring for Silent Hill, I never really understood that though.
Wow.
But they announced
It's not for me.
they announced Townfall,
Yeah.
Silent Hill Townfall, which I don't know what type of game it is. It looks,
Same,
it
yeah.
sounds like it's just that was a vague trailer. They didn't really.
It
do
sounds
anything.
like a name
It's
of
like
a
a
game
novel?
that Kevin's thinking of a bad joke for right
Yeah.
now.
No.
It sounded like a novel. It didn't sound like a game. It sounded like a story, story based.
a visual
yeah.
novel.
Yeah. Sound like something like that.
Phoenix, right?
You'd have to surprise me on that. Then they announced the movie, The Return to Silent Hill,
Yeah.
which is going to be based on the movies that came out. I don't know if it's the second one, but the first one I know definitely. But the second one was based with the first one too, wasn't it?
I thought it was in the same universe. It was like
So it's going to be in that same world then, yeah. I don't know exactly the
Or
story.
soft
Actually, no, the story that they're going to tell is Silent Hill 2, the movie and the game. So you're going to get a lot of Silent Hill 2.
Oh, so it's like they're probably gonna do like a soft reboot.
You're
then
gonna get
in
a
the
lot of
movie.
silence. A lot of silence.
All right, let's move on.
wasn't bad.
So they also announced Silent Hill Ascension, which is described as a live, real-time interactive series, which players will watch together as the story plays out. And you can change the outcomes by being a part of the scenes. So is that going to be like Until Dawn type gameplay? Maybe.
That would be cool.
That could be interesting too.
That'd be cool.
As long as the story is good, you got me.
You know what? If they did, which I never played, I always wanted to play it. What was that game on the GameCube where you had the
Fire Emblem Path of Radiance.
No, man.
What?
It was a survival horror game, Eternal Darkness.
He said.
That was
No,
for like
no.
Dreamcast.
Eternal Darkness.
That was for GameCube.
Yeah, it
Yes,
was. That's a
GameCube.
cult following.
Never played it. I watched you play the
Yeah, we
shit
had
out
it.
of it.
It was a similar type of horror.
It
to
was
Silent Hill,
different. There was some.
But I would like
It's
to see
psychological horror.
Yeah, there was some creepy shit in that
if,
game.
if they did something like on the lines of that
though. Yeah.
for Silent Hill, I think
Yeah.
that would be really,
Cool.
really good.
I like to see where they go with this stuff because there's quite a lot. And then they announced, when I first saw this, I thought it said Silent MILF.
What?
Wow.
We see where your head's at.
No, it's Silent, it's Silent Hill Elf.
And then you got excited. You're like, Silent MILF.
No,
What?
the play button is in front of it, so it just
the
says
woman from American
LOL.
Pie.
Oh, it does look like it.
Right?
It does look like an
Yep,
F.
Stuffless Mom. Silent Milk.
Yo,
Right?
hold up.
Does that not look like an
it
F?
does look like an F, though. It does.
It's Silent MILF.
It shit does look like it. You're
But,
not wrong. It does look like it.
But they said it's a new Silent Hill set in 1960 Japan,
Silent
written
Hill.
by a Japanese visual novel specialist. So that might be the visual novel. One of these is going to be a visual novel.
Silent MILF. You'll never
Silent
know
MILF.
when she attacks.
Listen, they want to
triple
make
X.
sales. Konami is back.
It's a cougar and a freaking.
They're gonna make a sequel to Metamorphic
Got him.
Force.
They were surprised. Listen, I'm just surprised that they didn't announce a pachinko machine with the Silent Hill name.
I'm surprised they didn't announce a sequel to Metamorphic Force.
I heard you.
I know you ignored me. That's why I had to say it
No,
again.
I know.
He's like,
Konami's
no,
got-
you will acknowledge this.
Exactly.
But I think they did
acknowledge me.
No, I think they did make a pachinko machine for Silent Hill anyway. So,
They make
but-
it for everything.
but
Wow.
I mean, people are saying, does this mean that Konami's coming back? Listen, a lot of people are hyped for Silent Hills because it was a playable trailer
fad.
is what it meant. But the one thing that people don't understand that I don't think people realize was Kojima said that will not be what Silent Hills would play like.
And that's a confusing shit. Why would you release a
They said it's not
fucking-
going to be first person. It's not going to be anything like PT. And everyone who's like, you didn't come out with PT. We want Kojima to come out with PT. And he never said that Silent Hills is going to play
Spoiled.
like that.
Ass.
But even
game.
still, though, it just. All right.
But we know that that's popular.
I get that. That makes
PT is
sense.
popular.
But it
But
doesn't
Silent
make
Hills
sense.
wasn't the same.
What was the point in fucking releasing a playable trailer, or playable
It
teaser?
was a trailer to it. It was a teaser to
playable
announce
teaser.
the game. That was it. To announce, at the end of that game,
That shit
where they
doesn't make-
announced Daryl Dixon,
Doesn't make sense though.
And then he started like delivering packages.
and then he started delivering back. He did.
And
That was the
in another
teaser
game.
for
I have a teaser for Death Stranding at the end of PT.
That was what it was.
No, it's just,
And that's why they want Kojima back in Konami.
it just doesn't make sense. I kind of get where people's
But people don't understand that. Yeah, they don't understand that it's not. The game
And-
wasn't going to play like that.
But also, I can understand their frustration too when you we were talking about game preservation and stuff like that. It's like
Yeah.
I can understand the frustration, man. Look,
If Konami wanted to save face, they should bring it out. 'Cause they
Yeah.
know what they did in the trailer?
Yeah.
They had a roach in the beginning in the door.
yeah,
And they made it look like the bug in the door that was in PT. That's how they started the game.
it's fucking trolls.
So they got you with that. And people were mad about that. I'm like, come
Trolling,
on.
well, the trolling, man. That's fucked up.
Exactly. But
It's not cool, man.
Nintendo did the exact same thing in the Nintendo Direct when he announced the Fire Emblem game, and they said something binding, and the game they thought they were going to remake was the Binding Blade.
Yeah.
And they trolled the shit out of everybody.
fucked
up.
And they showed Roy in the whole fucking big fucking thing, and I'm like,
They'll get you.
oh, they got me.
for fans.
And they're like, fuck them, die slow,
it
death
was
threats.
crazy.
Here goes some death threats.
Well, I don't know. I wouldn't go that far, but I mean, still, it's kind of
They would.
It leaves a bad taste in your mouth when you're like, come on, man.
But now that Konami's announced Silent Hill, finally,
Yeah.
they're like, well, what are they going to do with Metal Gear? I'm like, nothing.
How
because
about you
the-
just
the-
wait?
the
How about you
people-
just wait?
The people, the guy who
Ain't
made
nothing.
Metal Gear what it was doesn't work for them.
Yeah.
So I don't think they'll do anything
I don't
with
think
Metal
you'll
Gear.
hear anything about Metal Gear.
Unless it's a remake.
Of
Just
the
like-
first game for NES.
Yeah, why not?
Just
gonna-
like
no.
Iga in Castlevania.
Iga.
No, it's a remake of Metal Gear.
Kev, what did you just say?
He said Iga.
Just
Who's
like
Iga?
Iga.
Iga.
He said Iga.
Is he
Iga.
falling asleep?
I'm not falling asleep, man. I'm good.
Are you drunk?
No, I'm a little buzzed. But
Okay, there you go.
So if you're excited about Silent Hill, let us know in the comments why you think it's such a great title, because you got to convince me.
A remake of Metal Gear Survive. Let me stop.
Yes, redo that. It's garbage.
Imagine. I'd be like, we got your remake right here. Metal Gear Survive.
You gotta pay money to
Yo,
save.
That would be a troll right
It would
there.
be Metal Gear. Boom, and then you get a stamp. Survive 2.
Yo, that would be
Or
the
survives
biggest-
again.
Oh, big troll, bro. The internet would fucking explode.
Still surviving.
I would be mad. I would be mad, actually. I would be mad. I'd be like, damn, man. What the hell is that? We heard you. We heard you. And that's why we have Metal Gear.
So what was the other one? Metal Gear Revengeance?
Yes.
What was it?
Metal Gear Rising?
Metal Gear Rising
Revengeance.
Revengeance.
Yeah.
So it said Revengeance survive.
Dude,
Now that's when they get death threats. No, I'm
I'm just gonna show up to the headquarters. Just gonna show
I'll
up.
be like, all right.
Survive.
No.
Metal Gear Collection survive.
I'm not condoning that.
They're
No
fucking all
death
up.
threats. No death threats.
Zombies
No,
take
I'm just
over
gonna
the game.
show up. And that's it.
Yeah. Yes.
It'll be an online.
I ain't gonna hurt nobody. I'm just
You're gonna get
show
an
up.
angry letter. That's it.
It'll be an online battle royale. Where everyone's zombies.
Typing angrily.
You got to survive. Oh man! All right. Last news. So Capcom presents its Resident Evil showcase, and there's also no plans for Code Veronica. Yes.
Of course.
It's a possibility. All right. So
They have no choice.
I think they will, to be honest.
So
They better, man.
so this came out the day after the Silent Hill. And there's a lot of
Yeah,
a lot of horror.
like
Yeah, it was
Thursdays
back to back.
and shit.
So they announced the Shadows of Rose. That got a trailer for the DLC where you get to play as the daughter of Ethan.
Damn.
Hate. Listen,
The daughter of Seinfeld.
Mad disrespectful.
actually the trailer. Look,
Seinfeld.
no, you never even seen the guy's face. But listen,
I hate
trailer,
that. I hate
the
that
trailer
story.
actually looked
No,
good.
look good.
'Cause she has powers.
I hate that story so much. I hate
I mean, they're
it.
going their way. You can't
I
do
know.
anything.
I just despise it, and I never care. But it looked good.
It
did
made her look
good.
interesting to use, especially in the surroundings that she was in.
Just get rid of the Resident
And-
Evil name, and it'll be incredible.
But it looked horror, like there was horror in it. They're still going that way, and it's third person. Which I'm
World
like,
of Bizarre. Watch him out.
yeah, of course he's doing it. Yes, he's doing the Resident Evil run.
I can't deal with it, man. I hate it.
Yeah, Bizarre's doing a Resident Evil run. Yeah, I saw
Yep.
that.
It is third person though. That's why it got me interested.
You know what?
Otherwise, I would have been like,
You know
"Ah,
what the
forget
funny thing is? Didn't,
it." No, really.
not at
even
all.
after that.
not at all. I give zero fucks about Ethan Winters. What the fuck his name is?
Come on, man.
I don't care about
Chris Redfield is right there with
Yeah,
him.
Redfield's cool.
He's right there. He's in the
Yeah, I
game.
know he's there.
I see him.
I just don't care.
But they added in Resident Evil Village, they also are gonna have the Mercenaries mode with additional characters you could play in, and that is always fun.
That was good on
And
what,
that's multiple
Kev? What did
players.
we play with Mercenaries mode? Or was that Mercenaries mode? That was something else.
Oh
wasn't
no,
it?
that was
We played the extra mode in 5 and a little bit of 6.
Yeah, you
But
played it,
5,
yeah.
5 we beat a lot of the 5.
Is that when you
though.
could pick like Leon, Chris,
All the characters.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
actually, and you could level up.
Yeah,
That's fun.
that's
Oh,
gonna be
no.
in this
That-
now.
No, was that?
That's different. That was the Resident Evil Revelations 2 Raids mode.
That was
was
dope.
that was the best one.
That was very
Yeah,
good.
That was really good.
Well, that's gonna be part of the winter expansion, which is out in 2 days, I believe, 28th.
Close to winter.
Yeah, whatever. But
Winter is coming.
but you can be all the characters and pick them. Even Lady, what the fuck's her name?
Lady
Marmalade.
Dominatrix.
Not
Lady Marmalade.
Dominatrix. it's almost that. It's
Lady
Dim-
Marmalade.
No, Dimitris. I don't know. It's spelled with
The big chick.
Yeah, the big lady, and Chris Redfield and Carl Heisenberg. Dimitri. I can't.
that's a big lady.
Yeah, that's a big ass,
That's a big ass
bitch.
That's all I kept thinking about.
It's like 8 feet, right?
No, she's a big bitch.
No, she's big.
Yeah,
man.
she's like 8 feet tall.
Big ass bitch.
I don't think I'm
Deuce
offending
Bigelow.
anybody by saying she's big.
That's a huge bitch.
That's a big ass bitch.
How the hell do they say her name?
Damn.
Chalk, how do you say her name? Dimitri.
I need to read the name.
the name is spelled.
Help Jay read.
Demetrius.
It's French.
Lady
Dimitri. Whatever the fuck.
You were close. Lady Dimitrescu, something like that.
Dimitris.
Let me see.
All right, it's French, so
get
I
that.
can't pronounce that shit.
Yeah, that's it. Everybody online is gonna be
Lady
pissed at me.
Dimitrescu.
It's not skew, but yes. it's that.
Dimitrescu.
But yeah, you can finally be her. You know, people are gonna go crazy to be her and step on people.
And
said-
put her in outfits because they got some weird.
The mistress. How come I can read it there but not here? The mistress.
I said she's big.
He
and
said, "I like to climb." Yo, everyone be feeling her.
Yo,
I
the
don't know why.
the PC mods are gonna be stupid.
Yo, they love that big ass bitch.
Oh, the mods are stupid. Yeah, don't even start with that. But and then they announced Resident Evil Reverse again. Remember when they first?
Oh, they canceled that and then
Yeah.
they re-announced it.
yeah, when it looked like comics, it looked like comic art, and then they changed it.
I don't know what they were doing.
Yeah, they changed it now. It looks normal now. And it's gonna be
it's
much
Lady
better.
Dimitrescu.
Dimitris.
Them a trash.
Dimitris. Dimitris. Yes, that's what I said. We said that. Yeah, she's
Trish.
sick. Really?
Okay.
Jeez.
What?
But yes, Reverse is looking
face.
much better now. I don't know how that game's gonna play, but their separate stuff does okay. I think. Actually, when I downloaded 7, I think it came with the Reverse. Was that the new shit they announced?
Multiverse.
What's the other one? No, the other game.
Multiverse.
No, the other game where remember when they had you in the house and then the main dude is sending out things to kill you? What was that one called?
I forgot that, but I know what that is. You could
You're
play
in
as
a
the
house.
master. You're the mastermind.
You're the mastermind, and you're telling things
and
to
everybody
kill
else.
everybody.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can send out tons of liquors and all this shit.
That I just downloaded
never-
on my PC. I didn't even know that still existed. But I don't know how that goes. Everyone forgets about these.
I
so,
missed that. I missed that one.
Yeah.
They got like stop releasing too much like
This is
weird
extra
shit.
stuff.
Oversaturated.
Polish that shit up.
Oversaturated, man.
They said Village is coming to the Mac. Yeah,
They gotta do something. What's the shit that Media Glitch always be playing? The old ones on the PS2, like shit like that, where you could
The
like play with
multiplayer
your
ones,
boys. Yeah, well, yeah, that shit.
I wish they would do
fire.
something like that better.
You could pick whatever characters in the series. That'd be awesome.
And that's it.
Lazy fucks.
They never really do a multiplayer.
Damn.
Sorry.
Not a super like multiplayer.
Wow. After we went through how difficult it is to put one character in a game, I'm just
Yeah,
like
yeah.
lazy fucks.
Lazy. It's
Nah.
Capcom, man. It's a sweatshop.
You can
But-
you can shoehorn. Let me stop.
Sweatshop.
The big announcement.
You can shoehorn that, right, Kev?
That's Konami, who's freaking sweatshop.
That was the resurgence in the
Damn.
making Village big again. So, but the big announcement was obviously the Resident Evil 4 remake
Yeah,
trailer.
looks good.
And for
It
people
looks
who
good,
for
but-
people who weren't excited about 4, I think the trailer did a good job on getting people re-excited.
That
Especially
got
even if
me
you-
mad.
Even if you liked
Mm-hmm.
like if you liked 4 and said it, you don't need a remake.
It looks
The
good.
stuff that they added to this actually makes it like okay.
It got
I
me
see
mad.
why they would want to
Okay.
add.
Why'd it
this
get you
And I'll
mad?
tell you why, because I'm gonna have to get it. That's why. And it didn't need
It
a
looked
remake.
fun.
And
It looked
look,
fun.
No, it doesn't.
they added horror to it.
stuff. Oh yeah,
yeah.
No, it was scary. enough.
Because in the original, there's no horror.
But they wanted horror.
And that's,
They didn't have the time.
And I'm like,
And now I think they figured
there
out.
it goes. Yeah, that looks creepy.
They gave it the Resident Evil 2 remake.
And they
treatment.
made that
Yeah,
chainsaw
exactly.
guy.
They gave it
made
to
that
treatment.
chainsaw guy very vicious.
And I'm like, and I hate you
the
all for it.
fog and everything, man.
Dude, and I hate them for it.
Even the
Dude, you
door,
can use your knife better. You can,
Dude,
there's a
and-
parry.
the way they come into
I
the window
hate,
and shit. I'm
I
like,
hate
oh.
them for this.
And they made it more
Because they
action,
took
too.
all the environments and everything you experienced in the first one and
Yeah.
put horror to it and
Yeah,
panic.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm about that life, and I'm gonna get it. And it didn't
looks
need a
good.
remake.
It made me want to play it.
Yeah, I'm gonna play it. It's obvious, but yes, Code Veronica is so overdue
Yeah.
for a remake that it's criminal.
That's another reason to buy it,
That
though.
game does not have a remake.
But that's another reason to buy this and support this game. Because
So they could be like, "You want remakes? Here you go."
Yes.
And I will.
Well,
I
here's
will.
the thing. Here's the
I
thing.
will.
Here's the-
Capcom
here's
just
the
wants to do remixes. Is all he wants to
Here's
do.
the thing.
Damn, kept
Their
that was all
remakes,
mumbling.
their remakes are doing them the best business possible.
Hell yeah.
10 million sold last I heard for Resident Evil 2.
Damn.
And like
That's a
Resident
lot.
Evil
That's
doesn't
still didn't beat
usually,
Resident
they
Evil
don't
5.
usually sell that much.
Not really.
What did 5 do?
5 did like 12.
Yeah, but that came out like 30 years ago. So
Watch them remake it.
Yeah. Oh,
Watch
dude.
them
Before
remake it.
at a
before
time,
Code
listen,
Veronica.
there will be a time where you will see a remake, but the next remake that they can possibly do has to be Code Veronica.
I mean,
After
that's-
4.
if
It has to be because 5, 6.
They're like,
And
no,
then
we're
another
going to remake
7,
5 and
eight.
6 first.
They have
that-
to do
because
yeah,
that
they
makes
get
no
5 and
more.
6 first.
Because that makes sense.
But you know what?
Well, listen, in the interview,
Yeah.
when they asked the guy, he said, Code Veronica is not on the plans right now, but
You did say but.
But.
he would like to do it. And there's a possibility that it can happen. And 4 is going to sell. It's going to sell probably the most.
It's probably going to be the highest
Probably.
selling.
I'm
This
telling
game
you.
has been out for everything.
Mark my words, all right? Regardless of what people say about Resident Evil 4, and I know it's there's a lot of people's favorite game all time or even
All
favorite
time.
Resident
Yeah,
Evil.
a lot.
They remake Resident Evil Code Veronica, that's going to be the best Resident Evil game ever created. Mark my words.
Well, if it comes out after 4, it's better. Because they gotta improve it.
that's my hot take.
And they'll have to redo the story and change, like, damn,
They
that
have to
would be
keep the arm
freaking
like
amazing.
this, though, when you grab them when the
And they're gonna get, and then they get Leonardo DiCaprio to voice act them.
Oh, definitely. He'll be in the game now.
He'll be the
Old ass DiCaprio now.
motion cap him, make him
20
look
years
young.
ago.
However, there was a mode.
Oh, no, they got to take that dude out the game, actually. No.
Wait, no. Leave him
That
in.
voice got to go.
That voice is ever very, very bad. Yeah,
No.
It's a bitch. He was out.
No, you got to get Leonardo DiCaprio to do that.
They have to. There was a mode. I think it was DLC. I'm not sure if it was DLC for 5 or 6, but there was a DLC where it was split screen,
With
2-player
Chris and Jill.
co-op. Chris and Jill.
Yeah, yeah.
It was like maybe
That
an
was in
hour
6.
and a half, and that was fucking. I want that whole
That was in 6.
thing, and give me more co-op, man. Give me a Jill and Chris again,
What's up?
man.
That was 6.
No, that was 5.
I think it was 5.
Talk about
Yeah.
that. 5
Yeah.
had DLC.
Jill had the thing at the end of 5, which she
Because
just showed up.
5 they had that story and then why she disappeared.
And that was part of 5? That okay.
Yeah, that was
I know
part
the
of 5.
end of 5. I'm not going to spoil it for everybody.
5 had 2 DLC, like 2 little
that was part
DLC
of 5, okay.
levels and stuff. It was pretty cool.
But they had the horror part with 2 players there.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
and
would
it
like
was
to see
cool
them-
searching around and shit. That shit's fucking cool.
Well, I would like to see them take on the 2-player aspect of 5 and 6
with horror,
redone.
Yeah, because they
If
did
they're
it with
going to
action.
redo it, fix that AI.
Yeah. Listen, I don't think 5 needs a remake, but if you do it in the way that it's horror now and it's 2-player co-op, I could support that because I want to see some horror in that.
Yeah.
You know, but 5 is incredible.
They fought
Yeah, they got to never fight Wesker. That was always bad fight.
Let me get that boulder out the way. Hold up.
yeah.
Look at
Come
this
on,
knocking
Doing
in the
wrestling.
water.
I remember your fight, Bizarre, when you were fighting Wesker. It was painful. No, I may be like, oh, I don't even remember this fight at all. Not like that. Bizarre was having some struggles.
Just quick time
That
events, man.
boulder, I see that boulder get punched like 18 times.
Damn.
Big boulder, man.
It was. He should have never punched that boulder.
Quick time events are tough, man.
But I'm sure you were happy to get through 5.
That was
sure.
6's problem. 6 was the quick time events. It started off very fucking good. The game started off
Just turned
incredible.
into-
And too many quick times. But it was so dope. I like 6.
I like 6.
A lot of people hate it, but I love 6.
Leon-
It was a
Leon's-
good action game. It was
was.
a good action game.
Well,
Depending
I
on the
mean, listen,
Absolutely agreed.
they finally did something that made me want to play 4 because I never beat
hell?
4.
You've had no.
That was you, Charles.
Sorry.
Yeah. I never beat 4, and I know it's blasphemy.
No, that you should like really feel ashamed.
What happened?
Yeah, 4 is one of those games that you just got.
I started it. Yeah, I definitely started it. I had the HD edition.
Doesn't count.
Listen, that was fun. It was fun. I got past the town and stuff. I'm good.
That doesn't mean
I met the
anything.
Spanish dude.
What does that mean?
I got
I'm
further.
at the Spanish.
I'm further in the game.
My friend
dear.
Pedro.
Was it Pedro?
Wow.
I was serious. Not Pedro.
All right, look.
What?
All right, guys.
Kev's got to stop drinking on the podcast.
So that's the news.
His eyes are halfway. He's like slurring.
Nah,
Speaking
man,
of
I'm
which-
good. I'm
Are you
good.
excited about everything coming out from Capcom and the Resident Evil franchise? Let us know in the comments.
Yes.
'cause I'm excited.
Kev is blasted.
Nah, I'm not
And
that bad,
guys,
man.
we're gonna go on a little bit of a break here, so we'll be right back.
You guys
Tune
are
in,
blathers.
stay tuned, because we're gonna be back with the main topic.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Get Kev some water.
favorite
we're gonna get him a Red
gaming
Bull.
horror moments.
Yes.
So stay tuned, all right?
Hell
Don't go
yeah.
anywhere.
It's
Don't go anywhere.
Halloween, everybody, or else it's the
Happy
last.
Halloween.
It's a podcast before Halloween.
This is the Halloween podcast.
Damn, Kev.
For real. Hell yeah.
You act like you're coming back on Halloween.
I will, man.
All right, go take a break. Go get some more.
Get Kev a water, Red Bull. You're like tired as hell, dude.
Nah, I'm good, man. I'm good.
I'm good.
I'm
So
good,
check.
though.
Talk about your scariest moments. We're gonna talk about our scariest moments in video games coming up.
I had to
after
actually
this
look a couple up.
break.
I had to also.
I have a few.
Just
I mean,
to
I probably
refresh.
said some.
A lot of them I just thought of the game.
Chuck, did you beat Gotham Knights yet or no?
Nah, not yet.
Are you close to it?
Nope.
No, no. Okay, cool.
Now he's enjoying the play.
I'm gonna get everything in that game, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm trying to do everything.
So everyone, I guess, rides on the bat cycle. That's their thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then when you unlock their knighthood traversal moves, they all get different stuff.
The gliding and shit, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of awesome. Kind of awesome.
God damn.
Yeah, I'm a little buzzed. Bizarre. I'm not gonna lie. I am a little bit buzzed right now.
Yo, this mask is not tight.
Yo, Kev's not buzzed. He's just like buzzed, tired, and slurring.
Nah, the Modelos are killing me.
The
tonight.
Mamadellos. The fuck's
The
a mom?
Mamadellos. If they were Papadellos, they
Dude, you
probably
have two
wouldn't
of
be
them
that
shits,
bad.
and you're like trashed.
Yo, when you're a father, alcohol hits you differently, man. And I got these.
Dude, I'm a father. I don't know where my kids
You
are,
guys
but I
don't-
just deny them. Guys, I'm kidding. Guys, I'm kidding. I don't have kids. I
You
don't
know,
have kids.
you understand? It's not just the alcohol, though. I had a really good sativa. It was amazing.
Oh, so now you just mixed. Oh, you're fucked.
I kind of mixed both before.
We gotta make sure this podcast ends quick.
It's good. It's a really good sativa. I was like,
I
whoa.
bet it is. I can tell.
Whoa.
You sure it wasn't an indica? Because you're as a
No. It was sativa.
It was.
You
You
know,
heard
all
that
the
shit,
rest
Chuck?
is
It
sativa.
was Ziva.
It was Jiva.
I want to know what costumes they're gonna release for Gotham Knights, like as time goes on, like DLC and shit like that. Eventually,
Word.
I want to know what this could lead to, because I really love how
We'll find out after the ending.
the bat cycle. I like how the bat cycle feels. It's really fucking cool.
It's tight.
It felt a little slow to me.
Slow?
Yeah.
Damn, you straight up bitch. No, I mean, it's fine. A lot of people complain. A lot of people complain that it didn't have turbo. I thought it was cool for now. No, not you, Kev.
Really, they should have added me to the game.
Oh, my clothes got here. Nice. Now I can see if I wasted my money on.
That's why I brought it down. I was like,
No, it's not a costume.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. I ordered 2 shirts from this cheap ass site to see if it was actually a good deal. So we'll find out.
Yeah.
So far, I'm 1 for 1.
Okay.
I ordered a shirt from there and I was
It was
like,
good?
It was like $12. The shit was fire. I was like, okay,
Oh,
let's see if
okay.
So I bought 2 more
Good
for like
sign.
$12 each to see if I could keep that going. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
A lot of people love Damian Wayne. You know, Damian Wayne I never became a fan of because he's just so short, and he's angry and ruthless. Damn, Jay, stay knocking shit over. I don't know what's going on here.
Damon Wayne.
I think Dick
Damon Wayans.
Grayson's the best Robin to me. He's the best Robin.
I like Tim Drake. He's the best.
Tim
Robin.
Drake was the shit in the Arkham series
That's because his name.
with the shaved head and the hood.
Yeah.
Todd, man.
Tim Drake was
Todd
the
all day.
shit in that game.
Yeah.
But for some reason, the original Tim Drake in Gotham Knights, his original costume. I don't know why I keep looking at him. I think of McLovin.
Well, Robin is dead.
He looks like
He does look
McLovin.
kind of like McLovin.
Right? He does.
In the Belfry, yeah, he does.
He looked like
He does.
McLovin. So I'm like, so when I switched up his
McLovin.
costume with the shaved head, I said, okay, now he's better. He doesn't
Yo,
look like McLovin.
that's
no
a good meme right there. I'm gonna
more.
I'm
He
gonna
looks
work on
like
that.
McLovin, dude. He looks just like McLovin.
I'm gonna get the what was it the license.
I mean, if Damien was
California
older
license.
and taller, I would like him more. But like, he's like a
thought he
little
got the
short,
McLovin
angry
license
guy to me. I don't know.
Everyone.
He's a kid.
I don't know.
I've seen it.
I'll look.
But Dick Grayson was
they did?
always the Robin to me. He was always
he was
always
the first
Robin to
Robin.
me. Yeah, he had the cool
Are
costumes.
2 Robins dead?
One.
Nah, just one.
Just one, really?
One,
Yeah,
yeah.
Jason Todd. He
Jason
got
Todd.
resurrected.
Yeah. All right. Hey guys.
All right,
Got resurrected.
we're back.
With that
And
ghetto costume.
actually, we're moving on to the main topic.
Ghetto costume.
Horror moments in games.
Yes,
What
we're
was that, Kev?
talking.
Horror moments in games.
That's right.
Hell yeah.
Kev is done.
that a
He is
question?
finished.
Hell yeah.
Kev is
I'm
finished.
not finished, man.
My most horrific moment in gaming.
Whoa.
Why does it
This
sound like you're about to
podcast-
cry?
I'm not
Right now.
I'm not finished.
I'm not finished.
Yeah, you sound like
This current moment on the podcast is my most horrific moment in game.
he's reminding me of Adam West in that cartoon movie. I will handle you.
Damn. All right, who wants to kick off with their horror moment?
I guess I'll start.
We'll do it in order.
Chuck got like 2 things on there.
Yeah, pretty much.
See, told you.
Well, last year
I got
played.
a couple. I got a
Well,
couple.
I'll start. Dead Space.
That's all you got
All
to
of
say.
it.
Damn,
The entire
man.
game.
Everything that I played in Dead Space was terrifying.
What was the worst part of it? though?
I don't know. All them enemies were nightmare fuel. Nah, man. I ain't playing that game
To
again.
kind of go along with what he said is, I was thinking of Dead Space. I'm like, yeah, I hated it all. It wasn't even one moment. I hated every second.
Yup.
I was uncomfortable every second.
Every enemy encounter, everything. Nah, man.
There
it
was no
disgusting.
breaks because in the other games there's breaks.
Yeah.
This one is just constant uncomfortable.
Even in Resident Evil 2 remake, you had,
There's
or
breaks.
even in a regular Resident Evil, you go to
There's
the save
breaks,
room and
there's
you're like,
breaks.
Dead
Space, no, it's
No.
constant. Get the fuck
can't-
away from me.
You can't say.
Well, in Dead Space, when I got snatched by that worm the first time,
Oh, okay.
and he got pulled into the hole,
yeah.
that kind of shook me.
I got him out of fear.
You know that
I got killed.
I watched.
Second time I did. Second time.
I watched the documentary on that scene. That wasn't going to be in the game. The guy, the director of it, he fought for that. He was like,
It was pretty fun.
they were like, we can't.
I
handle
liked it. I liked it.
And he was like,
I liked it.
no,
Nope, I didn't like it. I
he's
hated
like,
it.
There's like, this has to be in the game.
I didn't
and
get to that part.
there's different. What was it? There's different scenes. Like they had to. Technically, they had to make it so that no matter where you were, like it would
have to
animate.
be able
It
to
would
grab
have to
you.
be able to animate to grab you, no matter where you were. On
I think
in the hallway.
it enhanced the experience.
It did. Hell yeah.
Because it's meant to be fucking terrifying. the entire
Unexpected,
time.
and you're
Yeah.
like, what the fuck?
It got me mad. I hated it every second of it. But I mean, it's appropriate for the game.
Yeah, no
Nah,
thanks.
I love that shit.
He said, "Yeah, no thanks."
Yeah, Dead Space. That's it.
No boss, no boss battle at all. That
I ain't get to a boss battle, dog.
There's like 2 or 3 bosses.
there's
in
like
the
3
game.
bosses.
I ain't playing
Actually,
through
there's
that
4
game.
bosses.
Chill,
but
son.
And the first
you were
one
so
was
close
like
to
harder than
getting
the
killed.
last
The
one.
first one was
I got killed mad
insanely
times
tough.
in Dead
But when you
Space.
figure it out, they're like, oh, okay.
It's still
this-
tough though.
It is tough.
I got killed mad times in Dead Space. Come on.
But that was more because of the technical.
I was waiting though, watching. I was like, one energy left. Come on, and he would get out of it. I was like, come on, man, you gotta get.
That's
chopped in
fear.
half.
Fear got him out of it.
When you finally did die, it was over. Though he was like, no.
It's. You gotta admit though, it is a very as scary as it is. It's because it's so immersive.
It's
like
a visceral. It's visceral.
even
Like,
your health bar isn't. There's no like nothing on the screen. It's literally
No, it's all
you
in
see
your skin, all
you
in
see
your-
it on your back of your
on your
suit.
Fuck the remake.
The remake looks almost just like the first one.
I
actually.
know.
It just has
No, it
better
does.
lighting.
It's
With
just
just
the lighting and
lighting and more mist.
freedom, I think, to move
Yeah.
around. But it does look
It doesn't look
almost the
that
same.
far off. Yeah.
with more mist.
I mean, they added more realism
And
to
stuff
it.
hanging off bones. Fuck
Yeah.
you.
No, I'm good, man. Good on that.
I'm good. Kiss my ass.
You're not ready for that?
Good on that. No thanks.
Nothing.
That's gonna be a no for me, dog.
Next Halloween.
Negative.
We got to get the.
Chat, let us know if y'all wanna. If y'all wanna.
If
see him
y'all
play
want
that
it, we'll get
next
Chalk to do it.
Halloween.
He has no say.
We got to get the we got to get the director of Dead Space on this podcast to
Yeah.
interview him and then have him get
Meet
Chalk to
Callisto.
play it.
He'll be like this. His eyes will be like, yeah, you like that, right? You like that shit? Scare you?
I'd be happy. as
I've yet
I'd
to
be like,
play-
all right, cut the
I've yet
call.
to play
Thank
2 though. I've yet to play 2. I've heard it's
I
better.
will fuck with
I've
2.
yet to play
I'm
2.
definitely gonna play
2 is
I will.
it's a work of art, man.
I've
definitely
heard.
not.
Definitely
Better than
heard.
one.
Way better than 1. It's equivalent to Evil Within 2. Evil Within 2 and Dead Space 2, in my eyes, I played them both. They're very similar in tone, pacing, even though they're different games.
And they're
completely.
just better than the first
But they're
one.
better than the first
So
one.
much
They kill the first one.
Wow.
Kill the first one.
What you got?
I'm gonna go old school with this one. Friday the 13th for the NES.
Wow.
Every time that Jason showed up it just freaked me out.
He was
Because
definitely.
all you guys rocks.
I remember. Oh yeah, nothing.
with the music. With the music popping.
music.
You be walking in the house, nothing's going on, and all of a sudden he'll pop out.
Get this
It's
fucking guy
ugly
out
as
of
hell.
here.
It's ugly as hell. But you wouldn't know he was in the house.
But you were uncomfortable.
Yeah, every single time. It's just like,
and then
yo,
you did. You know, I beat that game.
how'd you beat that?
I got a
game?
bad ending, and I was like, I'm bad. It's done. I think I
That
got everybody.
game was terrible.
I think I ran.
Did you beat Jason's mom, the head?
No, I didn't get a real ending.
Oh,
Oh,
you
that's the real ending,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, get that. It's
That
like
game's terrible.
I
Friday
got
the
killed by
13th.
Jason. Every time I saw him, it was frightening. It was
Never played that game.
It's,
Even as a
it's
kid.
one of the worst games. Was
As
it
a kid.
LJN?
Oh,
It
dude,
was
that's what
LJN,
we-
man.
Was
Say
that
no more.
LJN?
Say no
It
more.
was LJN.
Say no more.
LJN got that track record of them shit games.
Did they do Freddy
Say no
also?
more.
They did Nightmare on Elm Street also?
I wouldn't be surprised.
They
if
did every bad game you could think of.
I think they did.
think they did one
They
good
did
game.
Superman 64. No, I'm sorry.
No, they did one good game, and I can't remember what the fuck it was.
All right. If you wanna go back, I can go back.
Uh-oh.
Not as far back though.
I'll go back.
So, the original Clock Tower
Nah, I knew someone was gonna say clock.
freaked me out. Listen, the voice acting was so scary. The voice acting was pretty bad. But Scissor Man, that was a hideous character to me, and the sound because the sound. It's similar to something I'll talk about later.
It'd be funny if it was a chick.
But Scissor
Scissor
Man,
Man.
Scissor
Scissor
Man.
Woman. Let me stop.
That's a
Scissor
different-
Woman.
That's a totally different thing.
Chainsaw Man.
No, it makes sense for like castration and stuff, but
But
you
the
know.
big ass scissors that he had the shears, and he would be walking so weird.
Slow.
It's very slow, but the sound that he's coming to chop you, like you ever think of getting chopped in a big pair of scissors? It's terrible.
Nope.
No.
Nah, but the
But
fact
he-
that you can outrun them, it's like not scary, man.
You can be like, get out
No,
of here.
because the thing is, no, it's all about the music and the amount of like the drums that they got playing and stuff when he's after you. Because you know that's what gets you.
Music's
It's not
got to be
just-
right.
Yeah, it's
It
just
gets
not
your
him
heart.
walking.
It gets your heart racing.
If it was quiet and he's walking after you, that's garbage. But the sound that you got and the panic that happens and you got to hide and you don't know if he's gonna actually stab in or not.
I mean, for the at,
It gives
at
you
that time,
the sense of panic.
that's like the first like survival horror game.
I mean,
Pretty-
some,
like-
the
like-
first one
like
you
the
can hide,
Yeah, yeah,
and they
yeah,
can
yeah.
pop in there and be like, I see you.
Interactive one.
And
Kind
you don't know if they're gonna do it or not.
Right.
Other ones is like, oh, don't breathe here. They won't see you.
Right.
You don't know if he's gonna pop in and stab the shit out of you.
Very random.
But I mean, he's a garbage
Get
character.
your slow ass out of
He's a
here.
garbage
You ain't catching
character.
nobody.
And there are parts in that game that
Them
make me
scissors
laugh.
is heavy as hell.
If you
ain't
could outrun a motherfucker,
There was a
I ain't scared of you, man.
There was
Come
a
out.
cinema. There was a cinema. He was hiding behind the door, and he was like, the door opened.
And he's right
He was
there like
chilling
this.
there with the-
I saw that shit's corny as hell.
the camera
What?
zoomed up and the game was over. 'cause
Yeah,
he
it's the
died.
ending. Yeah, it's fucking trash.
Oh,
I was like,
dude,
that shit is stupid.
that's a dumb,
But-
dumb ending.
How did you like? how you
but
hide
Scissor
it?
Man though, they did the sequel, and he wasn't the bad guy in the second one. It was like some little girl running around, some possessed girl, and
Okay.
it wasn't the same. It didn't have the same.
Well, you
panic.
need the.
I kicked that chick down
Oh,
the
you can hit-
steps.
and
I
you
said,
can
get the hell
you
out of
can
here.
attack her.
Yeah, it was a little girl. And I kicked her
outta
down the
here.
steps and ran. But I mean, they still had the stuff. It was panicky, but Scissor Man, I need in a new game. Just like he is in the first game.
Wow.
Because I think they made a fake 3. It wasn't really 3, but they had it. I don't know if they had Scissor Man in that.
Dwee.
Dwee. It was a tweet.
By the way, we still got y'all didn't get your comics yet.
Oh, we got him.
No. I took.
Yeah,
there was all.
The
there was
We
sent
Mix
for all
comics
of
are
us.
upstairs.
Yeah,
Yes.
they're on,
Oh,
the-
yeah,
they're on
take
the
it.
way.
You need to take yours.
I gotta take
Yeah,
mine.
you guys
yes.
need to take it.
I'll do it.
Yeah, thanks.
If Kev doesn't fall asleep,
I'll do it on the way out. I'll do it on the way out. Yes.
Thanks to the tweet.
the We Mix.
Turbo will do it when he wakes up.
Dweets.
But yeah, that
Shout
was a scary moment back in the day. Okay. Which still gets me. It's still panicky to run from that damn.
That
guy.
fucking idiot.
I want to see a remake of that game where I don't have to like use the cursor. I want to
Imagine
be able to
if he
run.
was fast.
Nah, I don't need to be
See,
fast.
that's a remake of
They
that.
don't
shit
need to
with
be
fast
That wouldn't
running
even be the same. Like zombies, this shit can't be fast. It doesn't work that way.
Ah,
with scissors. Don't run with scissors.
Well, I never understood why people don't just run from zombies. They're like, oh, there's a ton of zombies. Run the other way. You're safe. Go around them. You don't have to go
Yeah.
through the 100 zombies. They're slow. But yeah, it's always a slow thing. But they catch you somehow. It's stupid.
Nah. So I'm gonna say I'm gonna go way back. This is when it first started. Atari 2600.
Pong.
jeez.
This was for the Atari. I was like 5 years old, I think, at the time. And I remember my older brother just got the game, and he was excited to play it. And he wasn't around, and I was like, "Oh, let me play it." Put the shit in. E.T. for the Atari 2600, and not even the gameplay.
It scared you because of how bad it was?
The intro with the music and the corny, bad digitized ET face scared the shit. It gave me a nightmare. I remember I couldn't sleep. I went in my parents' room. I'm like, and the image of that stupid pixelated face with that music, because bad music. It was like,
He's like this.
here, and he looked all deformed.
like,
He looked all deformed and shit. I was like, that's not ET. Yeah, it looked like a monster, man.
Can't see shit like that as a kid.
Well,
I was 5 years old, dude.
E.T. wasn't exactly the most like cool looking guy.
No, he was ugly bastard.
No, he wasn't ugly
He looked
bastard.
pretty like he looked like a
Then
monster.
you see him pixelated. I was like, and the music, and you're like, and there's no music in the game. And I remember
Just
I couldn't
that
figure
part.
out the game and just fall in the ditch, and
No
then you
one
like eat the
no one
Reese's
could.
Pieces, and you go back up,
Reese's
and then you fall back down, and you're in the forest, and then the freaking guy chasing you, whatever.
One of the worst games in history.
It's like, yo, what the fuck is going on? And I thought there was something wrong because I'm like, what's the point in this game? Couldn't figure it out.
What's worse,
Couldn't figure that out.
Alf or E.T.?
That's a good
E.T.
debate.
They're both that bad.
That's a good debate. That's
No,
exactly.
I will say E.T.
I would say it is a good debate.
You're,
That's a good debate.
I would say you got a 1 and a 2.
You know what?
Is extraterrestrial or alien
Actually-
life form
actually-
the worst game?
That's a good. We should put up whatchamacallit, the online an
poll?
online poll.
A poll.
Online poll. Which is worse, ET or
God,
Alf?
it
I don't think enough people played out. I don't think enough people played
Alpha's
out.
got awful.
It's bad.
But at least like there's some things.
The enemy is in both.
You could do things.
That dude in the thing
And
is in
Alf?
both. He's in E.T. and yes, he's in E.T. and
Oh, you
Alf.
can actually do. I never played it, but you
could
can
do-
actually
you
do.
could
stuff.
Yes, you can get a piece
things.
of bread somehow.
You could get a piece of bread and hit bats with it.
No, it was
and
a
you-
salami.
That's a scary
salami.
That's a
Dude.
scary
And you can
game.
get a scooter.
Salami?
ET. And you know what I found out after I watched a review of it, and there's like some people that say ET isn't as bad as people make it out to be because
You just know how to play.
well, you needed the instruction manual. Because the instruction manual basically tells you what all the symbols are and everything on the map. And if you didn't have that, you were basically lost. Because you got to remember, this is 2600, man, Atari. This is like old school.
Everything was
like,
scary.
It was like not even 8-bit, man. It was like 2 bits.
I was
man.
like 2 bits.
It was like nothing.
Bizarre says the piano in the ghost house in Mario 64.
But yeah,
It does depend on how old you were when you played it.
that one got me though, the Atari.
I just remember one for you. I hope you remember this. If not, I'm gonna tell you.
Go ahead, man.
Is it from Resident Evil?
No.
Okay.
No.
I have a few of them here, so
All right,
maybe.
If you don't do it, I'm gonna definitely mind.
Okay, so I'm gonna go with Resident Evil 1 when the hunter was introduced.
When you open the door.
Let's go.
No,
when they open it. No, when they sneak in the
Oh,
house.
yeah.
no, because they do the cinema, and
They
I
run in
remember
the house, open the door.
I remember you were playing it.
My head got chopped.
No, yeah, you were playing it, and I didn't know. I didn't know what was going on. And they had the whole cinema from the first person view. The motherfuckers run throughout the entire house, making those sounds like whatever. And then he pops up and he's walking slow
Yep.
on the top floor in the mansion, and he runs. And I think you said I got a heal or something.
Yep.
And this motherfucker just comes by and lops Jay's head off.
Well, when my head got chopped
think
off,
I was there for that.
it was
Maybe, yeah, you might have been there.
It was originally when my head got chopped off. It was in the hallway where that first zombie was, where he turns.
Yes.
The very first hallway. And I opened that door and they came in and I was like, yo, I don't know where he is. And he jumped sideways and my head was off
Yeah.
while I was about to heal.
And after they're introduced, the placement of them is absurd. Like there's I think it's on the right side of the mansion. There's because it was fixed cameras. You open a door, you see nothing, but as soon as you like round the corner, it's a different perspective, and you see the hunter breathing right into the camera. It's like, oh my fucking god, he's right there. And you know,
Your shotgun.
pistols aren't gonna do anything. Shotguns will
Oh,
do.
you have your grenade
but
launcher.
if you have a Magnum, that'd
Acid-
be great.
Your acid.
Yeah,
whatever.
they were so fucking vicious, and they can chop your head off at full energy if
If they get a good fight,
yeah.
yeah.
So that I was always uncomfortable. I was like, yo, this game scared the shit out of me as it is. But the fact that these guys could chase you and kill you with one hit, it made me, I was so fucking scared of those fucks. But then it got to a point, because I played Chris's game, I was able to time their fucking jump and
Oh, you
shoot
can
them out
pop
the
'em out
sky.
there.
Yeah, I was getting nasty. I would pop them out the fucking air. But yeah, the first time though, yeah, they scared the living shit out of me. I hated them.
All right.
Chalk.
Oh, it's my turn again? Mm-hmm. Gears 5, when they first introduced the Swarm. Oh. It was straight out of a horror movie. Because I think like a tornado of them flew by and just ate some human.
Oh, is that them lychee shits?
Yeah.
Oh,
And then when it woke up the broken robots, it was just like, oh, this is some straight up zombie movie shit. Mad creepy.
Well, I remember.
Mad creepy.
I remember that part, and I didn't understand it for a while. So why am I keep getting eaten up? I was just trying to get over to this area.
Turn you to
It was every
bones.
time it's every time you walk into the dark, You get chewed up in seconds, and I was like, I didn't put that together for the longest.
Oh, you're talking about the Krill from Gears of War 1.
Yeah, isn't that the black shit?
Nah, I'm talking about Gears 5, bro.
Yeah, Gears 5. I haven't.
Oh, you should
I
have
haven't
brought them back to
finished
like.
it.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
It's like a swarm of leeches, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Nasty.
they reanimated things. Yes.
Shit, that's on my backlog, man.
Yeah, they reanimated all them robots and yeah. Nah,
I was just talking
creepy.
Gears shit. That was the other thing in Gears that got me scared.
Yeah.
It's all right. You can chime in.
Yeah.
Swarm, definitely.
Chubb, you crying?
Yeah. That's true.
Well, Kev, since you
right.
said something, man, what's
Sure, bro.
serious?
That hairline on that wig. That's the scariest thing in the world.
Yo, that shit's on the back of your head, bro.
That's real right there.
He got the Hogan hairline.
By the way, I saw somebody on the train. I told you about this. The guy had the hairline was like on the top of his head. I'm like, yo, just shave it off.
That's the 5
Get
head.
it off.
It's not
Yeah,
the
it's
4
five.
head. The 5 head.
Yeah, it's like a 6 head, man. This guy.
Six
Had. It's like the back of his neck.
This isn't a horror game, but what was frightening in this game was, especially in this iteration, NES Gauntlet Death. Every time she chased me, she was very fast and she took energy down quickly.
Oh, you get murdered.
And if you didn't freaking have magic, you were dead.
No, there was
Couldn't get
fear.
away. Yeah.
And
In the other game, she was slow.
yeah, she was kind of slow.
What, if you
saw
stay
her
around
coming,
too long?
but like
Ah.
What happened? If you stay around too long, she pops out or something?
I don't know. Sometimes in a treasure chest.
you hit something and she's there and she moves quick. And the warrior was extra slow. It was warrior was extra slow in that game. Slow for no reason. He did not need to be that slow.
That
He had
shit
to
was
get,
always
like,
on the stage with the disappearing fucking wizards that go and
oh yeah,
chop you up.
and then Death mixes it in. Yeah,
Yeah.
those assholes chase you. And, then
And he's
Death-
fast later on, like very fast.
Yep.
Yeah, I fucking hated that shit. Fuck that game.
Yeah, Death was very scary every time
Fuck
that she
that
came
game.
out. Was a stressful time in Nintendo Gauntlet.
Dude, I got a stupid part in a dumbass game that shouldn't scare anyone.
It's all right, man.
It was in it was a Skate or Die 2, right?
What?
When you're on the half pipe and you jump in
Skate
the
or
middle.
Die too.
Yeah, you do a whole bunch of tricks in the half pipe, and there's a ramp in the middle, and if you hit that ramp wrong, your body slides on both sides, and your head is stuck on top of the ramp.
Wow.
Your body just splits apart,
Oh my god.
and it's so vicious. And you'll be killing it. You're getting your points up and everything. All of a sudden, boom! Your
And it
head
bounces.
is
It goes
your head is stuck on the ramp.
bounces.
And I was like, dude, that was rough. As a kid, I'm like, that I didn't expect that.
Exposed to a lot of things you shouldn't have been exposed to.
It was so stupid. There was like a fatality before Mortal Kombat.
You know,
like-
it's funny, but I was gonna say
Yeah,
I had on my
but that
Same thing.
doesn't make any sense.
same thing. It's on a similar level. It's not a horror game at all, but it also it kind of like fucked me up as a kid because I was like, I rented this game. It was a Techno Cop, and when the
yes.
when the little kid jump roping, he gets shot. And he just, it's a puddle of
Puddle
blood,
of
bro.
nasty
And like, I was
blood.
like, yo, this is gruesome. A child getting murdered. Like,
Yep.
the first time I ever saw a child getting
It
murdered.
was a
in
fatality.
Yeah, man.
It was gross.
Ugh. Horrible
He
game.
was jump rope or jump jacking or something like.
Jump rope.
He was jump roping.
Jump roping.
He was just jump roping. And then,
No, maybe Chipper Jacks, maybe.
was doing
It was like, yeah, I think he was
no,
doing
I thought it was jump rope.
He was doing something.
I gotta
jumping,
watch it. But
jumping
anyway.
around. But yeah, it was.
And it
silly.
sucks because it's like, it's your gun that's shooting. You
Yes.
know? So it's like when you miss the enemy and it hits the kid, and and I'm thinking like, wow, how did they let this?
That game looked like it was an EA game,
Bro.
That's how bad. Like the animation was crazy.
It was an EA game, wasn't it?
No,
No.
It was not.
It just looked like
it
it
looked
looked
like
like
an
it.
EA game.
Sounds like
an EA
everything
game.
was
like an
very
old
EA.
before
Techno Cop,
sports.
I thought that was EA.
But dude,
Before
Wow.
sports game.
I will always say it. That is my favorite guilty pleasure game because it's so bad. It's one of those so bad. It's funny. It's good.
Oh yeah,
Especially watching people play it
Oh, it's
or just
terrible.
the sound effects.
it's
just
fucking terrible.
it's baffling to me, like how they just went about it and made this game. But yeah,
They
that part
probably-
was really creepy.
They probably made it right after RoboCop came out. They had to.
Oh, dude.
They had to.
I mean, that's right. That was obviously before the rating system.
No,
So, yeah,
I know.
I was like,
But they had to be inspired by RoboCop.
yeah. But I was like,
Sasquatch.
what was the movie?
A crazy Yeti would jump out of the skiing game, chase you down and eat you at the end.
That's
Oh,
funny.
dude, that's crazy.
Hilarious.
No, that's like the
Hence the
second.
name Sasquatch in time.
That was like the second time I saw a kid die. Like the first time I saw a kid die was in a movie, and I was in
Stand by me.
No, like gruesome. Was
Let's see a dead body.
yeah, no, you saw the head of the kid get squished by the car.
Damn.
Ew.
Yeah, the kid was on the
Toxic
bike.
Avenger.
Toxic Avenger. That was
That
it.
was it, right?
Yes, and that was a stupid movie. It was like a stupid B movie, but that scene fucked me up as a kid. I was like, why would you?
Certain
I was
things
like,
you shouldn't see. But that's the shit we used to watch.
it was
as a kid.
graphic as shit, man.
Yeah.
And then shortly after that, Techno Cop. I was like, damn. What the Techno Cop? How are you gonna see a kid to pile blood? Ugh.
I'm going to say
Terrible.
Resident Evil 2, the original, when the liquor pops out.
Liquors are terrifying.
When they have the this wasn't in the remake, the room with the
The
first
original.
aid.
And it was done better.
That's.
It was done better in the original, actually.
I'll get mine out the way
Really?
because I had Resident Evil 2 also, and I had it with the first aid spray with the,
Yeah,
with
first
the
aid
mirror.
spray, yeah.
That one got me.
Yeah, no,
But
that's
that-
the exact same one I'm talking about.
Yeah, yeah.
exact
It
same
might
one.
have worked better in the original because that was the first time.
Hell yeah.
We kind of expected it.
I don't
in the new
remember.
one.
I don't remember another one.
It happened.
It was there?
It was a double-sided mirror.
Did it?
It was a double-sided mirror.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did.
Yeah, it was a
It was
little
different. It was
different.
different.
I don't remember.
Yeah. But because it was in one room and not the other.
Yep.
Yeah, but it was
Yes.
2 different rooms.
Yep.
But I remember it was like 7 of us in the basement. I forgot who was playing it. I
Me.
wasn't playing it.
I was playing it because I
And-
bought it.
Yeah, and you went in that room, never picked up the first aid spray, walked out, nothing happened, and I'm like, and we were all like, nothing happened.
Yeah.
Oh, cool, whatever. And then like you did some other stuff. You came back into the room because I think you needed healing. Like, let me get that first aid spray.
Yep.
Picked up the first aid spray. That motherfucker jumps right through the window.
And yo, and
All
It's
of
such a
us,
foul jump
you
screen.
hit pause,
Yeah, dude.
and all of us said, "Oh!"
And I'm sure.
I was on the floor. I said, "Yo."
I'm
Never
sure
had
everybody
anything-
out there.
That shit
if
was
you played
terrifying.
Resident Evil 2, it happened to you.
No
That's
one
That's
had-
why it's good.
that was the first time. Yeah, that's something you can't recreate a moment
I was
like
on the
that.
floor.
You
I
can't.
said, "Get this shit out of
But
here."
it happens
recreate
to
that
everyone.
moment.
And it's always like, oh, I don't need that spray right now.
Nah,
I'll come back and get it.
I remember
And
that
then
was
get
When
it,
you
and
come
it's like,
back and
whoa.
get it, if nothing happens when you walk in there,
Yep.
you think nothing's gonna
Safe, it's
happen.
safe.
And you take the first aid.
Yeah.
He's triggered by the first aid. Oh, it's fucked.
I remember buying that game, and I went. My dad took me. What was it? It was for my birthday, and he was like, "Hey, what do you want?" He took me to it's a funked store now. It was called Incredible Universe. Remember that place?
I remember
Yep.
that place.
Yep.
That place was dope.
It's like Circus City.
It was like Circus City, and
is
which
like
is
Best
also gone.
Yeah.
Best Buy still
which
has
is like
that.
Best Buy. But anyway, I remember going there, and I remember that was. I didn't pre-order it. I remember going there and I saw it.
But it's rated. It was not rated E for everyone.
No,
Was it rated? I don't know if it was rated. Was that before? Yeah, that was after.
that was right
Mortal Kombat.
after Mortal Kombat. It was rated. It was, but
Wasn't
my
teen,
dad
that
was the one.
mature, right?
My dad was the one that bought it, so I was like, whatever. But anyway, the first place I came to was here, and remember that's when we all. That was like our first witness to that, man.
Classic game.
That was a
classic game.
Fucked up moment.
that's a
Fucked up.
one of a kind
It's
moment
messed
that
up
will.
it's messed up that Alone in the Dark gets no credit. 'Cause that was the first one, but it wasn't as polished, Hollywood-esque as Resident Evil.
Ain't no one care about that game.
That's just messed up.
Oh man, no, but that was you can't recreate that, man.
Oh, the dogs, yes.
Oh,
And
the dogs
remake.
too, yeah,
The
yeah,
dogs in
yeah,
the first game when they popped through the window. That was the
Yeah.
first thing that
Oh,
even scared
yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Dude, the crows, the dogs,
There's
the
a lot of
freaking the
moments.
snake boss, the freaking
Everything in that
the
game was
shark,
terrifying.
Everything was pretty rough.
the
That
shark.
shark was garbage, though.
well, it's-
I always
no,
hated- I always hated that
The
area.
fact he came out, I said, no,
Right.
no,
Yeah.
fuck out of here.
No, the tension was high when
They
you
put
saw that shit in the
everything in
water, and
that
they're like,
Get
wait.
it. I'm moving like this. Get
And
the
it's,
fuck out.
and it's like, wait, you put the shit that I have to go through in the water? Like, I have to go in the water to get this, knowing that there's a
yeah,
shark in
fuck
there.
that thing, man.
Yeah, that was
damn it,
terrifying.
man.
That was terrifying. It's just that they threw everything at you in that
Yeah.
game.
Everything, everywhere.
I
Yep.
was surprised there wasn't a giant gorilla chasing him somewhere. Yeah, I can see that happen.
You just gave him an idea.
Oh, Mr. X.
Zombie
Going,
fucking.
pop the shit
first
out of
time Mr. X going through the freaking wall. Remember that one?
Well, I'm sure we're gonna hit
That's
that
on
moment.
somebody's.
That was the worst.
You don't want to go there with someone else.
Oh,
Well, if
you
it's
got-
on your list,
But you got chalk.
Yeah.
might as well throw it out there.
might as well.
Yeah, I'll talk about Resident Evil 2 when Mr. X thought you escaped him, right? So you're walking around upstairs. Yep. And you're mad chill. You breathe and you're like, okay, we cool now.
Yeah.
Let's go do what we got to
all
do.
good.
Then a cinema cuts and you see a
The
giant
hand, right? Yeah, the hand.
grabbing a rail
Yep.
and hopping up. You're like, everyone was like, oh, shit. I wasn't even playing the game.
Yeah.
Somebody else was playing, but I was just like, yo, this is scary as hell. I'm done with this game.
Yeah, in the
bro.
original, when he popped through the wall,
Yep.
when you're walking down that hallway, you heard my voice when you.
Did that happen in 3 or 1? I mean, 2.
2.
Two. It was
It happened in
It
2
was
when he
2.
went
Popped through the wall.
It was
I
two.
know in 3 he went
He
terminated him.
Not all the time. He did like maybe once or twice with the wall.
Yeah.
But like he definitely did the.
But it got you.
2 scenes. The wall was fucking terrifying. And the hand thing, I said, get this motherfucker out of here. Yo, the hand
Well,
thing,
the
get
thing
outta
that got
here.
me about Mr. X was the footsteps, the sounds of him walking.
Yeah.
Even if he's outside, you could just hear him. Just
You're not.
stop.
You're not comfortable.
And he's gonna get me. And
Right.
and especially when you're in your save area in the first part of the office in the freaking department, the police department.
Yeah.
Like you're like, oh, I'm out here, I'm safe. There's a thing here I can save,
Yeah.
and he's walking around there.
You hear
Yep.
it.
in the
just hear the
remake, I don't know if it happened in the original.
You're not
No,
comfortable.
the
In the
remake,
remake, he was walking around there.
They revamped the remake.
Yeah.
They
And I was like,
He's a
why are you
constant.
here?
He's
Yeah.
a constant in the
I was like, the
remake.
dead cop is out here.
Which
Why
I
are you
liked.
out here?
I like that tension. at
Him
the
as a
end.
constant, I said, why isn't he going away?
Dude, he came into that little room where you had to jump out the window. Like he was after you.
He tucks his head down and shit to
Yes,
walk into
yes,
rooms. Get
yes.
the fuck
Yeah.
out of here. You can't even fit in the room.
He was terrifying because of the footsteps in there.
Asshole.
But what you call it? The Nemesis was never as crazy to me as Mr. X.
Not in the remakes.
Because Nemesis was there for action purposes. He was there.
He
for,
was like a boss following
yeah.
you.
He wasn't
Mr. X
I mean,
is
he
like-
had parts where he would
He was
hop
annoying.
down and be like, "Oh shit, he's here," but he was never like Mr. X.
Mr. X was just had the presence.
He was a boss though.
You see him in the hallway in the
At
original.
the end, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, they drop the thing
Yeah,
down, he
yeah,
pops
yeah.
out, and
Yeah.
You're like, wait, who the fuck is this? Why
I
is he
think
walking
this issue
up?
for
And then
them
you
several
leave.
times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone left the room because they're like, who is this? And I'm leaving.
Right.
What the fuck is this guy following me for?
I think because Nemesis was fast, it was not as it should have
Yeah.
been terrifying, but
It's a
yeah. He's gonna get me. I get
It's better when it's slower, man.
Yes, yes.
Comes out of the
That's
wall.
Mike
with his arm,
Myers.
it's
He's
pretty
Mike
sick.
Myers. He's
Mike
Mike
Myers.
Myers.
And that's
Exactly.
why they do that. In
That was
horror
good.
Films. Yeah.
Kev, what about you, man?
Yeah, this is another old school game.
Smurfs.
The dish throwing roamers
ghost?
in Ghostbusters.
Yeah, why were they scary, by the way?
They
Because
kill you.
every time they came up, you know your game was ending. Like,
Yeah, they were like legit terrifying. I
Because
was scared of them.
you
There
had
was
to,
unpredictable plates.
yeah, they would play. They would place them different. You knew what floor it was when you were
Yeah.
climbing that building. You knew it was going to appear on a certain floor, but you didn't know where on the floor. it was
No,
gonna
no, they
appear.
would just
The
pop up.
Roamers and
And-
Ghostbusters for Sega Master
Master
System.
System.
Yes, it's like
If you don't kill them when they spawn, you're fucked.
Yeah,
You're
it's just
fucked.
like you can't give them time. You have to take them out as soon as they appear, or else you were
the
fucked.
Roamers.
The roamers were really every time they appeared, it was a stressful time. Stressful.
I
Time.
had struggles with that game.
No, that's just,
Literally 2 years. I saw you beat the game. I said, "This is possible." I went home the next day and beat the game. I was like, I didn't think it was possible. Those steps, I always hated. I thought there was like
it's vicious.
100 steps.
No, it was vicious. That was vicious.
I played that shit last year on a stream. Beat it in 15 minutes.
Yeah.
I didn't even do anything.
Yeah,
I just
yeah.
went right to the end.
Yes.
I didn't buy extra parts for the car. I just did the extra shit. I got to the thing, got up the stairs. There was like 6 floors.
Dude.
I was like, 6 floors?
Dude, it's not that many floors.
it looked like 100 floors.
It's like,
Made it look like it.
a lot
I'm gonna
of
say
floors.
that game is very underrated for the time. I'm telling you, it's a very underrated game. The amount of shit they put in there, they put a lot of
that-
stuff in that
Very
game.
ambitious.
The
Very
fact that
ambitious
the
game.
fact that I
ambitious.
played that game like Pac-Man for a year
Yes, it does.
because I didn't know about the instruction booklet. I was like, why do I get into this house by like?
That's old
I don't know
school,
how
man.
To do this. I don't know. How
They
to
put all the explanations in the freaking instruction manual.
Yeah, they're like, yo,
And if you
you
lost that shit, you're
better
asked
read.
out. Yeah,
You better read it.
find that shit in the Game Pro or some shit.
No, the Romans
That
were
game was
terrifying.
terrifying though. Because you got to catch them right when they're
When they blink, the
blinking
last
in.
blink, get them.
Yep.
Because the
And if
first
you miss it,
disc,
it's just
you
weird
know you're
shit.
caught.
They start throwing those dishes. You're
Oh, they're
done.
like this. They're like,
Oh man.
You can shoot the dishes, but they throw them high, low. They go crazy.
yo, fuck them.
So what you got, man?
Okay, so there's a game that none of y'all played. Me and Marlon played this. It was on the PC. It was called Gabriel Knight, right? It was a point and click adventure game, right? And like it was like I think we were like doing detective work or something. You had to find stuff and put it together. It's like a police quest and like those types of games, like Sierra
stories.
game. But we were we were in the office. We were in this like it was an office in there. We were checking out all the paperwork and stuff, trying to figure out how to figure out this crime. And none of us were paying attention. And we looked in the window in the store. It was like a pixelated game too. It was nothing crazy with graphics, nothing. But we looked in the window in the corner, and this dude's head, he was sitting there looking in the window with his eyes open, like mad hard. And he was like staring and would not move. He was like, What is that? And like it sounds like it
eyes.
shouldn't be scary, but
The
if
beady
someone
eyes,
is
man.
creeping, if you were anywhere
Yeah.
and you seen a person looking in the window,
Like if we saw beady eyes,
Yeah,
like glowing, two eyeballs glowing in the window, and the darkness.
Yo, that sounds like a no for me, dog.
We're like, all right, we ending this podcast.
like
Outta
you could be
here.
chilling,
I'd be like, guys, stop. What the fuck is that?
and it was not explained. It wasn't explained. It was just the guy looking in at
And then
it.
it like follows you as you move.
And
You're
then
like,
we
oh,
went over there. He disappeared. He ran away. And it was like, what the?
You remember that game? I think Corey Ketchen and Dashy played. I forgot the name of it, but there was this tall, sliced up dude with his fucked up face. He's waiting
Oh yeah,
by
when they were in the
like an
basement.
elevator thing. He's like this,
And he was looking through the thing. Yes,
and
it's creepy.
And
It's
then
creepy.
they stopped. They're like, "What the fuck is?" I'm like, "No!" I'm like, "Don't walk over there." Are you fucking kidding me?
Well, no, when they turned their back, he would move up faster.
I'm like,
and get closer.
no. I'm like, no.
That
No.
type of thing where they're just peeking in is creepy.
No,
to
I
me.
don't like anyway peeking
Nah,
anywhere.
it's not cool.
Fuck
man.
out of here.
Nah, man.
But it was such a dumb thing though, because he was just chilling.
It's kind of like when the lights are off and
Yeah.
like there's a little bit of light and you see a
And you see a
silhouette.
silhouette.
I don't like that. I always hate that. That freaks me out every fucking time.
Because the eyes are playing tricks on you.
Yeah, it's just like-
most of the time.
Yeah, and if it's
Yo, is
someone
that a
standing
chair?
there and you go, hello,
What is that?
motherfucker's not moving. Oh fuck this shit. I need some lights. Don't like
The
that shit.
maze, the maze in Max Payne 1. I don't know if that was scary. That was when you
I
had to,
played that so long
Ah,
ago.
dude, I don't
where
remember
you had
that.
to walk on a tightrope.
Is
or
that the shit
something.
where it made me nauseous because of the fucking effects?
Yeah,
I
those
felt
effects going
sick.
on.
I don't remember that.
I don't
Yeah.
think it was scary.
Nah.
But that shit pissed me off because you had to walk in this little white line.
I
and
felt
you fall.
sick.
It's annoying. But yeah, that was that.
All right, I'm gonna go with Outlast, the first one.
Oh gosh, I'm gonna
That
jump in on
game-
this one.
I mean, that game.
Fuck that.
First of all, the game you don't have any weapons. You're basically playing hide and seek
you're a photographer. You have a camera.
You have a video camera. with night vision
and batteries.
and
Annoying
batteries.
as fuck.
And the scary moment is when your shit starts running out because you had to pick up batteries to
Yep.
fucking put in your camera so that you could see what the heck's going on. Otherwise, it's just pitch black.
Dude, I thought
And you're in an insane asylum, and these guys are just just
hide and
crazy.
seek. It's literally hide. and
It
seek.
is hide and seek. Though.
And
It's
that
a glorified.
mechanic pissed me off.
But and
So I got
also
used to it.
the breathing shit too.
Yep.
Like you have to hold like you hide in a locker, and then you can see through the slits of the locker like the enemy going through. And you can hold your breath,
No, I'm sorry. That's not how it goes. Okay.
but you can
So-
hold your breath and shit. And
That reminds me of the clock tower thing too. When you don't know, stop
Stop
it.
it, man. What the hell is going on?
I
What's
just
wrong?
I want to do it
But
one more
when-
time. Sorry.
But when you don't know when they're gonna open the thing and find you,
Yeah,
if
Yeah,
they
yeah.
see you hide, then they got you. But yeah, fuck that game.
yeah.
Do you remember the part though?
Oh
Tell
yeah.
him, Tell him.
The part where you're walking through the
Let me see what's
hallway
the
in the with the wheelchair, or whatever. You,
Oh, that's a different part. All right, go ahead.
The part
there's a ton of parts in the game.
There is a ton of parts, but the part that got me was you're supposed to go through like the part is like the building is all messed up, and there's like these wooden beams or whatever, and you're moving
They
a beam
force
out.
you to go a certain way.
Yeah, so you have to go in
beams.
between these two wooden beams to get across through the hallway, right? So you're going through, and as soon as you move the beam, it's quiet, and you're like, and then the freaking some guy just grabs you. Yo, that shit scared the fucking life out of me, man. I was like, yo, I dropped my controller. I was like, dude, this is crazy. It's crazy, but yeah, that was the scene. But yeah,
I'll tell you the scene.
I didn't play. By the way, I was gonna say
Very first.
I didn't
thing.
beat this game.
No,
Still to this day, I
the
haven't
very
beat the
first
game.
thing. One of the worst jump scares I've gotten in a game ever.
Oh, there's a ton of
The
them.
first fucking door that you go in, and you guys,
Oh, yes.
I think you were doing, you were
Yes,
washing
yes,
clothes
yes,
over here or
yes,
something.
yes.
First door you open,
I completely forgot
a
about that. Yeah.
freaking body,
Yes.
like a carcass or whatever, swings down into the door after you
Yes.
open it,
Yes.
and it pops into the screen.
Yes.
And you see this dead guy in front of you,
Yeah, that
and
got me
the
too.
sound that it makes,
Yes.
the biggest jump happens.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, but it's first person, first of all.
Yeah.
I don't like first person games.
It's
and to be a
immersive.
horror first person, I don't like. And that thing popped right in your face. And then you gotta walk past them in the dark.
Yep.
And there's other things dying in
Yeah.
there. I'm like, this is too much. I don't like this game.
It's like a Blair Witch, basically, like with hide and seek.
There's the other part. There's so many parts.
I stopped playing after that shit
Again,
happened.
Reggie called me Shaggy from Scooby Doo because I was screaming at everything.
Dude, I couldn't- I could-
Shaggy.
Yeah.
I draw the line there, though.
There was a
with this
part
game.
where I was climbing up something and they were in like a corridor at the top in like the vents,
Oh yeah.
And I got up there and the lights flashed and the dude was right
Yes,
there in the
he's
way.
inside
And there was
the
a
thing.
dude behind him doing something to some dead carcass
Yep.
thing. And he was like,
Ooh.
I don't know what they were doing. It was something that shouldn't be spoke about. But dude was like, what are you doing? What are you doing over here? And I was like, what? I don't want to be
Yo.
over here. I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Dude, that game is
And I jumped hard. It's part of the shorts that we had.
it's too much.
That jump was stupid.
It's too much for me, man. I
I
was
need
like,
to go back and play that game because it did get funner after I got used to what to do in it. At the beginning, I was so frustrated with hiding.
it was too
that
stressful.
I hated it. But once I got used to how it worked, it was actually getting kind of fun.
It
And I
was too
like,
stressful for me. There was no way to defend yourself. And
well, they had a guy who was like Mr. X in it.
Yeah,
and he was chasing you around.
Yeah,
I was like, I wasn't even really scared of that guy because I knew how to get around him. It's just the little parts that I don't understand when I'm just playing.
I
Jump
didn't.
out.
I didn't give it that. That's the game that made me be like, nah, man.
That's
It's the same
rough.
for me. It's
rough.
the same for me.
It's rough.
I tried it. I gave it a shot,
That
and I was like, I'm good.
I watched Outlast
I got it
too.
for PS Plus. I think
I
it
don't
was.
have any inkling to play that. I don't want to play.
I think I got it
Outlast
free
2.
on PS Plus, and that's why I played it.
I had both on PS Plus.
Oh, the 2
They
came
were
out.
both.
on it?
Yeah, they were both.
Oh, I
on
saw
it.
that free. I was like,
I think I
fuck that.
Whistleblower also, which I heard was kind of freaky too.
Nah.
Which is the like
2 is
DLC,
outdoors, right, or some shit in the
It's in the
woods.
forest.
Oh God, fuck.
It's like some like
Blair Witch shit.
Nah,
Kinda.
fam.
Nah, man, I'm not. I'm
it's
good
like
with
some
that.
worshiping
Nope.
stuff. Weird shit.
No, forget that shit.
Nope, we're good.
Forget that shit.
Yeah, no, I'm good on that.
All right, I'm gonna knock out a couple because
Same
we're
here.
like running out of.
Yeah, knock
Same
out
here,
for-
man.
All right, so I'll do a quick 3. All right,
Go for it.
2 from the same game. Evil Within 2.
Okay, I'll to chop my list down. Yes, I'll chime
Evil
in.
Within 2. There's a character named Stefano.
Mm-hmm.
He's like a sick artist who likes to cut people up and like take pictures, and then you can see them like as they're dying, frozen. Like it's weird. So there's one part in the game. This dude, there's like a movie theater. If everyone, like a bunch of people tied up with a thing on their head and detonators, all of them in the theater. He sets that shit off and pauses it as that blood is popping out of their head.
And it's frozen.
Wow.
It's frozen. I said,
Yeah.
"Oh my fucking god!" Like the
Oh my God.
the visual moments they have that this character has with the, because you'll see paintings of this shit and you'll see
He like catches you right when you're down.
yeah, like it's so fucking freaky that you're always in awe of the shit that he fucking does.
Can I add to that?
That scene was like, oh my god, because I thought they're just gonna sit there.
Yeah.
But when he
Yeah.
said boop, blah, 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 I'm like,
Can I add to that?
yeah, go for it.
All right, so adding to that, and that's the exact same part of the game. There's a part where it's like pitch black or whatever, and you see a door, and you go into the door, and it's like a wall and a door. So you try to open the door, that shit doesn't open. So you're like, what the hell? You realize that the wall ends, and it's like an open space, like you're in an open space. You're like, all right. So you walk around to the other side, and it's the other side of the door. It's empty or whatever. So you're like, oh, this is just a door. So you walk back, and that shit, the jump scare of the freaking, I don't know if it was the same guy, if I remember, or whatever, when you try to open the door again or something.
There were so many.
And that shit just, it scared the shit out of me because I wasn't, because you were just there. And you know what I mean? Like, it's like a two-sided wall. Like, you look on one side of the wall. Oh, there's nothing there. You go back to the other side, and you try to go, and it's like they force you to go through it.
What?
So you're like, all right. Because you're like in the part of the story, like you're in a dream sequence, kind of. So you're in your head. But you try to go in, and then the shit just went boom right up the
That
door.
game has
That scared
so
the
much
shit out of me, man.
clever,
I was like, yo,
clever,
Caught me off
shit
guard,
That
man.
I'm telling you, it's probably
it's a lot of it, yeah.
It might be it might be my favorite horror game all time. But it was another part, the singing woman. The singing
Is that the
woman.
chick that comes out the ground, the spider? chick?
Oh, when she
with the head and the multiple
she chases
arms.
you. Yeah,
so
yeah,
like
yeah.
her introduction, you hear the singing, and then like you get to a hallway, and you see her all the way at the end, and she just looks at you like this, and then she just skips a frame
Right in
like
front
that,
of you.
and then it
You
goes-
hate that. I know you hate that.
and yeah, and it went right into a cinema because I couldn't react to that shit at all.
Yeah.
I sat there like this.
Didn't they do that in the in that movie called Mama, the trailer?
They did a ton of.
They did in Dead
horror
Space.
movies. Yeah, they did.
I'm
it a
saying
lot.
that trailer where they had the
I think so.
twisted
I
up
don't like that
mouth
shit.
and the skipping
I don't like
frames.
it. I don't like the skipping frames. I fucking hate it. But every single time that character's around, you see the floor get misty. You see the smoke and mist,
Yep.
and you hear the singing faintly, and that bitch is somewhere.
Yeah, and you don't
She's
know
somewhere.
where.
Yeah.
It's fucked up.
They have another scene with her where you look into a mirror, because Stefano, the guy who takes pictures and cuts people up, he took a picture of you earlier in the game, and you see it on a mirror, and you see yourself in the picture like this, and you look at the picture, and you faintly see a woman, and you turn around, nobody's there. You go back to the mirror. It's the crazy bitch with the fucking face, and she's going. It's like there's so many.
There's
things.
a lot of shit like that. Like where you
But
go
that's the
through
dude
it,
who made
nothing
Resident
happens.
Evil.
You go back and you're like, oh shit.
That was the director who did Resident Evil.
I'm telling you, that game, people sleep on it because the first one controlled terrible, or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's a masterpiece. It's as
Dude,
Reggie.
there's a part in the first one. If I could jump in on the.
Well,
on
that was going to be my second one. Yeah, so the first one.
Yeah.
I was going to talk about the introduction of the first
Okay.
one.
I'll
Yeah.
add to the first.
Yeah. So
Okay.
the opening with the chainsaw guy, like when you're hanging upside down, that's how the fucking the
That's
game
pretty
starts.
vicious. Yeah.
That is
You
that
played that too. You did play that.
that
sure did.
I was uncomfortable.
You see the meat
I
and
was
shit
so
and the
he's
chains.
like
No, they
grinding
were
up
chasing you. They were
and then when he
chasing
cuts you
yeah.
and he's chasing you and you're moving with a limp, I'm like,
Yeah.
run!
Yeah.
like you're
Nah, they did the
that shit's fucking terrifying. Like,
falling like white girls in scary movies.
yeah, for real.
They played the scene out perfect.
I was like, and then when it's finally over, I'm like, this is the fucking beginning.
Yeah.
And
You have to sneak
one
over.
is more terrifying
Yeah.
than two. Two is just a better game.
Story wise,
1,000%.
pacing.
Do you remember when I actually wanted to play part one? I forgot what stopped me from playing. I was doing okay. But remember there was that village, and to escape the village, the chainsaw guy comes out.
Oh, you gotta let him loose. You gotta let him loose. Yeah, he follows you everywhere.
I wish I recorded that session of me playing.
Oh, that was
because
fucking amazing.
It was crazy.
No, that was amazing because that was
He
terrifying.
chasing the shit
you were
out
there?
of him.
And like the environment was, I almost didn't play this game because of that scene. The environment was so creepy.
That part
and he
was
was
done
going
so well.
He was going through everything
Yeah.
to find your ass. Like, and you were climbing up the. Nope,
I think I
it's coming after
stopped
you.
after that.
Yo,
For
it-
no reason. I survived. I did it. But it was crazy. And I wish that it was a movie, dude. the scenes that I acted out. that was
part
going
one
out was
has
great.
some creepy,
But the controls were
intense.
fun.
The controls were god awful.
The controls didn't
but
make it easy.
it controlled. Like I would always recommend play one.
It kind of reminded me actually of Resident Evil 4's village in the beginning when the chainsaw guy
the
came
way
out
it's
there.
supposed to be done
But
with horror.
he was like
Yeah.
he was a bigger boss. Like it was crazy.
Yeah, no, that I'm telling y'all who didn't mess with it, Evil Within 1 and 2. Those are some, like one is it's good. One is very good.
That's
Terrifying.
Bethesda, right? Now that's
What?
Bethesda.
Yeah, Bethesda. Yeah,
Was those the three?
was that?
Was those the three games or the three
Oh,
parts?
yeah, that was the 3 parts. Yeah.
Oh,
you can move
okay.
on.
Chalk?
I'll finish up next.
This is this is probably my last one.
Don't be scared now.
It was Metro. It was the first Metroid game on Game Boy.
Really?
Yeah,
Metroid
yo,
2?
them Metroids were creepy as hell, bro. And
Metroids were terrifying.
They were.
I would creep up on them, and then it would mutate. I'd be like, "Oh, this is fucked up. This is foul." Yeah, yuck. Nah, bro. I can't. mess with
Metroid
my
was an
Metroid.
early like anything that
It's just
gets
a
on-
latching on
it
you.
takes your
and-
life.
and I don't like that. I don't like
Yeah, it's just gross.
I missed
dude.
that. I did miss that in the new Metroid. I really wish that feeling
Nah, I'm
was
good
there.
on that. That's a no for me, dog.
That's fair. Metroid Dread, that was scary.
Metroids was scary.
That's your
The
choice?
freaking robot shits was always scary. All right, but,
That's another thing. Yes,
all right, this is another NES game.
you love NES games.
Well, they had some shit.
There was
though.
a
They
lot
did
of
have some.
scary times in the NES. These are the weasels chasing you in Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Well, dude, really?
Yes, every time that they were like, your car would go a little bit faster, but you like
The weasels.
the weasels, man,
weasels.
because every time they catch you, they ask you like this certain joke, and you had to get it right.
Dude, that's not terrifying.
It was
That is not
terrifying.
terrifying at all.
It was terrifying because
The other
they're like,
ones
oh
I'm with
shit,
you.
the weasels.
No,
Shit,
the other
the
one.
weasels
What
coming
definition
out.
of terrifying do you have to?
Weasels.
My man said the weasels.
The weasels, man.
From Roger Rabbit for the NES because they ask you jokes.
No, when they chase you, they ask you jokes, and if not, you die.
I
You know,
can't.
So every time you see him, you're just regularly driving throughout the town, but then the weasels are chasing you.
Yeah, that fuck-
The game goes faster, and you try and do
He's
turns
dead
and stuff.
serious too. He's
Yes.
dead
I guess that's like
Oh, wait, I
cops
thought of
chasing
another
you
one.
in GTA,
Go
like
ahead,
the
Chuck.
original first time that ever happened. I guess.
Go ahead, Chuck. What was the other one?
Oh, you want to come back?
Go ahead, go.
I know, go say it.
The trapped treasure boxes in Battle Chasers.
Oh man.
Them joints are ugly as
Yo,
hell.
the shit with the teeth and shit, man. I hate those
Foul.
fucking things.
Foul, bro.
That does catch you off guard though, because you're
Hell
like,
yeah.
oh, a treasure chest. You're like, oh, fuck.
fuck out of here.
Yup.
And it pisses me off too, because they hurt They take mad fucking.
Oh yeah, they take
mad energy, man. I'm like, you motherfucking unnecessary. But okay, go ahead, Jay.
I'm gonna say 3 quick ones to end me up.
Same.
So this is what was it? It was in Bloodborne. Pretty much every enemy in the game is terrifying because you can get destroyed and murdered by anyone.
Yeah.
Like, so I'll be like, oh, this guy. And you remember, there was one guy, I was in this forest area. I got to one part, all the way near the end, near the boss. I was like, all right, this one guy right in front of the door to where the boss is at. Let me just go take care of this guy. And you were watching.
That's amazing.
And I got mauled.
He said he was a bit. He wasn't shit before I got him this time. Stop! Just stop out of here.
He's like a little villager guy. He was
Stop.
corny. Killed the shit out of me. Had to do the whole hour level over.
He said, "Get your bum ass out."
And there was no reason.
That's fucked up.
So everybody in that game terrifies you because every time you approach something, you can't take it lightly.
No,
you
you
can't take
can't.
it lightly. In any Souls game, you can't take any enemy lightly
Yeah.
because you can just mess up
Anything can kill you.
and then you're dead.
Yep.
Yeah.
The librarian can kill you. Let me say.
Dude,
So
there's
I
some
have this
boss-
book.
yeah.
There's some bosses and creatures in that game that I didn't even search the area. I ran through. I said, "Yo, the door's over there. I'm going here, going up the steps, running out the door.
Anything can kill
I'm
you.
not looking for treasure.
Right.
I am not fighting things in here. I'm running for my life. And there's
crazy.
areas in that game that I never checked, ever.
Never
and I was
have,
like,
never will.
I beat it. I got past there. I got out the door.
That's fucking hilarious.
That's it. But that one,
What's the other one?
Resident Evil, the remake, the Crimsons.
Oh, okay.
The Crimsons make me not want to play that game.
Really?
Wow.
Really?
They make me not want to kill zombies in that game.
To be honest, the second time around,
Yeah.
I said I had no problem the first time. Why am I having trouble the second time?
Yeah.
I don't know where these
Can't
motherfuckers
burn
are.
them. If you kill a zombie and can't burn them, they will come back and reanimate
And run
And they are
after
vicious,
you.
Also, they-
fast. They run and they bite the shit out of you. Like,
Yeah, they'll fuck you
kill
up.
you.
To add to that, also in the remake of 2, the windows. The
Oh, when
fact
they
that
pop
if you,
through the window.
if you don't board
You
it,
don't
which I
board
didn't
it up.
know, I found out the hard way. If you don't board up the freaking windows, they're gonna just keep coming out. I didn't know that, so I kept getting it. I'm like, what the hell? I thought I killed this fucking.
Dude, Crimsons are the reason why I did not beat the first game.
Crimsons
Damn.
were a
They
problem.
were challenging in that one.
They were a problem.
I don't
that
want
was
to
a
fight
challenge.
them. You don't want to fight them.
Especially when they're hanging on the ceiling?
I love the addition.
Can you kill
Oh,
the
yeah.
Crimson?
I love
Because
the.
that's horror. That's
that
horror.
Can you kill the Crimson?
You can,
Yeah,
but
you
have
can.
a better weapon.
Yeah.
You're going to kill all your ammo.
Because this
or
time
you're
they
gonna
run
have a
at you.
shotgun.
But you have,
There's zombies that run at you.
and you also have to be careful because if there's more than one,
Oh, you're dead.
You use a shotgun to kill him. You know, it takes a few shots to kill them, but you're gonna annoy the other ones. They're gonna all hear you because
Yeah.
they all.
Just get him in the face. Shoot
So
him in
yeah,
the face.
I just let them sleep or wherever the heck they're crawling, and I got good at like juking them and like as they're like walking around because they can't see, so they go by sound.
Oh no, you're thinking of liquors.
Oh, liquors, yeah.
He's
Oh,
talking
my
about
bad.
Resident Evil.
Crimsons.
My bad.
Yeah, Crimsons are the when you kill regular zombies in Resident Evil
Yes,
1
yes,
remake,
yes,
they,
yes,
they
yes.
come back.
They have
That's
red
right, yes.
faces and shit, and they
Yes,
And they
yes, yes,
chase
yes,
you.
they chase you down hallways super fast.
I was thinking of
Oh no,
liquors.
fuck the. I hate the liquors.
The liquors. I got good
I
at
fucking
juking them.
I
though.
fucking hate them. I don't like them in the remake. I hate them.
I got good at juking them.
I love them in 5. They're great in 5.
They were in 5.
Was there another one?
I
Sticks?
got my last one. Yeah,
Okay.
the one I always tell. Listen, if there's a horror story, I got to tell. I got to tell the Fatal Frame story. And if you've heard, you've heard. But I can't play through Fatal Frame. I won't play 2. I won't play 3. Won't play 4. Won't play 5. Whatever they're up to, I won't play them because that is true
Horror.
terrifying horror for me. I don't like ghosts. I don't like creeping things that are ghosts. If they look
Crackheads.
around a corner,
What about crackheads?
the crackheads are fine. They drop money, but
Oh man, they steal
yeah,
it
yeah,
too.
they do, but not for me. But
Wow.
I haven't found a crumpled up $2 anywhere in a long time. But
Kind of change.
but ghosts freak me out, and the lore behind them freaks
Yeah,
me out. And
yeah.
like the Japanese tales of ghosts are some of the most scary stories that I've dealt with. And I've seen like short stories on YouTube and stuff of Japanese ghost stories, and it's terrifying. I don't really see any American ghost stories that really get me.
They have
like
them,
that.
but they're not.
They don't have
Yeah.
the lore behind it. There's something about it.
Yeah.
But this game, I thought I played it for a while. You guys are watching me play it.
Yeah.
And there are scenes that are creepy. Like they show things looking at you. They show things creeping around behind you.
You had
Show-
me play
and they
a
don't
scene.
really show you what it is. They just show the screen looking at you and stuff like
It's
that.
more scary because you can't defend yourself. It's just a stupid camera.
That's,
Yeah, the
it's very
camera-
similar to Outlast, where
Yeah,
it's
I
like,
don't like shit like that.
But
This
you
is
can
my
use
weapon?
it like a gun. It is
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a gun.
It gets rid
but
of
you
that.
have to get
Yeah,
them
yeah.
in front of you. And if you miss, they hurt you. Like it's terrifying.
it's like an Alan Wake but first person.
Yeah,
Kinda.
Alan Wake is pretty scary too, but I mean,
Alan
that's very written
Alan
well.
Woke.
It's written well. The new game is scary because it's bad frame rate.
Yeah.
Switch,
Yeah.
Switch is terribly scary because
Sucks.
it's horrible. But Fatal Frame, right? I thought that I was getting close to the end of the game because it seemed like I was playing for a long time. I got to the end of the first level. It said,
Damn.
day 1. I'm like, day 1?
Off.
How many
Yeah.
days?
Well, that's the last
How
time.
many days? Like 5 or 7 days in it. I'm like, oh hell no! I played this for a very long time. So
Yeah.
many puzzles, and it said day 1 ends. And at the end of that level, though, I told this before. I got into the room. There was one puzzle that said open the door. Blah blah blah. I was stuck. It was blocked off. I was locked in the room. I said, oh, how the hell do I get out the room? It was a circular room. Looked around everywhere. I was like, I can't figure out anything here. Can't do it. I was there for at least 10 minutes looking around. I was like, all right, this is bull. I'm stuck in this room. How do you get out this room? And then for some reason, I just look up. And this ghost is chilling at the top
like
of the
this.
ceiling and dropped down on me
that
in
was
slow
freaky.
motion.
That was freaky.
Oh,
And I was like, you were watching me the whole time? There was something on the ceiling?
Oh,
And the way the camera is, you can't
No,
see
that
him.
that
Actually-
perspective was foul.
And
That
I
was foul.
hated it.
You got me to play.
Hated
you
it.
got me to play one part of that because I was like, "What is this?" He's like, "Oh, you got to
It's
play. it.
fucked
You, gotta
up.
get, you gave me the controller." I was like, "Fuck this!" And then I remember at the same time, what was it? It was a whole bunch of commotion down here, and I remember your brother Chris was like, "What the heck's going on?" Whatever. Oh, you guys.
And we told it, yeah,
And we were
that's
like,
what he
"Oh,
said,
we're
he's
just
friendly.
scared or whatever." Yeah, he's like,
I ain't scared
This
of
ain't scary. You gave him the controller. Remember that shit?
Nah, he just watched.
he was
He was
watching.
just watching. Yeah, he wasn't.
Oh, no,
You saw the part where
I
the
thought
shit
it
was
was-
creeping up the steps.
I thought he played. No.
No, he wasn't
Nah,
touching
he
the
would
game.
never play.
He was watching it.
Yeah,
And then he said, oh shit, that's just going up the steps. And he said,
No, he
went up
said.
the
He said this ain't scary, and he walked away. I'm like, where you going? Where you going? This shit ain't
He
scary.
said, I ain't watching that.
Yeah.
He was terrified.
Sasquatch in time said, "Ghost Dad is scary as fuck."
Ghost
A Bill, a Bill,
It's the
Cos-
Gucci.
a Bill Cosby that can go through walls.
He was scary. Yes.
The Quaalude.
It's
A
a
Bill
roofie.
Cosby that could go through walls and
surprised.
spike your drink.
I'm surprised he didn't say it's a roofie. He said it's a Gucci.
It's a roofie. It's a roofie.
All right, so those are
But
the three.
well, I was just gonna get to the next part.
all right.
So the next part, I was like, all right, fine. I'll try the second day, see if it's as hard as the first day. I was walking around, and for some reason, there's a ghost that can pop out in any room, just randomly.
No.
And I was like, nah, this game is over now.
Yeah,
good.
that's enough.
It's over now.
I'm good.
Because I'll be like, oh, I'm safe in here. There's nothing in here.
Go second.
Nah.
Randomly pop out in the room.
And you hear the heartbeat and stuff, and I'm like, nah, I'm done. I'm done. This game is over.
No.
But you can't even, then you got to run for your life. Nah.
I don't mess with games you can't defend
I
yourself.
want to
really.
beat that game. I played it like a couple of Halloweens ago. I streamed it. Everybody was invested. They really wanted to see me play that game. I want to play and beat that game. And 2 was supposed to be even more scary with the twins or whatever, sisters. I started playing that. I was like, nah, I can't really get into these games.
Didn't it come out for Wii U also?
It came out
With
for
the,
Wii U, but
the
it just
gamepad?
came out
You have to use the
recently.
pad or whatever to with the
Not-
screen. AR, no.
Not quite like that. I wanted it to do that.
Why wouldn't it
Never
do
did.
that? That would have been dope.
For real.
I mean, I would have
Vita.
played.
For the Vita
but
would have
still.
been dope because they had the camera.
Oh yeah,
For the
yeah,
Vita
yeah.
would have
The
been
AR.
insane.
You'd be
Yeah.
go through your room and shit, and you see a
Imagine
ghost
if you
in your
if you
room.
play that in AR, yeah, that'd be dope. But that would give heart attacks.
I wouldn't
You would
fucking
die.
play it.
You would die.
But that's a cool idea.
I'm surprised they don't do it in VR. Yeah.
or AR, like the freaking
Came out for Switch
HoloLens.
recently though. Yeah. Well, AR was
What
in
else
your
you-
own house. That would be crazy.
That'd be nuts. I would
else
never
you
go
got
in my
planned?
room again.
That's my stuff. That would be the worst horror game of all time.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
In AR, like
Agreed.
around the house.
Agreed.
You look in your closet
because it's
you see some shit in
yeah,
your
yeah,
closet.
it's your
and
own
like,
house. So it's like you see shit in your own house, and it's like, nah, man.
And then you be like, yo, who's looking in my window?
Yeah, yeah, dude. I see the beady eyes. I'm like, no, man, taking the shit off.
That's what I would
That's a
make.
no for
I
me,
want to
dog.
make that game because I'm gonna be a millionaire when that
Oh,
happens.
dude, that's terrible. I would never play that.
What you got, player?
All right, real quick, Dino Crisis.
Dino Crisis. That's
The
scary.
first time I got it, I was a huge fan of. I still am. I'm a huge fan of Jurassic Park, but
Tyrannosaurus is terrifying.
also Capcom, and this was at the height of when this was released, the height of Resident Evil. Huge Resident Evil fan. So I'm like, this is a match made in heaven. This is perfect. I remember playing it first time. What was it? It was like you got a key. You get to unlock one of the doors, and then you look back, and the freaking you saw the
Raptor?
fence. You saw the fence.
Oh, it's ripped open. Yeah.
you saw the fence broken. Like the T-Rex got out of the shit.
I'm waiting for that remake.
So you're
You
like,
gotta-
oh
you gotta come
shit! And I remember the part that got me was because you see that and you're like, whatever. He's out loose. So I'm like, okay, all right, I see where this is going. But he comes out where you least expect it, and that shit got me. That was a fucked up jump scare.
We talking about the Tyrannosaurus Rex
Yeah, the T-Rex
and the big ass window he breaks through.
Yeah, man. That
When you're in
got
the
me.
office.
That,
Oh, damn that.
Well, the part that scared me in that game the most
that got me, man.
because it was different than Resident Evil when a Velociraptor opened the door.
Oh, those things are fucking
When they
annoying.
opened
Yes.
the door,
A
Yes.
remake would be.
it would be terrifying.
beyond
Yeah,
terrifying.
and it would look crazy.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure
I
that's
would
in the
actually,
works.
I would actually play it.
I'm pretty sure they'll do that after Resident Evil.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Then it went off the wall.
Instead of Codename Veronica, they'll do.
Yeah, dude. No, man.
They'll move off,
Don't put it out there in the world.
You're not wrong.
Although I wouldn't mind a remake of it, but
I can't wait till they get to dinos in space in part 3.
Chill.
Oh, the third one was god awful.
Downs in space. Fuck out here.
The next game, and I know I said I
It's
don't
crazy.
mess with games that don't have that you can't really defend yourself. However, this is the exception.
No one
'cause-
said Silent Hill.
well, Silent Hills, PT.
Oh, PT. Yes.
PT is the one game that this is the only exception because of the at the time when it was released, the way it was released, and
That was
just
the biggest like mysterious moment,
it was awesome.
and it was cool to be a part of.
But it was like the community based like type
But
of
it was
thing.
only
'cause
at
It was
E3.
so cryptic that
It was
no-
at E3 when they released it, right?
yeah,
And he's like, what the hell is this?
it was so cryptic. First of all, it was shadow dropped
Yep.
also, so
Yep.
like nobody knew about it. They didn't say anything, and on top of that, it was so cryptic that like not one person could just figure it out on their own.
Everyone figured it out as a community.
It was a community based type of thing, which was dope. But the fucking thing that got me was the beginning of the game because you're going through a hallway within a hallway
Oh,
within
there
a
was
hallway in a loop.
definitive jump scare.
The definitive jump scare that gets you is when you see the freaking because you're going through the hallway several times, and then that one time you go through the hallway, and then you hear something, and you're like, "What the heck is that?" And like whatever, and then you're looking at pictures on the wall, and then you turn, and nothing is there. So you're like, whatever, and then you turn back, and bam, the thing is right in your face. You're like,
Yes.
holy shit! And the fucking ghost man, that fucking oh
That ugly
man,
ass fucking character.
and it happens every
First
differently.
they show you. Well, first they show you go down the hallway,
Yeah, yeah,
and you're like, okay, that scared the shit out of me, but nothing happened.
yes.
And then you go around a few more times. This is one room you go around in circles.
But it happens different times. and
But-
it constantly.
that's the next part that happens because you're like, nothing's here, and then you
Yes.
hear breathing,
yes.
and then you turn, and the face is right in front of
Literally,
you.
as you
Nah,
turn.
chill. I'm good
that
on
shit
that.
That would
got
give
me.
you a heart attack. That's why we
Yes.
want you to play PT
Nope.
so bad.
He said that'll give you a heart attack. That's why we want you to play.
And I say
I'm
that's
good on
that-
that.
I say that's my only exception because that's the only one that I actually wanted to get through. As fucked up
But
as
that
it
game
was.
is perfection. That's
Yeah,
why
yeah.
for them to make a Silent Hills like that would
way-
make sense because
Yeah.
that game is done.
Yes. That's why all these people
Dude,
are
they told me
wanting
to talk into a microphone, say the name of the person, and that's how you get the ending. I'm like, dude, what is happening? What?
Yeah, dude.
I have to plug in a microphone in the controller
you have
and
to
talk to it.
you have to
That's
look
not-
at a
that's not
picture.
gonna happen.
You have to look at a certain picture, like a certain corner or whatever, like a few like a certain amount
That
of times.
baby carcass crying.
Pressing the
It's
buttons.
crazy
You had to press
stuff.
the button on the phone and shit,
Yep.
and the numbers on the phone.
And
It's
I
like
beat that first
it's
day.
crazy.
And
I didn't beat it the
that.
first day,
I
but
beat that. It took me 3 hours.
the hallway with the eye, like all the picture frames turn into eyeballs and they're all moving and shit. I was like, yo, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, I'm
This-
good on that, son.
It's too much. Too much.
No, thank you.
Shock, I still got it. You can
dope
play.
game.
Nah, I'm good.
The last game on my list, I'm going to talk about real quick because I don't want to spoil anything. So I'm going to be as non-descriptive as possible. Dead Space 2, which you guys should definitely play. The beginning of the game. just the beginning of the game. That's all I'm going to say. Because I don't want to say anything because it's better if you don't know anything
I still
about
got to play it.
it.
I
If
do
you
too.
play the beginning of the game,
And
You'll know
it'll
what I'm
be more-
talking
it'll be
about.
more terrifying than anything in the first game.
That's awesome.
oh, it's way more terrifying.
Wow.
Way more.
Got me
It's
intrigued.
again like I said before. I said
I'm just
Evil
gonna skip
Within
the
2.
first remake and wait for the second remake.
Evil Within 2. Well, dude, I want to support the first
I
remake
know,
because
yeah,
then
definitely.
the 2 will happen. But Evil Within 2 killed the first one, and that's what this did to the
No, Resident
Dead
Evil
Space
2
one.
killed the first one.
Oh yeah, no, this one did. This one did it also with Dead Space. Like Dead Space 1, and not to shit on Dead Space 1, it was a great game. I loved it. But the second one took all that, and then it's way better. Pacing wise, gear wise, weapon wise, like just horror wise. Dude, it's a work of art, man.
I'm intrigued.
It's a work of art. There's stuff that happens in it, and you're just like, that was genius, man. That was freaking awesome.
I have.
I
part two.
can't.
I do
can't
have part
believe.
2 somewhere.
Play it.
It's on the list.
Play it. It's dope.
What
It's
you got
worth
over
it.
there?
And that's it.
I got a couple of quick ones. Obviously, the Resident Evil 2 remake, Mr. X. We already kind of touched on that
Yeah.
a bit. I got some silly ones. PsyOps for PlayStation 2.
The ghost things.
That is
Dude, that so like at the end of the game, you get this like thing that you could see. You have your enemies, you can't see them, so you have to put it on so you can see your enemies, and they look like something out of Dead Space, and they're flying at you very quickly. I don't like things like that. So like sometimes I'm like, is there enemies in this room? You throw the shit on, the motherfucker's flying towards you. I don't like that shit. So that to me, I was fucking very creeped out about that, and I hated that it was at the end of the game because I had to beat the game.
Yeah, what about the ants in the Matrix? They didn't scare you.
No, those were stupid. By the way. They were fucking stupid. Stupid. Yeah. Jay, I'm surprised you didn't have Nurse Edna for a Maniac
No,
Mansion.
man.
Come on,
Actually,
man.
that one scene is pretty
Fucking
scary,
terrifying
though.
as shit.
That is pretty terrifying.
That's on my list.
Yeah.
Actually, the family chasing you in
Especially
Maniac
in the
Mansion,
dark. The fucking
It's
way they
pretty
look.
fucking
They're
scary.
fucking creepy.
especially
as
as a kid. Yeah, no, yeah, that's definitely scary.
What else?
Turbo, you'll agree with this. Dracula from Ghost House.
That fucking game.
That motherfucker, he scared the shit out of me. Really? The music and like it's the music and the way he looked when he
He just
came
was
at
fast.
you.
He was fast.
He was
And his mouth
because he's
was
always a
open.
bat like this, and he lands. He's like this.
You gotta keep
And
killing
gets
them.
That
close
game
and
was
he,
so
like,
bad.
It's a bad game, but just the music that played
If
with
you
it.
didn't have the knife, you would kind of. It was tough.
I
It was,
hate it. It made me so uncomfortable.
That was a card.
A card game.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a little card you put in your Sega Master System.
Yeah.
Ghosts and Goblins.
Look that
I'm
shit
sorry.
up, guys. Ghost House, Dracula. I don't know why it was so terrifying.
Don't look that.
I thought you were gonna say Ghosts and Goblins.
No.
I got one that you didn't say. The one I wanted you to
I
say.
got one more.
right, go for
it
it.
might be on yours. Ninja Gaiden.
Yep. Yep. That's the one.
So Ninja
Yes.
Gaiden 1, all right? Jackio, but we called him Jaquio. I forgot what stage, what cinema, but there was a cinema when Ryu gives him the statue and he hits the trap door and you fall through.
And then the
he-
music starts.
And the music starts, and he's like, yeah, well, I get to be powerful. And he starts laughing. Like his regular artwork, he's like laughing. And then it goes to another picture of him close up, but it looks so different. And he's still laughing. And that face terrified me for years. I had dreams of this face. I wouldn't even look at Nintendo Power that had this face.
on the front cover.
I was
No, it wasn't on the
terrified.
cover.
It was on the
It
front
wasn't the
cover.
front cover.
No, it was the Ninja Turtles issue.
Yes.
The Nintendo Power. Wow.
It's so traumatizing. You remember
I had to get Jay to rip out the page.
No, I had to draw
over it. Draw
I had
over
to
it.
take a marker and
fuck?
draw over
I
the
was
face.
Did I never show you the face?
No.
I'm gonna look it up right now.
Because I've got
I was
never beat that game.
terrified of this face.
And there's no reason.
It just
It just really
it was
no reason for it.
because the face was purple, the lighting, it just the eyes.
They hired a different artist. At the last second.
But you have to admit, it did look nothing like the original, right? It looked nothing like the original.
I mean, we were
Show me a
older than
picture
you
of
at the time. So if I was younger, maybe. But,
No, I understand if
but
look,
you were so traumatized.
Dude,
of the
that
picture.
shit. Fucked
when you're
me
a
up.
kid and you're
If
playing
that-
this shit, it
that was
can be
funny.
traumatizing.
That shit fucked me up, dude.
It's like when I saw Jaws the first time when I was super small. And I had dreams of a shark's face in my dream.
Yeah.
I know that's what happened with your thing because you could see it everywhere.
My mom never. She was afraid of going to
All right,
water.
so this is the original face, right? Do you see that? That's nothing. Oh, wait. This face is nothing. That one's nothing. That you.
Okay.
And
Okay,
this,
that's what happens in the
And this is
cinema.
the one I was scared of. That face. That's terrifying, dude. As a kid,
Oh,
It
yeah.
looks kind of like some pinto.
dude, that is
I
terrifying.
think it's some like Ghostbusters. Like
Show the
type,
camera.
Type.
Show the camera.
We can't.
I
Oh, well, no, we
see
can't
it.
show
I'd have
that,
to
man.
walk up to the
Yeah,
camera.
no, I can't
That
show that.
face is fucking terrifying, dude. I did not like that.
You could post it up on our.
Because it's the eyes, the lighting. Do they look the same? Look at these two.
No.
If you look up the close-up face of Jackio
He's like, I
in
am gonna kill you.
Ninja Gaiden
Nah,
1,
it's fucked up.
it's a purple face. It looks like Serpentor's face from G.I. Joe.
Yeah, that shit was frightening,
but
dude.
purple.
Anybody else? I got one last one because we gotta wrap.
No,
it
yeah,
up.
we got to wrap it
I have
up.
zero.
Let's-
I have no
got-
more. That's
all right.
it.
I'm good. I'm good.
Everyone good?
I'm good. I'm good.
Yes, sir.
All right, cool, man. Well,
That's all of them.
you guys
That's all.
heard everything.
I
here, man.
demand the face. Is there any way I could get up to the camera and show it?
I mean, you can try.
No, post it on Twitter.
Yeah, just
like,
post
take
it
a
on our
snapshot
socials.
And post it on
If y'all want to
social
see, he's
media.
gonna try and show
Yes, and also if you haven't
Not
already, be
terrifying.
sure to follow us on all our social media so you can see the picture, especially the face, man. You don't want to miss that.
Yeah, buddy.
So do it.
It's not
You
terrible.
do it. But anyway, let's get through this live stream schedule, y'all.
Oh, baby.
Lord,
Hold
yeah.
up.
Well, we got
Hold up.
Sundays. Now hurry up.
Hold up.
Now hurry up.
Turn the lights down.
No, hurry up. It's Halloween.
Turn the lights
We gotta do
down
the scary.
low.
Actually, we should have had like red lights.
So every Sunday, I know.
You want me to do a scary?
I was-
Nobody cared who I was before I put the mask on.
Oh my God. Now is not the time for fear, Doctor.
Tell them.
That comes later.
You think darkness is your ally?
No, finish. Start
I was
talking about
born
this.
in it.
No, talk about the schedule.
All right, yeah. Now we got to start live stream schedule.
Live stream schedule every Sunday. Multi Smashomatics.
Doesn't match. Doesn't match the music, bro. Doesn't match the music at all,
We
man.
should have Halloween music.
Yeah, it should have changed it to Halloween music. That's all good. Nah, man.
We'll just do it regular.
Yeah, we'll do a regular one, man.
Multi Smashomatics every Sunday, 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You're either gonna see Smash Brothers Ultimate,
Hell yeah.
or you're gonna see Multiverses. So be sure to check that shit out because it's on and popping. We whooping some asses. So
Hell yeah.
check that shit out.
Hell
And what we got going on Tuesdays?
Yeah, we got Tactical Tuesday with me, Alg857. I play a different game every single week, and it's going to be either an RPG, puzzle game, or strategy game. So tune in every Tuesday for that stuff.
That is correct.
That's
And
right.
every Wednesday, we got the video game podcast, what you're watching right now, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And sometimes we have a guest, so you might want to get all up in that chat and show some love. Hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't.
Also-
If you haven't subscribed, what's wrong with you?
Yeah, also to our new channel, live channel.
That's right.
Make sure you do that as
Show
well.
some love on our live channel. What we got going on Fridays, baby?
We got Fighter Fridays, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm throwing hands. It's either going to be a fighting game or a beat 'em up. Someone's going to get hurt on a Friday night.
You damn right. And we got that backlog break because we got a backlog of crazy games. So it's a random streaming show. So check that shit out.
New games too.
Because we baking the law with brother.
And we got a lot of games coming out in the next couple of weeks. So, yeah, there's going to be a lot in the backlog, man.
That's right.
So tune in for that, man. Don't miss it.
Hell yeah.
I censored myself.
Don't miss it.
All right, now switch back to our terrible costumes. I forget how idiotic
Yeah,
this looks
well,
when I look at myself.
It's all good. It's all good.
I at least got a cape. I could wear this outside.
Guys,
wear this outside.
I hope
Shout out to
everybody
work.
I hope everybody out there has a safe and happy Halloween. Thank you everybody out there for watching. Everybody in the chat, you guys are awesome as always. And
Thank
we
you
will,
all.
We will see you.
appreciate y'all.
We will see you next week.
Peace, y'all.
Later.
Blah.